shit. Yeah, people
Wild.
People was definitely looking at me. I knew I smelled like the gas. I could smell the pack in the parking lot going in. Like
Whoever had that pack in the parking lot was wilding.
I think it was that chick that got out with her son. I'm like, yeah, you be smoking. She look like she be with niggas.
Will you throw me a pack of that?
A bag of what?
This jerky?
Mm-hmm.
A pack of that. That boy got. Where do you get them? Get this from?
Walmart.
Do you get like a bulk? You don't get like a bulk pack.
Mm-hmm.
Them bitches is like $20.
They're like 12 or 17.
It's like 12. Yeah, it's like $13.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Shit is almost $20 a pack,
I'm gonna pay
nigga.
for it.
That shit is good though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I be fucking that shit up. I don't.
She be eating that shit too. Every time I get it, she be busting
Fucking that
bitch
shit down.
out,
Listen,
bro.
bro.
Daisy has started to
Bro,
like
it's just one
order
of those
stuff for
things
herself.
in my life, bro. I'm just like, fuck it. I don't care.
I just
'Cause
like.
I don't want to have to go through the process of making it.
I just like the protein, the convenience, and it tastes amazing.
It tastes
bro.
great, bro.
I just like the protein. I
And you
don't
can
know how
stave off hunger with that shit. But it has hella sugar in it.
much. 11 grams of protein per serving size.
So good.
Amount. It doesn't say. It doesn't say how much a serving size is though. 1 ounce. It doesn't say how many pieces. It says 1 ounce.
Yeah. So you weigh out an ounce. I don't care what it is. I'm eating it.
Who the fuck weighs out an ounce?
A lot of people who are very macro heavy, carb heavy.
I don't say that heavy.
Realistically speaking, if you got like four
Three.
decent sized pieces, that'd be
3 of these would be an ounce.
Are we live?
yeah.
Where's Chino at?
Is he here?
On the road.
On the road again.
Well, just so you know, there ain't no baby.
I had a miscarriage on Wednesday.
Yeah, he told me.
Are you live?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
As long as they're okay with it. That's why I was letting them mention it first. I wasn't gonna say anything. He just told me. But it's okay. It happens.
It happens.
Everything
Life
happens for a reason.
We don't lie on this podcast. I mean, eventually they would find out anyway. It'd be 9 months later. They either gonna think we were lying or something happened.
It's all about honesty on here.
Transparent about it. Fuck it.
But also, it's like, it's a common thing. It's not something that's like, oh my god. Like, it happens. Like,
It just fucking happened.
that's usually.
Luckily though, a nigga had health insurance, so we didn't get no medical bill.
Oh, that's
at
good.
all.
Oh, you went to the hospital?
Oh,
Yeah.
we went to the ER.
Was it, I don't want to get too in detail. I don't know if
Were
you
you-
guys care.
You have a USAA for your.
I don't care.
I used USAA to get Florida Blue actually, so I got a discount on Florida Blue. I got Florida Blue, Cross Blue, Florida Blue Select.
Blue Cross through Blue Shield? Is
Yeah,
that
Florida
the-
Blue. It's just called Florida Blue. but
Yeah,
it's
I know it
Blue
has the
Cross
little,
Blue
the little.
Yeah,
cross.
and then we got, instead of getting their bronze package, we got the select package because we were USAA members. Plus, I got the subsidy, like I was telling you.
Mhm.
Bro, I paid $69 a month for both of us.
Yeah. For
So like $70.
Each.
Yeah, for like
full,
seven.
for like you guys get dental and like
Oh
vision
no!
and shit.
So my
like,
dental, I haven't signed this up for dental yet because I'm shopping around for dental because people are like Florida Blue is okay for dental. Right now, I think I'm probably gonna go with dental direct or whatever.
I think that's the one I have.
Yeah, and
But I have it through Medicare.
Yeah, whatever one,
Medicaid.
whatever they say them motherfuckers pay
Whatever.
their bills. So most dentists are just like, come in, we'll do whatever. And they'll do
I'm
it
looking
for
to
you.
get somebody because I want to get my teeth cleaned and I'm gonna get my teeth whitened.
You need to get that shit out too. That fucking retainer.
That's that they can just Dremel that out. That's not. It's just glue.
Oh, you have a permanent.
I have a
retainer?
permanent
Bro,
retainer on the bottom of my.
Whenever
on the
he
bottom
like
of my
goes
teeth.
like that, sometimes I forget it. I'm like fucking robot. Like
It's just a metal piece.
It's just, like,
a
in
thin
there.
metal piece in my behind
That's
my
crazy.
teeth. Like
if you
but
take it
yeah.
out though, will your feet?
I'll let you know who I go through. I'm just shopping around right now. Like I said, it took me a while to find out who I wanted to go through for health insurance, and then
Are you guys gonna get vision or no? Do you guys
Yeah,
need vision?
we get everything, dude. The one that we got is like premium plus. Like specialist visits cost me like $10.
Yeah.
So if she needs to go get her eyes, ears, whatever, it's $10 out of pocket. That's
well,
it.
Yeah,
I
the
have
ENT.
VA, but she doesn't have good health insurance. Like
Yeah.
she.
I
So
mean,
we
I
get
have.
it for you.
Well, she
I
has
have-
average.
I have
VA.
Medicaid.
Yeah,
I
but I
get
told
VA
you.
coverage.
But
I'm
like I
straight.
told you before, that's why I keep my medical insurance. If I got diagnosed with a critical illness right now, the VA covers almost all of it.
Well, you have
And then
secondary,
whatever-
right?
And then I would use Florida Blue to cover all of it, all of the front half, and they'd be like, oh, we're only going to pay this percentage. Then the VA comes in and goes, okay, we'll pay the rest. Because
Yeah,
the
it's
VA is only
secondary.
going to cover it to a certain amount unless you're on disability, which you're not.
Well, they're still gonna charge you like copay, but their copay rates are gonna be extremely low, like as compared to what.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
like,
is, if Florida Blue covers whatever, the VA will come through and do your copay for them, as well as cover the rest.
yeah,
So that it works in tandem. That's the only reason I went with like normal insurance, because I was like, well, if I let's say I got diagnosed, God forbid, with cancer, the VA is going to take care of me to a certain extent, but Florida Blue would also take care of me because I'm paying my premium on time. So as Florida Blue said, Florida Blue will take care of, I think my plan says like 65% or whatever. They'll do 65%, then I got to pay the rest.
of
The
what?
VA's of like critical illness or terminal illness care. Or
So
whatever.
you just have to pay.
65% of the bill.
They're gonna take care of 65.
Mhm.
The VA will come through and be like, "Oh, so wait, you got 65% of this already taken?" They're not even gonna blink an eye. They'll be like, "We'll pay the other 35.
Mhm.
You saved us."
It's gonna be so much cheaper.
Yeah, they'll cover that. They're gonna cover that, no problem.
And
And
you
I only
know-
know that because one of my friends that was still in was like, he got diagnosed with what's it called for men? Pancreatic? Not
Cancer?
pancreatic.
Prostate?
Prostate. He got diagnosed with prostate, so he got full med boarded, and they were gonna take care of it fully.
Oh, that sucks.
But he had regular insurance outside of TRICARE,
Mhm.
so he went because he was paying for insurance on, I think, like one of his kids or whatever. Anyway, I don't know the whole story. Either way, he didn't have Florida. He had whatever Blue Cross Blue Shield. They covered a majority of it, and the VA reimbursed him on that because they were like, "Well, we were going to cover it all, but since you have insurance outside of us, here's extra money to help you with day-to-day life and everything like that."
Mm.
Because they were going to pay for it all, but if you already have insurance and they pay for it, the VA is like, "Oh, I got you."
Yeah, we'll either reimburse you or we'll pay for it. Like,
Yeah. Well, they gave him extra money to help him with like bills and shit because he can't work.
He can't work
I mean, they
anymore.
gave
now.
him that money that he spent back, as far as like what he'd have to pay for his copay or whatever.
Insurance, yeah. They covered all of that,
Mm.
and then he had extra money left over. I think he said he had like
I wonder how far
$3,000.
back they went, and then like I wonder if they paid for his like monthly expenses as well for that.
Probably,
Like I wonder how far.
Or they
back
probably gave him
went.
like a good lump sum of something.
they probably just wrote him like a lump sum check because critical terminal illness care can range anywhere to like $100,000
To
for
millions.
the first 6 months of treatment.
I'm about to
Yeah.
say yeah, okay.
First 6 months
People
of treatment,
go
it's
into
like 100.
millions of dollars.
That shit,
with that
hundreds
shit.
of thousands of dollars in debt easily for just.
Oh yeah.
Bro, did
Just-
y'all see the fucking
just
B12
life-saving
injections
procedures.
that are happening in fucking LA?
B12,
Yeah.
the B12 injections.
That are happening, that are causing people to fucking break out in what looks like the zombie virus.
What?
Yeah, niggas.
They're
so
probably
B12
overdosing on
No,
B12.
No, the B12 injection. You know, like you go out to LA, everybody's like, "Oh, get your B12
What is
injection."
B12 injection?
It's just
basi-
a B12 vitamin, just an injection.
Yeah. So that B12 helps your body metabolize stuff, and it's basically what helps you build muscle. It's protein. So the B12 injection, if you go out to Hollywood, they're like, "Oh, get your B12 injections." You know, if you're doing modeling or stuff like that, everybody does it. You
So
know what I mean?
it does it. What does the shot do? Does it boost your level of?
It's
B12
basically boosting your protein and the enzyme that breaks down protein. So
But
that
you're
you can
you're
look.
digesting it.
Yeah.
You're taking it in a lot faster because it's going straight into your bloodstream,
Bloodstream,
instead of
yeah.
having to go through your stomach and then dissolving and then.
It's going straight into your bloodstream and then circulating through the body where it needs to go. That's not the point. The point is that these doctors were getting so many patients a day that they weren't sterilizing their equipment properly.
Ew.
So there was like a girl that was on there that's like the guy was talking to her. He's like, "Yeah, what happened to you?" She goes like, "Oh, I'm like quarter of $250,000 in debt."
That's how you get fucking AIDS.
Bro, worse. She was like, at first it started to burn, and one of my friends was like, "Oh, that's normal."
No,
Then
it's
she
not.
said it felt like my skin was preparing to open up. I got the video. I'm actually gonna pull it up and let y'all watch it.
I want to
Nigga,
do that.
it was so bad. I'm thinking, y'all motherfuckers is really going out on a limb trying to look cute and about to die.
That bruh, cosmetic shit. BBLs are probably the most dangerous cosmetic surgery you can get, and
They
they
are.
just
I don't
they're
understand.
shuffling that shit out like it's fucking
I don't
water.
understand.
Like,
I don't understand why people are getting this shot though. Like, why is it so beneficial?
because since you metabolize it so much faster and it goes into your bloodstream, the results come really fast. It basically will.
What does it do for you?
It helps you. It helps you grow muscle faster. A
Put it
lot
to
of
you like
models
this.
will do it.
If
It's a
you-
metabolizer, so like they're gonna look
Like
thinner. They're
most
gonna look
vegans
more.
take B12 injections because it
They don't
gives you
eat
it gives
protein.
you the it gives you that essential protein and the enzyme to break down that protein so that your body can literally sustain itself. So if you're like, let's say you want to be an Instagram model, stuff like that, you're taking B12 injections.
But I'm saying like, okay, because like B12 vitamins are something different. Like,
yeah, they're different. So the injections.
So you said B12. That's why I was asking what that was specifically.
Yeah, it's literally like the vitamins, except for it's
just
inside
a
a concentrated form.
It's a bigger
literally
dosage.
But the vitamins there to give you like energy and like.
That too, because it's metabolism. It's your
Yeah,
metabolism.
yeah, it helps your metabolism. Your
But, like, you
I'm
can't
saying
take the
specifically
amount.
to like affect your level of overall energy throughout the day. Like that's what B12s are for. So like that's
But
what I'm
also,
saying, like,
that's how you metabolize.
how does
because-
how does that make you look better?
Because you're burning shit off a lot faster. So people are skinnier. Their muscle tone is showing more that's what they want models to be like.
So B12.
But also you have to remember these
B12
models are not eating a lot either. Like they're not. They're eating like a small ass amount because they don't want to be bloated. But then they're taking these B12 shots, so it doesn't even matter. Like
They're taking Adderall.
maybe.
B12 helps.
That's-
Okay, so B12 does the following. B12 supports bone health, heart health, your veins, stuff like that. It helps your metabolism. You're supporting your nervous system, helps memory, supporting mood, iron levels, which is the big one, heart efficiency. But also, it has been shown that increased levels of B12 also correlate to how fast your metabolism burns. So that's why they do it. That's why you're doing an injection form. If you don't want to take the vitamins every day, you get that shot once a month, and then
But also, you can't take the amount of vitamins that they give you in the shot because you probably will throw up.
exactly.
It's too much. It's too much of a your
Because
stomach can't handle it.
it's basically the same reason why some niggas are gonna fucking
Your steroids.
yes or snort Adderall versus fucking ingesting it.
It's just a quicker
Yeah, it's a quicker high.
way. Even though B12 you don't get high, but
Yeah, but-
like it's just a quicker
It's a
way.
quicker
But
solution.
steroids help you like physically. Like,
Yeah, this is
you know,
gonna help
like,
you physically too. Like if you're worried about
But
putting on
instead of
body
getting
fat,
bigger,
like
it's
I
gonna
said,
get
like
you
I said,
smaller.
Mostly it's the Instagram models and shit that are doing it. It's not like your average, but it's like people who want to be influencers or look good, or your job is to look good. They take it to keep themselves from getting fat.
It's not getting bigger; it's getting smaller. That's what it is.
It's just helping you maintain.
I just say I don't get why people are doing that when they can just go to the gym, eat healthy, kind of like.
Because it's better
It's a
than having
faster.
to go to
It's
the
a
gym.
faster solution to them making.
It's a
money.
quick. It's a quick way for them to stay where they want to be. It's like, you know what I mean? Because they're lazy, nigga. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I just wanted to understand like a definitive reason for why they're choosing to do
Because
this.
everybody else does
as
it,
anything
and they
else.
want to be like everybody else, my
It's
nigga.
like, and how
That's
much
the
is this?
thing,
How much is
hive
this
mind.
shot? Like, you, how much?
It's
is it?
cheap. Cheap as shit.
It's cheap.
It's a monthly thing. You go to the doctor, you get it. They're like vitamin shots.
Yeah.
Like people will get vitamin shots. And then there's the vitamin
Yeah, but
bags.
there's not a lot of people doing that. Is what I'm saying.
In California, there is not
Like-
here
Well,
Vitamin
I mean,
shots. Like,
Yeah.
that's not,
because they can pay for it in California.
as opposed to just taking vitamins. I still feel like that's a small minority of people that are still doing that.
But that's the thing. It's like the Instagram model.
To get a B12 shot costs like $20.
Holy shit!
Yeah, nigga.
A month?
But see,
Huh?
And they get it every month.
Yeah, you can get it every month or however.
but
else
see,
you want to get
B12
it.
shots are really good for people that are sick. But like, they're not sick, so they're just like getting like
Yeah.
they're getting better.
Nigga, it's just
Just getting
it's just
better.
concentrated. It's just concentrated vitamins, nigga.
But like,
They're
people-
like, oh, I don't want to take my dinosaur vitamins.
Yeah, but some people are having negative reactions to this shit. Like, is what you're saying? Like,
Be right back. Not piss.
But people like when
It
I worked
sounds to
when I
me-
worked at the hospital, they gave vitamin shots to people like on dialysis or like going through radiation.
well, that makes sense.
Yeah, but when you're a healthy human being and you take
right.
it, you're just.
But why are you
elevate
just
even more.
choosing to take?
Because they're
this shot,
lazy,
like,
babe.
as opposed to just orally taking a pill in the morning and not having any physical long-term effect or side effects or
Well, it's
They
not
don't
the
care.
pill or it's not the,
The
shot,
shot.
that's making them have side effects.
It's the doctor.
It's the doctors not
giving
sterilizing
them
their
shots.
equipment before injecting
yeah.
them.
But
with
why
it.
are you even considering going to get a shot from a doctor? Like,
Because
Because I'm not getting a shot from a
Like-
rando.
why not just take the pill? That's what I mean. Why is it that serious, bro? Why is it that you take?
What?
These girls are probably
I
taking
can't
birth
tell
control
you.
too. Well, actually, no. What they're doing, like they're stuff. Well, I don't know if you've been watching like Fresh and Fit, but they're doing like they're keeping track, bro. And
Of how many
they're-
girls take
how
birth
many girls
control.
are taking birth control like on that show?
Consistently.
How many girls that come on that show and are saying that they take birth control and who's not, bro. And the number that of women that are like not taking birth control
That are
is
sexually
fucking,
active.
fucking
Okay.
insane,
They're
bro.
sexually active.
Like most of these women are not taking birth control. Like they get whole panels of maybe like one girl out of like 9.
That's
Nigga,
just
well,
like, yeah.
I mean, birth control has been shown to have really negative side effects, especially when
Yeah,
it
you
comes
can
to selecting
fucking
your
die,
partner.
but also
Yeah, but
it's
there's
the
so many
only
different
option right
options.
now.
Yeah, exactly. Like not all of them work for you. Like not all of them are gonna work.
No,
for
no, no. I'm talking
for
more about the
a girl, like a female, not you, but like
yeah. But I'm talking more about the.
You.
So like a lot of scientists
they
right
make
now
male
have been-
birth control. That'd be
They're
They already
starting.
have
They're
that.
doing it.
nah.
It was causing guys to off themselves.
Yeah, with what like
No, like it was just causing them to
It was-
leave
large
themselves.
levels of fucking estrogen.
It
Like
was
no,
causing
nigga.
depression and shit like
Like
that.
it was
but also-
causing niggas to just running off them. Like they don't
Like
have a
chemical
reason why.
imbalance,
They don't
though,
have a
like-
reason.
That's-
No,
yeah.
they didn't have a chemical imbalance
Well,
reason or none of that.
okay, so how did they solve the problem then? How
They
did-
just
They-
said don't take it. They didn't get approved.
what?
Huh?
What
It was
the
a pill.
solution?
It was like a pill.
What did it do though? So I'm
Huh?
asking, what did it do?
According,
it
it just
defertilized-
killed.
it
It just killed all the
defertilized it.
sperm cells. It
Chemically?
I don't know.
Yeah. So
I didn't
probably
do that much
through-
research into it because they were like, yeah, this is just done. Because they were like, chemically speaking, it's not causing a difference in their brains, but out of the
Or
Because-
anywhere else in their body?
It has
Like,
to be
what do you mean?
hormonal.
it wasn't. I wouldn't even say it would have to be hormonal. at that
Because
point.
birth control for women's
it could have just
Do
made
they-
them fucking psychotic.
Do they know that? Do they know that this is not long term either? Like these guys are not just going to be.
They
like,
were taking
stop taking it, and then now you can have kids again.
Yeah.
No,
you know
well,
what I'm
yeah.
No, they were
They
were
can.
testing because they had
It's
they
not
had
permanent.
control groups. They got all the way towards the end of it, and then they were like, okay, during I think it was like the semi-final round of testing.
What about the guinea pig niggas?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
but
saying.
that's what I'm saying.
They
They
grew
got to
extra
the
nut.
final round
Damn.
of testing because they were testing it in lengths to see if it came back, and they were like, okay, so the semi-final round of testing is when they did like they had the largest sample size, and then it came back that like 20% of those guys never came to check back in, and when they went to go find them,
They went to investigate and they were dead.
they were gone. Like they had deleted, they
They
had
were-
expired themselves, nigga. Like they had checked the fuck out.
Self-deleted.
And they were like, oh, you know, that has to be a fluke. So we'll do another sample size. So they did another sample size with bigger pace than these guys. And again, about 20 to 22% were just check the fuck out. They were like, okay, so
It's a component.
yeah. So we like, yeah. they
What
were-
happened?
They did the autopsies. They did all the research. They were like, okay, the monkeys ain't killing themselves. Like what? So then they were just like, you know what?
The monkeys.
Yeah, like you know they tested it on monkeys first, and rats.
Probably rats. Yeah.
Rats, then monkeys.
Then monkeys. Then they got to us, and they were like, "Oh, okay, the banana ain't good for the nigga." Okay, got it.
Crazy.
Bro,
Probably
no.
has a small head.
He just has a fat
He tries
body.
like a-
Like he looked at me and he was like, "It's like narrow."
Yeah,
I
it
was
is
like,
narrow.
"Hey." But I mean, I saw it. Like it
That
has
shit
to.
was weird.
It has to be hormonal though, because women's birth control is all hormonal. They just put either progesterone or they put
That's what I'm saying.
estrogen.
So
I think that
I would imagine it's some type of hormonal, but like,
But see, the thing
if
is,
it's defertilizing the men, then it'd
Yeah,
it'd
but
have to be
then-
like a chemical, some type of
It had to be. It could be enzyme.
it would
could
be an
enzymes.
enzyme. It would be something that your body naturally produces, but if it's in too much, it will cause like something to
Or it
happen.
could have
a
just been.
negative
So-
deficiency.
So
That's
like
what I'm
with
saying.
women,
Are
if
there
it's
any
like
side
estrogen
effects?
and stuff like that, we have one egg that like comes down. That egg don't go like when you are on birth control. That egg does not.
Right, it's a side effect
fall to
of,
do anything.
of you taking that birth control. But
I
like,
think-
what
I
is
think
the
for the
side
men-
effect for men? That's what I'm asking. Like,
The side effect, what we won't know because they just said
They
stop
have to
it.
test. They have to,
Bro, when you get a sample size and 20% of them don't make it back, bro, you
Twice.
just, twice. Like you just say fuck that and cut
we're
your
now
losses.
like getting in trouble with the law.
But
well, now
no,
you're
but
probably getting sued because these people.
But also that there's
people's
no
families are like, yo,
there's
they-
literally like no study at all
Long-term.
on male birth control. So they're literally starting from scratch. So it's going to be all the ugly shit first before they start actually getting to there.
Right.
But like, I mean, also I don't know how far they're going to go because a lot of men have said they would take it, but also a lot of men haven't
That's
because they
cap.
have girlfriends
That's
that have
cap.
that are on birth control. And if you see the little the little pamphlet they gave you, that giant fucking poster board, those are all side effects of taking birth control.
yeah, you get crazy as fuck.
what's his name?
You could also die.
What was it?
Yeah, but that's like less than like 0.1%.
What,
No, a lot of
Dying from
women.
birth control,
a lot of
bro?
women have
Come
birth
on.
control that are
Not a
part
lot
part
of
it.
women.
But it's not just because of the birth control. It's because of other things like They're either like
Well, I
drinking
just
and
think-
doing a bunch of other stuff on birth control that can cause blood clots, and then a blood clot
But
in their heart, and
that's
that kind of stuff.
different though. Like that's not.
But also, a lot of women don't know that drinking and smoking and shit on birth control is not allowed. A lot
It's
of
not
women do.
allowed. No, you shouldn't
Techn-
drink
you
with
technically
your
shouldn't.
birth control. Like people probably take their birth control with
No,
alcohol.
if you just
I think
drink.
birth
Like, oh,
control-
it's 10 o'clock. Take a shot. I'll just take my birth control with the shot.
No,
Fuck
they'll
it.
like take it in the morning.
shot
and then
o'clock and
they'll
it's
just
birth
do
control
like the
time.
party phase because majority of the women taking birth control are in the party phase. So they'll take their birth control and like it's not considered like people don't consider it the same type of medication as like something else.
Are we calling
So-
it the party phase instead of the hoe phase?
Are we
Party,
calling
hoe
it? Are
phase,
we?
whatever.
Are we?
It's on a
Some
Why is it a
some are
hoe-
in a
why
hoe
are we-
phase,
why-
though. It's
why
just
are
them
we-
drinking and driving.
Why are we
drinking
promoting?
and doing
Why are we
shit.
promoting women to be promiscuous in a bracket age?
That's what I was
why,
getting.
why are we doing that?
No,
Why-
that's what I was getting at.
We
You know,
should-
you know
I was
that.
not saying promiscuous.
Cor-
I'm just saying drinking.
correlation
And
whole
between-
phase though, but like what comes with that? Fucking like,
Yeah, yeah. You know what? You know what? A major contributor to that was
to
is
what?
birth control.
yeah.
to
'cause
Birth control.
now you don't have to worry about getting pregnant.
No. They're saying so. Like they started doing the scientific study because they wanted to understand like how women are like what the effects of birth control are on women now, and a more in-depth study because before they didn't understand the brain as well.
It was kind of like here.
Now they're saying
Here
that
you go.
a majority of the reason why you have women seemingly to select weaker guys and guys that are less masculine in the traditional sense is because they actually on birth control tend to go for weaker dudes. You just go for guys who just aren't the tradition of masculine. Like you're gonna go for guys who are more feminine, guys who are easier to control and more docile.
Why? Because we're crazy.
because you're
It's
on birth
because-
control.
Huh?
Because you're on birth
Because you're
control.
on birth control, and it also tends to make them. I think the study said 45 to 30. It was 32 or 45% more promiscuous than women that aren't on birth control.
Well, yeah,
because your hormones are shot out of what. So the reason
hormones
why
are crazy, but also now you have like a literal chemical reason that you're not gonna get.
no, your
pregnant.
body because you're not experiencing your hormone.
Well-
the study behind it was because your body's not experiencing all the hormones that you usually go through. Because usually women start it right around the time they hit puberty,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. That's when parents are like, "Oh, you can get pregnant, take birth control."
Well, you start your
Yeah.
period and shit.
Yeah, they're like, take birth control before their daughter's even sexually active. They're like,
Mhm.
take birth control just as a precautionary measure.
That's what happened to me. I started taking birth control at like 17.
Exactly. So
I only
they-
had like 3 years where I wasn't on birth control, and I just got my period. So it's like my hormones are different.
so the
They
first side
probably
effect
should
that
be
they
better.
seen in the study, because the results of the study are just now coming out, because they did this study I think it's like 10 years. They took a 10-year gap.
Mm-hmm.
Those women that were on birth control or had been on birth control since their first period not only went after easier to control men and more docile men, but they also went for men that are physically, let's just say physically weaker from the normal stance,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that.
Like,
they were-
average body.
They were going for guys who were just more dumbed down. Like it's just you see it. You see it in almost every community now. Like dad bods were on
Dad
the rise,
bods,
stuff
yeah.
like that. It's like people are like,
They're
oh,
not
these women are lying. It's not that
masculine
it's not that they're lying. It's just that these women are actually attracted to shit like that now because a more feminine male in their mind is easier to control, and because you're blocking out the more feminine side of yourself when you are on birth control.
Yeah.
Because they were like blocking a set amount of estrogen every month for a woman is not only detrimental to her mental health, but also to her physical health.
Well,
It's also just regulated
Most-
too. It doesn't have to
because
be.
progesterone is the thing in birth control that makes you
right, progesterone is pretty.
what
it's
makes
a,
you
it's a-
fucking crazy.
well, it's a chemical released in the female body when they're
Yeah.
pregnant, and embryos need it in order to survive. If you're too low on progesterone, like you'll have miscarriages,
yeah.
right, or stillbirths or whatever.
Or if you're too much, you'll
So your body's like taking birth control is literally like overloading your body on progesterone, and
So basically, my body thinks I'm pregnant right now.
Right.
That's why it's
that's
not.
what it does not release any eggs because you already to
I'm
your body you
pregnant.
already have one.
But I'm not going to show pregnancy, like
And women who
symptoms.
are pregnant are a lot more like docile. They're emotional, stuff like that. So like they want somebody who they feel safe with, someone who they like.
That's like
That's not
Yeah.
That's not
testosterone. Does.
right. They don't want you to be testosterone heavy. They want you to be docile with
Yeah.
them
'Cause
in
they're
that
in the
moment.
nesting phase.
well, technically, I guess the hormone that makes women crazy is testosterone.
Yes.
Well, so the other part about that was
Fun.
because your body. So they also said that they may not have done all the research necessary to determine if a woman is pregnant or not. Because your body, so they also said that they may not have done all the research necessary to determine if a woman is pregnant or not. Because your body, so they also said that they may not have done all the research necessary to determine if a woman is pregnant or not. Because your body, so they also said that they may not have done all the research necessary to determine if a woman is pregnant or not. Because your body, so they also said that they may not have done all the research necessary to determine if a woman is pregnant or not. Because your body, so they also said that they may not have done all the research necessary to determine if a woman is pregnant or not. Because your body, so they also said that they may not have done all the research necessary to determine if a woman is pregnant or not. Because your body, so they also said that they may not have done all the research necessary to determine if a woman is pregnant or not. Because your body, so they also said that they may not have done all the research necessary to determine if a woman is pregnant or not. to say this, so they have to have it peer reviewed. But they're also saying that's probably why we have a spike in America, especially with depression of the
I
younger
bet.
female generation. Because here's the thing:
Your
body
hormones
thinking
are
you're
fighting.
pregnant that entire time you're on birth control,
You're gonna
and
get
a baby
sad.
never comes.
Yeah.
And then when you do have a baby finally, your body's like, oh,
What the fuck?
yeah, like
Well-
it does. Your body can't regulate because it's like, well, we've been pregnant the entire time before this. Now
We've been
not
pregnant for 7 years.
Yeah.
You also have to think, like, all right, so I'm in my women's mental health class. I just like we're reading this book called Misconceptions, and it's about
Yeah,
pregnancy
that
and
shit's
stuff.
mind-blowing.
And in that
That shit's
book, it
nuts.
explains,
Nah,
like, the author was talking about the
listening.
statistics of postpartum depression
Mm-hmm.
and C-sections and epidurals, which I had
Oh,
already.
like how they're connected?
Yeah, I
Okay.
had already had like a feeling that a big reason why women in America have a higher postpartum depression rate than almost any other country is because of epidurals and C-sections. We have the highest C-section and epidural rate than any other country.
Is it like a bonding thing?
So your body is naturally like when you have birth, you feel pain, right?
Yeah.
And that's natural for your body. When you take away your body's way to connect and understand that you are you're pushing out something.
Mm-hmm.
So your body like when you cut off those feelings, your body can't like understand that you're going from having a baby inside you to no longer having a baby. So to it's a loss.
Yeah, it died. Okay.
So you get really
Huh.
really depressed. Your body doesn't know how to function.
Interesting.
Yeah, and so the study is like there are statistics, but the hospitals will not come out with the statistics. In fact, if you ask OBGYNs and hospitals what their rate for C-sections are and epidurals are, they will like go all the way around just to not tell you. How they push it on girls. Like on women who are pregnant, they push those things on women, even if they're
Yeah.
unneeded.
I mean, okay. I mean,
But
the only
why,
thing with
though?
this, well, with C-sections, it's usually emergency
Right.
thing. Epidural, it's because technically, over the years, if you have the epidural, you're less likely to die in childbirth.
Well, that's not necessarily
Oh.
true. But
But all the things, it's like it's to
But
help
also,
not
that,
women not die
isn't
during
that also
childbirth.
isn't that also within their procedure to say like because if you do die, then they could be like, well, you didn't do everything you could have done.
No, but
possibly
you can agree to
save
not
that
having any of that.
Like, but then there's a point to where it comes like the doctors, whatever the doctor says is overwritten by whatever just because the doctor has their overall obligation to make sure that he does everything he can to keep that person alive, even the baby. Because
Well,
if anything
yeah.
happens during that procedure, legally he's responsible.
But
for
also, there's a form every woman signs before birth where it's like, if this were to go south, you were the baby, and you choose whether or not you want to be saved or if you want the
it. Well,
baby.
no,
to be
because
saved.
they're
If
always
they want the baby to be saved,
Mary, you better
they're
make
they're
the right
saving the
choice.
baby.
they're
not
more than
saving her.
likely always going to try and save the mother because the mother could have another
They'll try
baby.
to,
Like,
but they
that's-
save the baby first, and if the mom dies while they're doing that, that's what it
But
is what
she's
it
right,
is.
because here's what was happening. If the doctors tried to save the mother first, and the mother was like, "No, we wanted that baby,"
We want you to save the baby first.
they could be sued.
They'll literally.
They had
say
a
that.
couple major hospitals. I
Either
think
way,
one
they
was
can
in-
be sued because if somebody dies, then they can be sued. You
Yeah,
know?
but
Like,
here's the
that's-
difference. If they say we wanted the baby to live and we didn't and the mother was like,
That's a high pressure situation too. You got to think.
But
you got-
there's a
you
lot
got-
of doctors that have gone through.
You don't
that
have
shit.
time to
Well,
think about that shit. You
Doctors
gotta
get
do that shit right then and there,
desensitized
nigga.
by that shit.
You got to decide, baby or mom.
What's on paper?
my thing is, hospitals get a huge payout for every requested epidural.
I bet.
Huge payout for every requested epidural. And
Requested.
women have to request an epidural, but doctors also push you to request one.
Yeah.
But they also have epidural on standby too, even if someone says that they don't want epidural, just in case they want epidural. Because
Well, yeah.
some
Because
women,
for a
some women are
first-time
like,
mom-
some women can't handle that pain.
Yeah.
Just be real.
But
Like,
also, first time
fuck,
mom.
give me the
that-
epidural. Like,
But you could convince a first time mom that
No,
was
I
like,
can't pay off
absolutely
my
not.
hospital
I'm not
bills.
doing epidural. You could convince her to do an epidural because you're going to be like, hey, it's going to be really painful, But
Or,
there's
like,
a lot of women that
especially
really
once her
want to do
contractions
natural.
start, those pains, like when you're in pain
Well,
like
it's back
that,
in
you're willing to do almost anything to stop pain.
Yeah.
That's why
And they're just like, it's just here. Like
that's why
here's the
torture is
button.
so effective in getting information.
well,
you know, like
actually,
They make it
that
be-
that
they make it
that
very
is wrong.
convenient.
But everything else you said was right. But that is wrong.
Psychological torture.
No, torture in itself, 9 times out of 10, isn't the way you get information that you want.
Well, now they train people to endure that.
Well, no,
shit.
it's not even that. It's just that, like she said, at a certain point, you'll tell people whatever it is the fuck they want to hear in order to get them to stop doing whatever.
So it's
you'll just make up
thing.
you'll just make up whatever. Like if somebody accused Mac of murder and then held him for 62 days and beat the shit out of him every day for 62 days, eventually Mac's gonna be like, bro, whatever to make this shit stop. I ain't got no teeth left. Y'all tore off all my fingernails. Like nigga, like I did it. Just let me go to regular jail because this shit ain't it.
Nah, I didn't do that shit. Nah,
You say that now until they ask like,
62
till they hit
days.
your ass with a goddamn
I already
electric.
know what's about to happen, bro. I didn't
62
know.
days is such a long time.
Yeah, bro.
But
That's
constant
too much.
torture, like that's
Yes,
something.
like you're not sleeping.
No. What most people
They're giving you
aren't gonna
dog
survive.
food.
Most people aren't gonna survive 24 hours of torture. He
Fair
said
enough.
62 days.
I
Like,
probably, you know.
what? You're not gonna.
You wanna know what? They've actually
You know how
found that
consistent
physical.
you have to be to torture somebody
Yeah,
for
but
62 days.
you were also right. Physical torture is no longer the way.
It's a psychological thing.
Oh yeah, dude. Like you want to
Whether
break
it's torture or
you
not,
wanna break.
psychological.
Most people though psychologically
Instill
you can
the
break
fear.
you can break most people psychologically by breaking them physically, but for people
Well-
somebody that's like
You kill Bug.
psychologically sound, you have to break them physically first. Like,
Nah,
A great
Yeah.
way.
no, bro. I
Yeah,
tell you
you
right now.
You
I
gotta
tell
break
you,
them fit. I feel like
the
you gotta break
best-
their mind first. And then
I'm gonna
break
let y'all in on a secret. You want to know the best way to break somebody?
How do you get into their mind? Their
Huh?
physical
You want to know the
their
best way to
physical
break
shell.
somebody?
You stomp
Just
their
just
ass.
straight up. Let's say you have to break somebody quickly. You want to know the best way to break somebody? Put them in a
Extreme
room.
trauma. What do you
No,
mean?
no,
Physical
no.
pain.
No, put them inside
If
a room.
I cut your fucking arm off, you're listening to what I'm saying.
No, listen.
Like-
I can tell you anything and almost anything, and I can be half delusional. That's not gonna give me the answer I want. I want to get the answer I need. Tell you how I do it. It's very simple. The U.S. military does it right now.
I'm just
You
cutting
take somebody, you
just
put them in a
cutting you.
room
Let me.
with speakers to where they can't get them, like can't get to them. They cannot turn them off. You're not going to be able to get to them. And you play.
You don't have that
Cults
much
do
screaming.
that.
No, you play scream. You play dying rabbit screams
You got more.
for 72 hours as loud as
You
you
said
possibly
72
can.
hours. You,
Cults
you don't
do
have
that
that much
with the
time.
Bible
Even if
verse.
it,
You don't have that much time for
72
sincerity.
hours is the maximum somebody's going to be able to go.
Right.
Because sleep deprivation is going to kick in,
Oh.
all that. Most people are breaking within
Well,
12.
And your brain is like
you
swelling.
you preface that with like time constraints though. Like when
Yeah.
you're talking about that, like you need information within the hour.
But here's the
Like,
thing:
you said
any information
72
you get,
hours.
any
Like, okay,
information
yeah.
you get within an hour is not going to be valid. Is not going to be valid information.
How?
9 times out of 10. Because if you get it
How?
within that hour, to be able to react to it in that same hour is more than likely an
If shit is
operation.
happening and you got somebody that has information, right? Time sensitive. You got to get this information to be able to get to the next point of whatever the mission is. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
Remember
this
that
happens.
guy?
But
You gotta get this information
You've been
within the
there.
hour.
You've been in the military with me. There is no information that we get and try to act. Even if you get it and it's time sensitive to act within the hour, the best you can hope for is to level that playing field. So most time sensitive information is going to be stuff that you can act upon. That's going to
Depends
be
on
happening within.
what you're trying to do. If you're trying to get somebody,
You're just going to level.
knowing
the playing
where they're
field.
going to be next, that's an extreme advantage. You need to get that information now.
Yeah, but
you don't have
here-
72 hours. Like,
Yeah, but most people aren't.
because you
moving-
might close your window on being able to.
But like I said,
ever get this guy again.
most
Like, that's-
even if you got somebody to, let's say you use physical trauma, even if you got that guy to tell you something, doesn't mean it's necessarily true. What you're going to look for is the most.
Well,
He's
obviously
blood
we're gonna
loss
vet
right
the
now.
information to make sure it's valid, and you know, obviously you're gonna do that. But once that information is checked out, you already know. Once they send
an hour and a half of
strike package, they're getting that. They're wrapping that, bro.
an
That's
hour and a half of rabbit screaming. Most people are breaking. An hour and a half of because
an
if you
hour and a half.
an hour and a half.
You said 72 hours.
At the max. That's the
That's
most.
crazy.
That's the most, and that's if you've been trained to resist
Like you're
I-
no longer in your body.
You don't
Like,
have a
you're,
rabbit.
like,
What I'm saying
somewhere
is, you
else.
don't have a rabbit chamber ready.
yes, you do.
You don't.
No, it's a recording, baby.
You're in the
it's
field.
It's not like
They have
a
those.
loop.
Here's the thing, Mac. They have them bitches set up a lot more than you would think.
You're
Them
in the
bitches is
field.
ready.
rabbits screaming. I
It
mean,
sounds like children.
Bro, it sounds
Oh.
worse. It sounds worse than dying
I don't wanna
children.
hear
And for fucking 70, bro, 2.5 hours maximum is the normal person. Like you have to be trained and so mentally strong to be able to block that shit.
yeah,
And
so
it's
like
not gonna be able to
literally,
be blocked
you're no
out.
longer
You're gonna have a
in
bed.
your
You're
body.
gonna have everything in that room.
It's in your ear.
Bro, yeah. You're not gonna be able to cut it out. Or the
Like
other
you
way
have
is,
to leave your body somehow, like
Either-
psychological.
the other way is to
training.
drop
I feel
somebody
like
in
we
a-
definitely got off topic.
or
Yeah,
the
I
other
don't
one
know,
is
I
to
don't
drop
know.
somebody inside a room that has no
We're talking
sound
about babies
whatsoever.
and births.
Yeah, Have you
torturing them.
there's the most quiet
I can
room in
get
the
the
world.
information.
Have you heard about that? Where it's like
Yeah.
it's the most quiet room in the world. The longest someone could ever stay in there was like 2 hours
Yeah.
because then he started hearing the
Not
blood.
Even, not even.
Like in
It
his ear, like
it
you
doesn't
could
even take
hear
2
the
hours.
blood, you could hear your heart, like you start to get anxiety because you can hear the shit inside of your body, like just doing normal
Yeah, you
shit.
can hear your organs literally shifting.
Like it's just like little shit that like you're not supposed to be hearing.
Not
like,
shifting. Like you can just hear like liquids moving through your body. Like you.
Well, no,
you
your
can
organs
hear,
shift.
But like I'm
like
saying, what
as
I'm saying,
you're
like,
breathing right
no,
now,
you
your
can-
organs are rubbing
you can
against
hear.
each
You
other.
can literally just hear like the blood running
You
through
can
your
hear
veins.
that.
Like you can hear it all
It's like-
because it's so negatively it's such a negatively low dB room, like, and it's so well
They
insulated.
like
bro.
built that shit and they locked it with like a safe, and the guy's like, "Good luck." Like the
But
guy that
it's-
owns it,
It's
like
also
he
the,
just sits
the
in there.
walls,
like-
the ceiling, the even the foundation of the concrete. Like you have to build those rooms specifically with the right material,
yeah, like a certain amount of thing.
with the right shape and everything, and all the right fucking texture.
And then there's the loudest room in the world where you can like breathe and it's just like bouncing. The noise is like bouncing off
I
of the
wouldn't want to be
wall.
in
Echo
either of
chamber?
those rooms. First of all, my thoughts are really loud by themselves. Okay, like if I have nothing,
I
else
think
to
I could do
focus
the
on,
quietest room. Maybe for like 30 minutes max. I don't think I could do anything more than that because I feel like I'm gonna dig myself into like an anxiety attack.
Dude, the thing is, it's like, because like I've watched videos on it and people explain that it's literally like being in nothingness.
Mm-hmm.
Because the room is still as fuck. To
Which
make
the
no
human
noise.
brain.
Yeah.
Even though people are like, I don't do anything, I like nothing. It's like, but you're doing something. Like,
It's also like
there's always something happening.
it's also like a vacuum of negative pressure of sound, so it's like you can hear anything.
That
Even
does
like-
sound
even-
like a bunny.
Even like your breathing.
I think that's
or your
because I know it's a
eyes
bunny, probably.
Fluttering.
That sounds like a bunny.
Oh, Osmo! What the fuck happened here? Everything's so clean, except of the carpet. Love
It's
you guys. Am I heating monkey? Am I
Hearing monkeys fuck. That's probably what he was gonna say. But I
am
think.
I
Why
a
is
heating
that
monkey?
what you
I don't
do,
know what the
bro?
fuck that means.
But I think
What?
since I know it's a rabbit, I'm
Yeah,
like
but-
it's a
but if
rabbit.
you have
But
that-
if I didn't know, maybe
If you had that on a constant loop,
it wasn't. It
for
wouldn't even be like, oh my god, like these
hearing.
are children.
Oh, am I hearing a monkey? No, that wasn't a monkey. That was a rabbit.
I'll make
But
a
that's
beat-
also not a rabbit dying scream. They don't have that on YouTube.
I'll make a beat out of that though. I thought it was gonna be
They
way worse.
shouldn't.
Nah, they don't. Yeah,
There's
no,
probably-
no,
there's
their
probably
scream.
worse,
Their scream
but-
is way worse. Like I
High
only know that
pitch.
because my grandmother was a savage.
Okay.
Yeah,
But-
my great grandmother was a
I
savage.
mean, I was watching a whole video. Remember the video I was watching yesterday of David Berg, the cult leader, the guy that like.
Anyway, you want to watch what happened to her?
Sure.
Watch this nasty.
What was-
Hey!
Oh, what was I gonna say?
I
Oh, he-
know this.
I was gonna say he did that. A lot of cult leaders do that, but with Bible verses.
Yeah. That
Fucking
is-
24/7 Bible verses on the highest level to everybody in the cult, and they can't sleep because it's just fucking Bible verses on like full blast.
Honestly, I feel like for me,
Scriptures, like,
just
like,
yeah, 24/7.
Verses? I don't think it's just like verses. Like he's probably reading the book. Like
Well, he's not doing it. He's sleeping.
Somebody's
He's the
reading the
leader,
book?
so he can do whatever the fuck he wants. But everybody else, he's sleeping while they're not. And they're like working and everything.
Just
But a lot of
delivering
cult leaders
random
do that.
sermons.
It's literally.
can I be
Jim
honest?
Jones did it too.
I don't think I would be able to ever like go through physical torture. And like I'm not saying that people normally can,
No.
but like if I even have the feeling that it's about to get to that point, I'm spilling.
if I take
Don't
your
tell me
fi-
any secrets.
If I go to take your fingernail off, you're gonna tell me.
Bro,
whatever.
I have like
Promise.
such a fear of that because when I was
I
a
know.
kid,
broken a
I
fingernail
know.
before.
I watched,
No, but if I
um,
peel it off,
have you ever watched the movie Stir Up Echoes?
Have you ever broken an acrylic? That's basically what that shit is.
No.
You
No,
peel
it's
off your
different.
fucking
Oh my
nail.
God,
when
it's
I
so
peel it
different.
off with pliers. I promise you.
Why would you do that to me? That's fucked
I'm not
up.
Hold
saying.
on.
No, calm
Have you
down.
watched Stir Up Echoes?
No.
It's a scary movie from
No.
like
A long
early
time ago?
2000s, like late 19th. It's really, really good.
Maybe.
Really, really good. Anyway, so this dude moves into a house. He gets hypnotized by this woman and starts
Solid.
seeing this ghost girl.
Okay.
Turns out, like she keeps telling him to dig. So he starts digging holes all in his backyard, nothing there, and then he like starts digging holes in his
Why is this
basement.
not working?
In the wall,
There we go.
a girl was he found the body of a girl
Oh.
who had been wrapped up and put in the wall. And what happened was she was walking home from school one day, and like one of these guys that like she
Kidnapped
was a
her?
little nerdy girl, but they kind of like no, they lured her into this house that their dad was renovating,
Mm.
and
Thank you so
Was
much
he-
for saying everything
No.
was clean. Mira
No,
worked really hard.
I did. They beat and raped her.
Okay.
And like as I'm watching, like in the movie, it literally shows you like her memories, and she like rips her nails up out of her fingers, trying to crawl away from them on the wood floors. And like since then, I've had this issue with anything like my nails at all,
I have an
or my
issue-
eyes. Don't
Bruh,
touch
I
me.
have an issue. Eyes.
I cannot. Don't
we
touch
were
me.
watching Halo.
really?
We were watching Halo, and there's a scene where, like, I think it's like fake Dr. Halsey, like her clone or something. But
Oh
there's-
yeah, I seen it. I
with
watched
the
it.
needle, I was like, oh god, it was so
She's
bad.
like, "Is this going to hurt?" Yes.
Yeah.
Gee. Ugh.
It's just
No,
the
thank
fact
you.
that it's like one, like you can see it, like you can see it coming, and you can't do anything. Like you, like,
Lobotomy.
literally, like it's fucking horrible.
Well,
I hate that. I
to
can't
be
do
honest,
eyes either.
the like
I
your
can't do eyes or ears.
Your eyes can't feel any pain,
Good.
right?
eyes
Like
or
the
ears.
the front of
Good
it
to
can, but like your actual going through your pupils, you can't feel any pain
Yeah,
going
no.
through your pupils.
Yeah, but
So it's like, okay, maybe
because it's a hole.
right. Like it literally just it feels like
You
nothing.
don't have any pain receptors in your eyes?
No,
No,
but through your
not until after you get to
through
the
your
back.
pupil. Everything else on your iris. If I were to scratch your iris, you'd feel it. But through your pupil, it's a hole. So the only thing it's going past is the
It's like a thin
The flap.
film. Yeah.
flap, whatever the flap's called. I forgot what it's called.
And so you,
but your pupil's a hole.
Corny?
Yeah, your cornea. They'll slice your cornea open when they're doing laser eye surgery, and they're like through your pupil.
That's what they did.
But like, if they were to put a needle through your pupil, you wouldn't feel it,
unless they hit the nerve endings in the very back
then
of
you
your
would
brain,
feel it,
and then you feel that shit.
and then you die, and your personality would change.
Personality, you're
I
dead.
don't know.
What do you mean? What
Well, depending on what they. No,
Well,
they're
really,
really nerds,
where-
so
You don't. It's
With
not
a
even
dog.
necessary that you're dead. Like they're just.
brain
Brain
dead.
puncture the brain. The brain's gonna bleed. And
That's not.
die.
The brain isn't right behind the
She's talking about
eyes.
the
The eye
nerves.
socket, of course.
Right.
So
So,
your
like you
nerves.
have nerves that push
Alright.
your hold your eyes
Y'all
in
are
their
talking
sockets.
y'all are talking about fucking
Medical shit.
yeah. We going
Oh,
off on a
guys,
tangent.
I got a job in
Yeah.
my field.
Congratulations.
In my field.
In my field on the
Well, she had a job
25th.
before.
Bro, we
Where
had somebody.
I still have a job,
So
but-
not to talk shit about somebody, but somebody applied here to get an apartment, and she said she was a CNA making $30 an hour.
Okay.
Nigga, no fucking way.
Why not?
Unless she's been a CNA for like 50 years.
$30 an hour? No.
No.
$30 an hour for a
CNAs,
CNA?
CNAs
Yeah.
are like 20
Out of your
max.
mind.
20
You're
max.
out of your mind.
29 max.
20 max.
No.
$20.
because they- no,
yes,
they can't-
certified because you can't do anything.
You can't administer
can
medication.
wipe
How
ass.
much do CNAs get paid in Florida?
You could.
Like $15, $16, $17.
$13.36.
Yeah.
Shit.
Matt, that's what I'm saying. You
And that's
can't do
average,
shit.
so max is probably 20, and I promise you they've
It's
been in
not-
the field
hold
for
on.
like 20
The
years.
U.S. Average is $18.
Yeah.
So like 20 is like on top.
30.
Like, you've been
unless
there.
she works for some like a
Nigga,
private.
no,
No,
fucking
Unless
no.
she works
way.
for some.
No,
like,
because
some-
they're not gonna give her that amount if they
You don't
know
know
they're
that?
paying $13.
There's no.
They'll be like,
fucking
we're
no.
doing 18.
There's
Can
no.
CNAs make $30 an hour in Florida?
No, they cannot.
She'd be like, no, what the
I
fuck?
want to know like what they're like.
I bet they're-
because they're capped
Donna's a
usually.
CNA. Donna's been a CNA for years. And Donna's been at the same place for years,
But
bro.
see, the only time I can see a CNA being like that, getting that amount, is like because they're
Traveling.
like, they're traveling or they're supervising. Like they're a higher
Even
up
then,
CNA.
Even then, you're not.
Like, but also you've been in the field for
Alright,
20
so-
years or some shit. You have a certification. Like it all adds
There
up.
are
but-
certain
Nigga, first off, yeah, let me finish. She was our age, like younger than us. She was born in 90 something.
like 98 or some shit.
Yeah, like 99.
Okay.
so there's something
So she's
called
not making 30.
For sure.
IntelliCare. IntelliCare. I don't know how to explain.
IntelliCare.
Yeah, whatever. It's a weird
Telecare.
IntelliCare.
Intellicat.
Okay.
And their ad right now is hiring and earn an hourly rate of up to $30 as a certified nursing assistant. Granted, that's up to. That means you cannot go any further than that.
Let me see what it looks like. Intellicare.
That's probably a trainer. You're probably training other CNAs.
No, but Intel
It's
would be
possible.
like through the phone.
But
Yeah.
these are Newport Richey, Florida, and
It's possible.
Tampa Bay area, stuff
So
like that.
bigger places.
I'm thinking it's training.
She's not
You're
making
training.
30 here.
You're
is
not
what-
making, bro. She said she was making that in Vieira. There's so many CNAs in Vieira that it's ridiculous. You're not doing it.
Maybe.
No.
I know. My cousin is a,
A lot of
CNA.
CNAs
My
in
aunt
Vieira.
is a CNA.
In Vieira?
My cousin's girlfriend
In
is a
Vieira,
CNA.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of people that have worked in Vieira. It's like not that much more than here.
My thing
Oh,
is,
yeah,
the point is,
like
the
that.
average
That area
in
is
Florida,
way more wealthy.
That, hey, yo, so I'm
No,
gonna
right now they're the same
Osmo
age.
said that's quite low. Yeah, bro, it is quite low.
Bro,
That's
yeah.
quite low.
in Florida, right, the average is
13.
$12 to $13 an hour.
Yeah, because you're not doing anything.
So that means
you need to be
that this
certified.
woman, if she is making $30 an hour as a CNA,
Bro,
is at the highest
we-
point.
we got
Like
all-
she's the 1% of CNAs in
we
Florida.
got off topic because what I was saying was there was no
Because
fucking
we're talking
way.
shit.
Yeah, bro, I didn't want to go that deep into it. I was telling you off
Okay,
rip,
but
I knew.
anyway.
Yeah. I was gonna play this. I just wanted to say that we just had somebody who was a CNA that just fucking like
That's
the
crazy.
audacity. Like you're making
Don't lie
$30.
to-
Like
don't
you're
lie to me.
Bro, like no, if you're gonna lie, like make it believable.
Yeah.
Like
Most people probably
$30.
Like she could
probably
say
assumes
20.
that people
You
don't know
probably
what a
believe
CNA
that.
is.
Huh?
She's probably under the assumption that people don't know what a
You
CNA
can
is.
Google anything.
Yeah,
CNA
but
is a certified nursing assistant.
it sounds official.
Unable
like,
to administer
that's
medications.
certified nursing assistant. That sounds pretty. That sounds pretty prestigious, I guess.
That sounds prestigious. Hey, get your ass back.
Someone
out
who
there.
doesn't,
Go.
to someone who
Yes.
doesn't really know.
Crowley, let's go.
Goodbye.
Well,
Samira?
to someone that doesn't know,
Sup, bro?
certified
Sup, sup? How
nursing
you doing?
assistant.
A what? A certified nursing assistant. It's basically like the person
They
who-
clean your shit.
Yeah, they help. They do the jobs that the nurses really
And
don't
they know
want
how to do vitals, and that's it.
Yeah,
They
they
can't
do the jobs that
administer
nurses don't wanna
medication.
do.
They can't do anything that's like
You using that blanket?
inserting
No.
or taking
Use it.
out. Like they can't do any of that. What are you looking for?
It's a big ass
A blanket?
blanket, bro.
He's about to get cozy.
If someone
Optimo,
is-
how you been, Optimo? We ain't heard from you in forever.
But
Good,
also-
Optimal. How's it going?
Ostimo.
Optimal.
Optimo, like the
Optimal
cigarette.
Prime.
Osmosis.
No,
Osmosis Jones.
is it Optimo?
Osmo.
Osmo.
Osmosis.
Like
Jones.
Osmosis Jones.
Heck
Osmo.
You killed any white blood cells? Wait, no.
Bro, speaking of which, people dying and names that are. Bro, y'all seen that?
Got
Akira took.
smashed.
Oh, bro, don't remind me,
The porn
bro.
star?
No.
Porn star died? At
No.
27.
We were talking about the guy who did the animation for Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, yeah,
One
see
What
that.
day.
are you talking
He said talking about people who
Who
died. On my
died?
notes, on my
the
news app on my
person.
phone, it said that some adult film actress died at the age of like 26 or 27.
They do that all the
Does
time.
it say
Oh.
why? Drugs
Coke?
or something?
I was like, oh,
Cocaine?
Was it drugs or was it
Overdose.
I didn't read it.
Nope.
I didn't care. I don't
But
know.
anyway, y'all want to
You're
watch
just
what
like,
happened?
oh, wow.
Y'all want to
Yeah.
watch what happened to Girly?
I guess.
It's hilarious. Well, I mean, not hilarious, but it's funny.
Wow.
It's interesting.
It's hilarious.
It's
Okay.
tragic.
It's hilarious.
It's 55
Oh,
seconds.
man.
Heck yeah.
She looked like she got.
I see your mouse, so you're good. I think
It's in the six-figure, seven-figure range.
Probably
I watch
2
him.
point something million.
Doctor.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was 23.
That's
I
my
wanted
guy.
to go get B12 injections as like an early birthday gift to myself. I was new to Los Angeles. I come in, I start getting the injections. I left later that night, and within 24 hours, I have extreme chills. I start running a fever, and I have really severe brain fog. Where I was injected it started blowing up like these nodules, this like very red, inflamed tissue, and then it started hardening and hardening and hardening. Then came like this burning sensation. So I would actually feel like this throbbing and then kind of like contractions because my skin was literally preparing to open. It was like fire throughout my body. It was absolutely excruciating.
Shingles?
A couple days later, well, things started getting really bad. No, I can't.
Shingles?
It got really bad.
What did
the
she
fuck
get?
happened?
It was an infection?
Just the infection from
It was just an infection? Oh.
not sterilizing the fucking injection equipment.
That's literally what that does make sense though. Your body is gonna start to like try to get shit out, so it's gonna
What was
Like-
it? Just other people's blood, bacteria, and shit like
bacteria,
that?
Just
other people's
shit
bacteria,
not being clean.
not
Like
sterilized.
if you inject some,
That's
like if you took a dirty needle and jabbed it into somebody, like they'll walk away and be like, oh, that shit wasn't that bad, and then all of a sudden,
But the infection is gonna kill them.
yeah.
It'll start attacking, and
Like-
depending on what the other person has, it'll start attacking your immune
I didn't know
system
this.
immediately.
You can face attempted murder charges if
Yep.
you bite somebody.
Yes.
Yep.
Because the bacteria in your mouth is one of the most deadly bacteria to other humans.
Mhm.
So
We
like
out
if you
here
got
kissing
bit
each
and you
other.
didn't get it taken care of, like it would spread to your heart. Like the first thing it attacks is your heart.
But also, I
They
got
also have to bite you hard enough to break skin, and
Yeah, that's what I'm. But that's what I'm saying.
But
But, no,
also,
even if you don't
like-
break
transfer
skin,
saliva, or
even if you don't break skin, the act is the attempt.
But also the fact that a grown ass human being is biting me, I'm going to the hospital anyway.
But
Yeah, tetanus.
That
My sister's
rabies,
lucky as hell.
Like,
yeah, right.
like a grown ass person just bit me and it's bleeding. I'm going to the hospital.
First thing I'm gonna say is bath salts, nigga.
Yeah, you
Well,
fucking.
That nigga.
So when my
First, I
little
would
brother
never-
was little, he had an issue with biting, and he literally bit a chunk out of my sister's ass. She was like trying
Her
to.
ass.
Mira,
Yeah. So
I need you to read this name. He said his parents are douchebags. It looks like Jahosmo Smith.
Jahosmo Smith.
Can't you
Jehovah.
just
Her
mold
ass.
it?
Josiah.
Her ass.
Josiah. Is it Hispanic?
you're asking
name?
the wrong people. Ask somebody else now.
I'm kidding.
That's a lot of words,
A lot of words.
bro. You look at it. There's a lot of letters that don't make sense.
Jahosmo?
Jahosmo Smith.
Jahosmo, yeah.
Jahosmo Smith? Did we pronounce that right?
Joho.
Give us like the
Joho.
breakdown.
I think his name was Joho. That's fucking crazy.
Give the
Joho
breakdown.
Smith.
Give the
Jahosmo.
spelling breakdown.
The spelling breakdown is his parents are douchebags. Do you know how close his name is to homo? That nigga had hell growing up. Hey, yo, it's Homo Smith.
It's a homo. What's
It's
a homo?
Jomo Smith.
No homo.
Hey, no homo, right?
You're not allowed to hang out with us. Why? No.
No homo.
That's crazy.
Oh my god. Stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's like fucking flashback.
Yeah, he's like, he said, yeah, it's Johol.
Jahosmo?
Joho.
Smo.
Joho.
Jahosmo.
Where is he
I
from?
know he changed
Where are
his
you
government
from?
name.
Jehovah.
Or where are your people from?
Yeah, call me Homo Smith.
That's crazy.
Sorry.
Why y'all?
Sorry. We're done now.
Oh
but
man,
we had
bro,
to,
I'm
sorry.
so fucking sorry, bro.
We had to. We had to.
We didn't have stop it. We didn't have to. We chose to, but we did not have to.
We're never gonna build a strong following.
Bro,
Bullying our
some of these
fucking
people are
followers.
into being made fun of. We would get a follow. It's just not gonna be the ones we want. It's just gonna be a bunch of people
Haters.
inside their
Bunch of
basement
haters.
talking about
Yeah,
call me
that's-
ugly.
Damn.
Bro, there are guys who pay for that on OnlyFans.
Not
Didn't
the-
know that was a thing.
Not the fetish grab.
Hell
Yeah, it's like
What?
the what is it called? Belittling.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. See you later, Osmo. I'm sorry. Hey, yeah, we did run him away. It's sad.
Damn, bro, look at you.
Damn, tragic.
What happened?
He left us because we were being rude.
Why are we all
We weren't being
Marcus,
rude.
Marcus,
We were
Yeah.
being
a joke.
rude. Marcus was an
If you
asshole.
can't
It
take-
happens.
Oh,
If you
Well-
can't take the joke, then don't be here.
Facts.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we're never gonna
Dang,
get followed.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody's ever gonna
I'm
like
not
us.
gonna be here. That's it.
We're just gonna get a different crowd of people. That's what's gonna happen.
There's gonna be a bunch of people who just want to see us fail constantly.
Hey, a following's a following.
Hey, but because they want to see us fail,
Bro, would y'all?
we get-
Can I ask y'all a question? How much y'all think a Taylor Swift ticket goes for right now?
Like $300.
Fucking
wish.
2 million.
3K.
You wish.
Oh, is
Huh?
that 2 million?
3K.
Wait, where?
That nigga hit it on the head.
Oh, where are we? Like
Like right now, her fucking tickets for her fucking Eras tour were selling for like $3 million.
Is that for like blow?
I mean,
like,
$3,000.
Is that like blood?
$3,000.
Like,
Yeah, that's the
bleed?
nosebleeds,
Nah,
motherfucker.
it's gotta be for like the full.
So
like,
No, bro.
Yeah.
That's like
nosebleed.
all the way in the back.
That's like the back. You can't.
My friend
see
Kyle's
it.
wife just
How?
bought. My friend Kyle's
she's
wife just got
famous.
some of those tickets.
How? How do
She
you-
got them for $800.
Bro.
She got them for $800 early.
How?
Here's the thing: somebody offered her $5,000 legit for them tickets.
How?
They and they're selling on the website for
Bro, you don't
$5,000.
understand. You've been.
We don't like her, nigga, but she's
Yeah, you
a
haven't-
national phenomenon
She's
somehow.
No.
No, you haven't
I don't-
seen
I
her.
don't
The
care.
Swifty army is
It's
terrifying.
crazy.
Bro, she has a GoFund. They started a
Like,
GoFundMe.
they
How-
will pay
how do you
anything to
how
go
do you
see
think
her.
you can charge that much money, bro?
Because she's Taylor
To-
Swift.
She's a billionaire right now. You know that, right? Because of this tour. She
She-
just became a billionaire because of this tour. She launched this tour.
I thought
but
she's
then,
been a billionaire.
no,
No, she was a millionaire.
she was
She
a
just hundred
millionaire.
millions.
She was a millionaire. She launched this tour within 4 months.
Have you
She
seen
earned $250 million.
Have you seen her shows?
No, I'm not going to see that shit.
No, I'm saying, have you ever just seen them?
No.
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 They're fucking terrible.
I'd
bro.
rather go see like a
Like,
BTS show.
They're,
or something.
that's the thing. They're terrible. That's what I don't.
That's his
understand.
opinion, Swifties.
Yeah,
Don't-
please don't
don't
come after
kill
us,
us.
bro.
Oh,
That's
and
him specifically.
Yeah,
That's
him.
him.
Yeah, She's great.
His Instagram, where y'all
She's
can
great.
Link
She's
in the
amazing.
description
We
below.
love her.
She's a national
I'm
treasure.
not about to be
Please do not
you're not
cancel
about to
us.
be afraid of nobody.
I don't
That's
mind
crazy
her.
right
Oh
now.
no, this
But,
is the thing
you
you
know.
should be afraid of.
I also don't
The
listen
Swifties
to
are
her
a
consistently.
Bro, these grown
I'm not
ass men
saying
that are in
that's
love with
crazy.
this
All I'm
woman
saying
are
is her
crazy.
shows are ass, bro. Like her choreography, ass. Her singing, ass. Like I
Fucking
don't know.
TV
Like,
shuts down, power gets cut in our house right now. I'd be like, damn, Matt, that's crazy.
it's just a bunch of females. Like,
the-
No, bro, it's
older
not female. That's the
bro,
crazy
like-
part.
It's
Her fan
men
base
and
is
women.
actually older dudes, bro. It's fucking wild.
It's all the older, but it's all the older men because she's like the ideal
Like what?
What?
look for a lot of
Look?
older men. Yeah.
Have you
Blonde
seen
hair,
what
blue
she
eyes.
looks like?
World
Oh
War
my-
II, they were living on that shit.
Bro, Shawty look like a fucking.
It's girls of all ages, like
Albino
girls and women of
ostrich.
all ages, and like a
Their
bunch of
fathers.
old ass.
And-
But
and-
yeah,
and
but
their
they don't
fathers.
care about that. They care about the voice.
albino ostrich? Like what?
No, but
Bro, we're not big enough to get canceled yet. Stop,
We're not
bro.
canceled.
Bro, they're gonna,
Shut up.
they will go through, they will go through
Albino
all of our,
ostrich.
they will go through all of our shit. Bro, we're gonna have 12 community strikes by the end of the night.
when we
Tell
start
the
getting
truth.
bigger, there's gonna be like a screenshot of
I
his
don't
face.
understand
Matt
why y'all
Sanders
are-
says.
I don't understand why you're
No,
taking
yo,
now to
it
censor what
comes
you're
out.
saying. Like,
Get a cutout of
Or no,
that.
it's just this
Get a
one
cutout of
thing.
that to say-
Anything else is
all
free
the shit
game.
that we've said on this podcast.
Listen, bro.
No, but we're messing with the whole
Any
fandom,
group
bro.
of fans that will start a first off, she's a billionaire.
Yeah.
To fund her wedding to Kelsey, she said she was going to sell her guitar. Her dad gave her a guitar when she started her career. She said she was going to sell that guitar. People started bidding. Do you know what the bidding?
The
oh, do you know-
audacity that she
Bro, listen, wait. No, she said she was just you gotta
thinks
hear the
that
rest
she's
of
gonna
it.
get
She
like
said no. She's gonna sell the guitar.
millions
The guitar-
of dollars,
The
nigga.
guitar, within 3 hours of her posting that, people were bidding $2.5 million.
But
Yeah.
they
I completely believe it. It's
Bro.
Taylor Swift. Like,
all these.
Guess what her fans? Wait. Guess what her fans did? They started a GoFundMe in order to pay for her wedding, so
All
she didn't
these-
have to sell her guitar.
All these NPCs
she's
are
getting
just
married.
Yeah.
Hey,
funding.
I thought she was just dating a guy.
I ain't gonna lie. I just looked up a picture of Taylor Swift. I'm pretty sure I seen that same person in a Pornhub video.
No, it's probably
Corn.
a deep fake.
Cornhub videos.
It's
Ryan's
probably a deep
canceled.
fake.
What?
What?
You can't say the P orange.
She ain't even attractive enough to be in a video like that,
bro, I'm
But
telling
they
you,
don't-
bro. She looks
Yeah,
like
okay.
in a
OnlyFans
porn
right now. She's a billionaire twice.
Okay, but you have to remember her fan base is young girls in the very beginning. It was young girls, and that was pretty much her entire fan base. Like 12 to probably not 8 to like what 20.
Bro, you can say 7.
Her whole campaign is sick.
What?
Her whole campaign is sick.
What do you mean?
Like
sick?
everything about her is sick. Like it's terrible. She literally promotes her music and everything to these young girls that shouldn't have anything to do with what she's promoting or singing about in her life. She's talking about breaking up with dudes and all this other shit.
Yeah,
like,
because that's what they wanted from her.
like that.
That's
That's
what they
no.
asked
That's
for.
not what they want. She's out here promoting it
should
to
she
them,
be
and they're
singing
out
about?
here buying it, this shit up. Like, what are you
Yeah,
talking
'cause
about?
it's Bobby.
That's an infection, bro. Like, that's a disease. You're not under no.
But then
okay.
someone else could say
Fuck
that
it up
about
with-
rap.
No, how?
Talk about shooting people all day.
That's a reflection of their reality. Like now
Well,
you
she's
just got to
talking
start
about
arguing
reality,
about
too.
something you don't know anything about. Like,
She's talking about reality as
What
well.
about Megan Thee
but
Stallion?
she
talking about
is
wet-ass
promoting
pussy?
it. She's promoting it to these. I don't condone that either. I'm not. What are y'all trying to argue with?
No,
right
First
shit,
of all,
no.
what was y'all morality?
I
What the
wasn't
fuck are
saying
y'all
that you were.
talking about?
Wait. I didn't say you were condoning either one. You just said how could rap also be. I was just giving you an example of how rap could also be construed.
But
as
also,
poison.
not even.
I think it's all toxic. I think it's gross.
If you just take out Megan Thee Stallion, you just take out like just normal rap by male rappers.
Megan Thee
it goes to
Stallion,
young males,
Nicki Minaj,
young
Cardi
men.
B, all them bitches can go too. But they at least they don't look like a albino ostrich. Like you feel me? Like at least
it's
they're.
not
Yeah,
about how
you're right.
she looks,
Because Sexy
no one
Red
cares
looks
about
like.
shit.
I don't even know what Sexy
Sexy
Red-
Red looks like an ebony ostrich.
Yeah.
like what are you
Yeah,
talking about?
an emu.
They look the same way.
She look like an emu.
Hey,
Fucking ostrich.
Sexy Red is just a black version of Taylor Swift.
with a Kool-Aid stained fucking hair piece on. Red Kool-Aid hair
Bro, she's
stain.
just the urban version of Taylor Swift.
That-
Tell me I'm wrong.
She an emu, bro. Yeah.
Oh no, I think Taylor
ostrich
Swift
emu.
isn't that bad. I never really listened to her like as consistently, but her fan base is like they will die for her.
Yeah,
Shit. Like,
so would Sexy Red's fan base.
She has a fan base like that?
She does, which is
What are you talking about? She has a fan base like that. She literally
I
went
just
from being
learned
a
about who
nobody.
Sexy Red was like a month
NPCs,
ago.
bro.
Bro, she
NPCs.
literally went from being a
NPCs.
nobody to every girl, every hood bitch has on their playlist. Fuck my baby daddy, for sure.
Oh.
And what's the other one? Fucking.
Why are you pointing to me like I listen?
I wasn't pointing at you.
Oh,
I was
because
just
you
pointing.
looked at me and went like this, and I was
She
like,
knows.
you know?
She knows what the songs are.
Fuck my baby daddy, and the other
She's
one.
like, nah.
Daisy would know.
Daisy would know.
Daisy would
Daisy
know.
would know.
So
She
you have that
knows.
suspicious
And she's
look
not
on
here.
her face.
Daisy has them
I
on
don't
her
listen
playlist.
to
She
her.
be I noticed
She be
I was
in there.
in Daisy's car when she played them.
I don't really listen to rap anymore. I also don't listen to a lot of women
I don't
rap.
like
I don't
anybody.
like it. It's too much.
Best female
much
MC,
what?
Best female MC of
It's
all
too
time is Lauryn
graphic.
Hill. Can't change my
I
mind.
can't relate to it.
Dude, my thing
That's
is
why
like,
I like Victoria Monet and like people like that.
I agree with you. I'm
Like
not a big
SZA.
fan of female rappers. It's
But
like
also, as I've gotten older, I like chiller music,
the only thing that female rappers rap about is fucking
and it's just
all
like
the time.
But they promoted to a
And
group.
it's like-
Hoes.
A very-
It's
I
like-
like female
They promote-
vocalists. Female vocalists.
Name one.
Hmm?
Name one right now, because
What?
I don't know any.
You said what?
He likes female vocalists.
Female vocalists.
Yeah.
Are you
What do you
kidding
mean
me?
vocalists?
Well, I mean, like you know, like
Singer?
no, like fuck. Hold on.
R&B.
Like, what's a good one?
Victoria Monet, she's
Like
R&B.
the rock song, like fucking Skillet, "Awaken Alive," that female.
Oh.
Tableau.
He's talking about Skillet. I can't knock him for that. The lead-
Tableau. I think her name's Tableau.
Yeah, I think
Top
so.
Low.
Top Low. Like those type of female singers. I fucks with that heavy. Like
Well, Victoria Monet is like R&B. SZA's kind of like R&B.
She is.
Hers R&B.
Her.
Her.
I fucking hate that
You don't like her?
I don't know these people.
Her.
They're R&B artists.
If you've probably
Not
heard
really.
some of their songs for sure.
bitch.
They're all R&B.
Mary hates new R&B. Mary cannot listen to a single
So-
new R&B artist.
Really?
I don't listen
Without-
to any
You're
new
a cat.
music. No, swear, I don't listen to new
I've been
music.
listening to a lot of old
You just don't
music,
listen to the
too.
right new music. There's new music that's still like good music.
Yeah, she's not saying there's not. What I'm saying is,
I think it is.
90% of the R&B females that I show her now, she's like, that bitch's voice is whiny and grating.
Oh, Bishop Briggs. She's
I mean, not even just female. Like, there's a lot of male R&B artists too. That are
Yeah, that's where she's at.
I
Mary's
just
at
don't
that
listen
point.
to new music. I'm not saying that all new music is bad. I'm more of like an indie pop girly. Like that's
I
what I
kind of like
listen
it
to.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying because like me, like I don't go out of my way to find new music
Yeah.
to listen to. Like
How do
this-
you describe indie pop?
Indie
I don't know
pop
what the
is
fuck
like
that is.
Hosier, or like Tame Impala. That would be indie.
Or
That is Hosier.
Hosier wouldn't be indie.
What?
Tame Impala is indie.
so, like
Tame Impala. Who the fuck is that?
I
don't
listen
know
to
who that
people
is.
like
Exactly, it's indie.
But what genre?
I'll-
How do you
I'll
describe
show you-
that genre?
I'll-
you just
I'll
said an
show
artist
you.
that I don't
hold
know.
on, you can't
like-
play music while he's on stream.
Indie pop is
I'll just play it
basically
in his
like
ear.
they're independent. Like it's before they become famous and they're doing pop music.
Here, this is Tame Impala.
I don't. You don't have to put this on now. You don't have to put
It
this on.
sounds like that. It's like kind of like Tame Impala's more rock though.
Yeah,
This guy
I don't
is
know.
like-
But that's not what that is.
But
right
this
there.
is
That's
what
not,
you would play when you're like fucking
So-
on.
That's like
fast.
disco jazz. That's a whole
That's
different.
indie. That's
That's
considered
not.
indie.
No, there's like there's a specific group called there's a specific genre of indie pop, and it's like you'll find people like Broods, which no one's ever heard of. Like I'm the only one I know who listens to them, but like there's a whole bunch of things under it like that I listen to. I don't. And no one else really does.
You're not gonna.
A,
You
I'm
listen
gonna tell you,
to
you're not
Willow?
gonna. You'll fuck with like one or two songs
Willow,
out of it, bro, because that's what I fuck with.
Willow?
It is.
Damn,
Willow's considered
tragic.
indie pop.
Who the fuck is
Huh?
Willow?
Willow Smith.
Ew.
Oh, I believe
the
She's,
fuck?
her.
she's an artist now.
I whip my hair back.
She's
and
been
forth.
an
Yeah.
artist.
No, but she's no longer that. She's like a rock artist.
I'm not listening
Like,
to
she
shit.
like-
I'm not listening to shit that come out of the Smith household ever.
Shit, honestly, I like her songs. Her songs are
Demonic.
pretty
Everything
good.
that come out of that
Like-
house is demonic.
Oh, Dominic Fike, I know him.
What you making that face for, bro?
It's just tragic. That's a tragic story, bro.
Well,
Like,
what-
in Black history? It's
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
Oh,
it's
the
just
Smith
tragic.
family.
Yeah, bro.
It's just tragic, bro. It started
Their
off.
son is dating Tyler the Creator. Their other son
Started off
doesn't
so
want
well.
shit to do with the family because he said they're all nuts.
Who, Jaden?
Don't do Tyler.
Jaden and Tyler the Creator? No, bro. They're a couple.
They're kidding. That's
No,
that's not,
nigga, they're a
That's
couple.
not being trolled.
Wait,
bro.
who's
That's not-
Tyler?
They were kidding. That's
Tyler
not-
the
No,
Creator,
they
the
weren't.
artist.
No.
He's
Yes.
a rapper slash.
Look it up.
Okay.
Oh.
He's really good friends with ASAP Rock. Kiki.
Oh, they doing that though.
They're not. He's not gay.
If you saw
Yes.
Tyler the Creator, you know who he
He
is.
is.
No, he's not.
He didn't say he was gay. He said he was bi. He said he didn't care.
He's not gay.
Who?
I can
Tyler the Creator.
I can completely see Tyler the Creator being bi though.
Bro, he
100%.
said it.
I'll look it up.
Maybe like
Smith gonna kill
Maybe-
himself.
maybe-
What?
Nigga, this was literally.
maybe for the convenience of like
Up.
the type of people like he's hanging around with, like
No,
for promotion.
Yeah, that
and-
household
and
is
catering
I
to
don't-
a.
Nigga, that's just like I just
a
found
tribe.
out today Kid Cudi is also gay now, bro.
Kid
I don't know
Cudi.
who that
I'm
is.
not involved in niggas' lives like that. I really
Neither am
don't.
I, nigga. It just popped out. I said, ain't no fucking way, Kid Cudi. I typed it in. I said, bro, I should have left this alone because now I'm sad.
Apparently, Tyler the Creator is dating a woman named Rain Judge.
Now
He
But
has a
then-
girlfriend. He has multiple girlfriends. Like I don't. I mean,
Judge.
maybe he's in a
Now he has a boyfriend in the mix.
polyamorous
He has his hair on.
It says
relationship.
Jaden
making his
Smith
hair.
calls Tyler the Creator his boyfriend again.
He's been doing that, but that's
Again.
like, that's just.
But also, he would
Wait,
say
Percy,
some crazy shit about him and
both
Ace.
He's who?
As a joke, Tyler.
But that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Tyler's
Yes, I
Tyler's been doing that. Like he's been saying, like, yeah, it's my boyfriend, and like, and he's like, nah, nigga, get away from me. Like,
God,
shit.
that
bro,
was
you
close
he's
to
in that
Ryan's
bitch.
face.
I trusted Marcus.
yeah, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm glad you didn't trust me because I could have missed both of those. The fact that I've caught three things today
In a row.
is honestly pushing my luck for the rest of the year.
That's crazy.
I forgot what
It
his
is,
name is.
though.
Oh,
Don't throw
Dr.
anything
Mike.
in.
Xbox.
Dr. Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
Xbox.
love
Can I have some
Dr.
of those
Mike.
nuts? Can I get some nuts?
Hey yo.
Pass the nuts, bro. Appreciate you, cuz.
That's crazy. These niggas sitting on my
Glad I
couch
could
eating
help you out
nuts.
with them.
Sitting on the couch eating nuts.
What?
That's crazy.
We're gonna hit
We be
that.
killing this every single time.
Bruh, niggas was all clowning me saying that shit went fire.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. You
I
were
said
like,
that
that's
shit was
weird. That's a weird combination. That's exactly what you
No, I
said.
didn't.
Wait, what's weird?
You were like, it's weird, and then you were like,
The beef jerky and
No, it was weird that you were redoing it. Like you were
Beef jerky and the
Shaking it up.
Yo, that's a fire combination.
That's
bro.
weird.
They're great.
that shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's like the go-to snack, bro. Like, if you really want to lose weight, that should have cut you down on weight. That shit's so good. It's so protein heavy.
Almonds are actually very
It's covered in sugar.
fatty. All nuts
But that's
are.
if you have a sweet tooth and you gotta get rid of it, nigga, that'll stabilize it. Honestly,
That's
and you
why-
don't eat that many because if you eat enough of that beef jerky, like you're not getting that many. I had those. I have 2 more bags in here. Like I don't get through the almonds that quickly.
I would eat these all day.
Oh yeah.
Bro, this is sparkling
I would
water.
eat a bag of
need to go
these in
get
a
some.
day.
Sparkling water be saving my life when I be.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I eat a lot of
Sparkling
trail
water.
mix.
Yeah, so do I.
Sparkling water.
I like my trail mix with cranberries though. Can I be real with y'all? The cranberry trail mix is fire.
Bro,
Weird,
the
bro.
cranberries, bro. Those
What?
I would
You
eat
don't like
that.
cranberries,
Cause fuck the
though?
raisins.
Well, let me guess. You eat yours with chocolate in it,
Yes.
nigga. Yeah, because he has a sweet tooth from hell, nigga. Don't
Honestly,
think
I
I'm
can't eat
weird.
chocolate.
I'm with you
bro.
on this one, but I do
Nigga,
like
I eat
Way
great-
more
I
nuts
eat-
though.
I
I got like 3 different type of
Bro,
nuts.
granola.
Almonds.
granola.
I don't like granola.
Nah,
Damn.
nigga, I'll eat mine with cranberries or raisins. I fucking hate my trail
Not
mix with
raisins.
chocolate in it.
Fuck raisins.
Because as soon as you put that fucking, as soon as I eat that shit and that chocolate goes in my mouth, bro, I'm ready to throw the trail mix away. I like my trail.
I would eat the one
Fucking hate
cranberry.
chocolate. Actually, I have one chocolate that I found that one of my. Oh man, I gotta get this for y'all. Y'all gotta taste this. It's gonna be
Yay.
one of mine.
my chocolates.
Chocolate.
Is it dark chocolate?
Yes.
He's not
Oh.
gonna eat it.
No, it's really good.
Mac-
I'm not a big fan of dark chocolate.
But
it's
Mac's
really
not gonna
good.
eat it. I don't think.
Dark chocolate is the only chocolate I can eat.
Wow.
Why?
Why?
I can't have dairy, lactose.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're fine.
No.
So,
Milk
so he
chocolate.
can just have straight
You
cocoa
can't have
powder.
milk chocolate. You can have chocolate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dark
dark
chocolate.
chocolate. Dark chocolate doesn't have any milk in it.
No,
Dark chocolate has
milk,
no milk.
chocolate. Like regular chocolate
This
doesn't
is-
have
You
milk.
ate that one.
Yeah,
Doesn't have milk in it, but milk
You
chocolate.
just wanted 2 pieces. This is some of the best chocolate I've had since I've been back home in the States. This reminds me of being overseas, bro.
Oh shit.
What is it? Where's it from?
Thank you.
Tell me that shit don't taste like some of that. It's not their quality, but that shit tastes close. That shit is fire.
Yo, this thing kind of slap.
Oh,
That shit's strong.
It's the salt in the mix that takes your
is it Belgian chocolate? Where is it from?
German.
Oh, it's German. Oh, it's German.
That shit is gas.
Oh heck yeah.
That shit is fire, bro.
I don't like
It's
dark chocolate.
German.
I don't even like dark chocolate, but that shit fire.
The Germans have good chocolate.
German, Dutch, Belgian.
I know Dutch has really good chocolate.
Have you read But America?
Whose man's is this? Hold on, we got some fire ass chocolate.
No, we don't.
No, we have very sugary chocolate.
Snickers bar is hitting.
Yeah,
nigga.
but that's not just chocolate. That's a candy bar.
It doesn't matter. It's chocolate.
Can you
It's,
grab me the bag? Of
No, nigga, it's the nougat and the caramel and the nuts.
Yeah.
That's what's
but
fire.
the chocolate with it.
Fiend.
Nigga, no, you don't need the chocolate.
Twix.
I need a fucking gross.
Bro, you're staging, bro.
Mary's like, I'm fucking bro.
Hey.
That chocolate is so
Twix is
fucking
way better.
That's
fire.
really good. I do
Twix
like
is
it.
way better.
I can
Almond
taste the salt
Joy.
now later.
Almond Joy.
Like
No.
afterwards.
You also
What
want
are
that
you
piece.
saying?
Get it
Almond
bro.
Joy is
I
the
made
here.
another piece.
Almond Joy's
I
OP,
ate
Get
another
bro.
out of here.
You just
bro.
don't like
That's fine.
coconut.
Was it
This
bigger?
nigga said
I'm
almond
bigger.
joy, bro.
No
Oh,
facts.
Almond
I
Joy.
love an almond joy.
Y'all niggas is weird.
Bro,
Coconut.
y'all tripping.
I like coconut.
I
So
also
you
like
like
coconut.
Almond Joy.
This nigga right here, bro. Mac
I
is
don't
a
like
Mac is a
almond
junk food junkie. He like Chino. Mac wants real fucking.
Ew.
That nigga wants shit
Coconut,
that.
nigga?
No.
You're crazy.
No, this thing, no. You and Chino agree on that. Chino hates coconut.
I like coconut, just not in chocolate.
Oh no, he doesn't hate it. He does. It's not his favorite.
Yeah.
He'll eat whatever.
Bro.
Chino will eat whatever.
The coconut cake.
I'll tell you
fire.
right now.
Honestly,
My
I've
favorite
really gotten
sweet was
into
still that
mounds.
Valentine's cake that
Like
we
the
had
dark
at the
chocolate
fucking
with the
North Italia.
coconut?
That shit was
Oh,
so
yeah.
fucking fire.
So good.
That butter cake that we had the last time we went,
Fire.
I smashed the rest of that bitch
It's
as soon as
alright.
we got
That
home.
bitch was sweet.
Sweet as fuck.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
I had a Pizookie at BJ's. That shit was pretty good.
I don't know what a Pizookie is. That
It's a
sounds
pizza
crazy.
cookie. It's a cookie. It's like
Strawberry.
you know, like Domino's when they give you a cookie.
Yeah.
It's like in the pan. It's one of those, but it was a strawberry shortcake one with ice cream on it.
That
That sounds like
terrible.
diabetes
It was so
up the ass.
Honestly, like I like chocolate,
I love strawberry.
but I'm not a fan of like really sweet desserts.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I make brownies,
know
I
that.
eat like dark chocolate brownies.
Remember I told you that we had another one of those goddamn lanyards? I'm sorry. I was like, we're missing one. I cleaned out the back. When I got the water today, in the back of our car was another one of them lanyards. Only had 3 punches in it. I was like, nigga,
Oh my god.
we gotta get rid of these shits.
Yeah, you gotta go again.
Yeah, because I still
We're
have to
going
have-
again for our birthdays. For
Let's
our
go
birthdays,
again.
all 4 of us get two of those lanyards for free each.
I thought we get. Wait, we get 2
This
free
is
ones
getting
per pass?
ridiculous.
Per pass holder,
Oh shit.
nigga.
We need to bring other people.
Nigga, oh my god.
No, we don't have.
Bro, that
pass.
day, listen, here's what we gotta do. That day, we
Good.
gotta decide we're not going on no rides, but we're
And we're
gonna
just
get
eating.
we're just gonna get as fucked up. No, drinking. We need to get as fucked up
And
as
I'm
possible.
still going on a ride, nigga.
No, I'll go, but what I'm saying is everybody else who goes with us needs to not go on a ride. We need to.
It's gonna be raining vomit. All
No, I don't throw up like that. I love that shit, bro. I even know it's predictable now because I know all the rides, but like,
I'm hoping
I'ma
to go.
stay
I want to
with
go
them
when the
bitches.
I want to go when the penguin
What?
trek opens.
Now that I'm not pregnant,
Me too.
I can do it.
Me too to that too.
what?
Nah, bro, but I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Next time we go, bro, we just need to make it a day of drinking and just getting fucking wasted.
We've
We
been
should
on
be
the
able
rides
to.
50
I want to be
times.
so fucked up. I watched that little fucking theater show that we watched and be out that
Dying.
bitch dying, bro. I want to cry about that shit.
I can make you cry. We can sit in that little water section, nigga. You can be crying.
What little water?
What,
section?
SeaWorld?
The spray, like the
The wet spot zone.
soaker section.
I'll go like this. My eyes gonna be open as fuck. Whole
You don't
time.
get bacteria. in
That
it.
nigga that was there that got wet.
He was hot.
That nigga
Bruh.
was 38 about his shit.
Not having
He's
you rolling. That
rolling
nigga said,
everybody in that hole.
"Hey yo, Max said that nigga going back to the car right now for the strap."
He had the knot of money in his pocket, was holding that bitch while he was walking up. I'm like, oh my, he got his money wet.
or
That
he
nigga
had that bag on him, that sack.
That sack on him.
Oh man.
Oh my.
Honestly,
goodness.
I was cackling at the little kid in front of him because he had his phone recording, and then all the water just hit him, and he's like, oh, and then hides his phone behind his friend and just like holds him in front of his phone, and I'm like, bro,
This is why you don't
that's
put your
flaw
phone.
as fuck.
The only reason our phone survived because Mir had a waterproof face.
No, they was like, we got the best seats in the house. Yeah, I bet you think so, nigga. I bet you think so.
My phone's water resistant.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't know how fucked up in the head y'all are, but when that little girl was next to the edge of the pool, was I the only one thinking if she falls the fuck
bro,
in?
I thought she was about to jump in, bro.
Bro, I
He
was
was
like-
grabbing
He was
the-
grabbing the
he
shit
was
out of
grabbing
her
her.
shirt.
Bro, I was like, this.
Like,
This little girl jumps inside this pool right now, and this dolphin take off, nigga. I am going to cry out here in front of all these people. I'm going to laugh so hard.
They'll
Mac and I
go get
said- Mac and I said to each other because she started getting
I was
close,
like, falls in.
and
like,
he was like grabbing the fuck out of her shirt.
Bro, he didn't have a
He was
choice
like-
because she was excited. She was about to get in that bitch. I had her fucked up.
I'm on the ride.
She said, I'm from Palm Bay, nigga. We in this pool, nigga.
No,
And she was from Bombay.
that that shirt fit her when they got to SeaWorld. It is now 2 sizes too big as they're leaving because of how hard he was holding
Bruh.
it. Like, so she went.
You wanna know what had me really laughing my ass off? I was like, damn, her mother ain't shit, because her mother's just sitting back there watching the whole thing. I'm like, bro, like, you ain't gonna tell your daughter to chill the fuck out? Like, this nigga's really about to have to manhandle your daughter because she's trying to get in there.
She probably thought like, nah, this is all pretend.
Nah, bro.
She wanted that shit to happen.
Oh no, nigga, she got the shake the dolphin's hand and all types
And
of shit.
shit, yeah.
She was wildin'.
Fucking bitch. Okay. I'm kidding.
He's like, I wanted to shake the fucking dolphin hand.
I wanted to have
That
an
should have
animal
been me,
encounter.
not her. Me. Damn it.
We got a free animal encounter every month.
Yeah.
We didn't even use the ones that we had because we didn't go to the fucking thing. 'cause the
Nigga, we
line
was too big.
long.
We were so full. Do you know how much food we ate that day?
No, I'm saying like no, like in the beginning of the day when we went in.
I know y'all niggas went home and went to sleep.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
grab a penguin. That's why.
I know you went to sleep because you was sleeping in the back of the car. We was on the way home listening to all that old school shit.
Yeah,
I had the car jumping.
I remember looking up and you were just like,
I'm
I was like
moving.
slowly falling asleep. I was like, is Marcus?
Marcus had that GTA, and I love a rainy night.
He was. Everyone else was asleep, low key. I don't even know if he was.
Nah, he was up. He was up. He was
I
up.
think
He
you
was
were
it.
asleep. You fell
I don't know what the
asleep.
fuck you were doing. You was just up. Like, you
I
know,
just
like you was
fell
looking out
Marcus
the
kept
window.
telling me to go to sleep, but then that made me not want to go to sleep even harder.
No,
No, I'm just kidding. I just couldn't sleep.
Yeah, she.
I didn't wanna eat.
She
I was
passed. She passed
bro.
out for like 10 minutes. and
We
then
like
came
we were
back
like
up.
going. I was like, all right. And I went like this.
I know. I seen you do it. I have a rear view mirror. I've seen all of that happen.
I
This
knew,
girl
We were 2 minutes.
got a car pillow.
I knew immediately, bro.
Bro, we got on.
Best decision of my
We
life.
got on the highway. As soon as we got on the highway, as soon as we got on I-4, she done. I said, this nigga tripping.
Matt, were you listening to Drake?
You put your legs up in the seat.
Yeah, I was like this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But bruh, I was so comfortable. Everybody else, oh, you brought a car pillow? Yeah,
First, not
The
everybody,
fuck?
because I was like, honestly, that's smart as fuck.
car pillow.
Mary was like, bring me a blanket. And Mary covered up with that blanket. It was
Hell yeah,
fucking.
car
I was
pillow.
toasty warm.
When I brought a pillow,
I couldn't
he
go to
was
sleep
like,
because
"Why
I had
you
the
need a car
shit so
pillow?"
bad. I was ready to get home and drop that bitch, boy. Listen.
Same.
All that
Woo!
food.
My stomach, I felt like for probably like 2 days. It took me like 2 days to like fully like digest everything. Like it was so
Not
much
me. I had
food.
passed that shit. The next day, that shit was gone.
Nah, like I was still full. And
That's
I
a lot
didn't
of
eat.
food, though,
I didn't
yeah.
eat
That shit
until like
was
the
fun.
next
And
day.
we ain't
at,
even
like,
eat
9.
all the food, bro. We ain't even eat.
We was
like
throwing
two
some of that shit
different
away.
stands. Like we didn't get the cake.
I'll tell you right now, when we go back, that Indian place about to get smacked.
Oh, I know, right? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. I've been thinking about that fucking chickpea shit. So
Bro, them-
fucking good, bro.
Them lamb.
The lamb ribs?
Bro, them
Oh.
Yeah.
lamb ribs are the
Oh,
best
lamb
thing there.
ribs?
Bro, I told
I don't
my
know, them
mom
lamb
about-
chops. Them lamb
Gotta
chops at
get
the end
your-
were fire
But
in
the
the
lamb
bitch.
ribs were way.
Bruh, I
better.
told my
Just right
mom
with
about
us,
the
like,
lamb
lamb-
chops,
Oh,
and she
shit.
like fucking killed
Yeah,
that
'cause
shit
tickets
for
are
me.
like,
She was
what,
like, you know, those are
$100
baby
for
lambs.
tickets?
I don't give a
$30.
fuck.
I was like, Mom, we don't care.
$30 a month?
She was like,
$30 a
that's terrible. I was like,
Huh?
I was like,
Yeah.
Mom, if you saw them, they don't care.
Cancel at any time.
Shit, I might just do that. Just do $32 just for 1 month.
Yeah, $32 a month, bro. Just come with
Bro,
us.
just
That's
come
what we
with us,
do.
you'll get a free. You
No,
get in for free.
You gotta pay for the whole year. You can't cancel.
Oh, you can't cancel?
No, there's
I
no
thought you could
cancellation
cancel.
for a year. You have to pay.
Even
for
if
the whole year.
you do though, there's really nothing they do to you. They don't have your social. They don't have it attached to anything really. I mean, if you
They'll
cancel,
probably give you like a little fee.
No, what they do is they just, if you try to redo on that account, you have to settle up, so you just make a different account. And I only know that because my sister does it. She has hella emails, so she just signs it up.
Oh.
to it. They only attach it to an email, nigga. Think about it. What did they ask you for really
They
besides
have
a
your-
card number?
They have your personal information. They have your address. They have it. You know.
They're gonna show
They
it
have
to your
everything.
house.
But the contract doesn't stipulate that they're going to put it on your. They're not going to put it on your credit. They can't.
Yeah, they say you're liable to pay. You're liable
Yeah.
to pay the full amount of whatever it would be for the year, assuming you don't make your payments. But that's-
Exactly.
But you still have to pay the rest of it.
No, if you re-sign up with that account, I'm only telling you, my sister's gotten away with it. It's not on her credit
Do you
because
have
they
a-
don't have anything to attach it to your credit.
They send it to a credit report, a bureau who who gets the needed information to send it to your credit.
I'm telling you for a fact they don't.
Do you have a Bob
That's just
Ross
what I
Chia
think they
pet?
would do. I don't.
Well, yeah, I'm telling you for the fact they don't. Because this is my sister's 4th year of getting this.
Mhm.
4th year. So she did that 4 years ago. Has not hit her credit.
Use a different email address.
She just uses a different email address every time.
But her name's still the same.
It doesn't matter. They're not checking that. They're not going that
There's a
detailed
bunch of
into it.
people with
That's
that name,
crazy.
probably.
Probably thousands of
Marcus,
people going to see
where's the Bob Ross Chia pet?
Somewhere.
Right there.
But like, is he in there?
Yes. You want him? Take him home. I
No.
hate him.
Oh,
Why?
She hates Bob
I
Ross.
hate Bob Ross.
Why?
Bro.
His face just pisses me off.
A lot. There's
Him and
there
Will
are a lot of
Ferrell, the both of them
conspiracies
just
that he was.
piss-
Bro, if you start with this, he's a serial killer shit because you can't.
I know.
enjoy-
I literally
That's
see.
true.
I've been talking about it. Literally,
And it's all his paintings are like his dump sites.
right. They've literally found.
Bro, this is what happens when you raise a generation of people who cannot be happy. They are so fucking depressed that they make shit up about good people.
No,
No,
they
dude,
just, they just they
serious.
listen to
7
whatever they
bodies
want
were
to.
found where his
Painting.
happy little accidents
Okay,
painting was. I'm not saying it was him. I'm just saying it's a
It's
big.
maybe it's
coincidence.
one of his fans.
That one painting, okay,
It's
it's
a
just
conspiracy theory.
it's a
Just
spot, bro. It's
I'm not saying it's real. I just
he
don't like
dead
his face.
anyway?
His face pisses me off. Him and Will Ferrell. I hate them both. They just
Why?
Will Ferrell?
just looking at them like,
the Jufro.
That's
What
a
is
nice
it?
guy. That guy.
bro.
That's
I
what
don't
it's
know.
called,
It's
bro.
just.
in that man's
It's
face.
just something about their faces. Just like bring up rage inside of me.
Why?
He's.
Don't know.
Step
I don't
Brothers?
get. I don't get
I've never watched
rage.
it.
Oh
She
my
hates-
goodness,
I
bro.
cannot stand Will Ferrell. Why
She
would I
hates
watch
him.
it?
Step Brothers?
She's not gonna
She
watch
doesn't
it.
like Will
No fucking
Ferrell.
Step Brothers
way.
is OG,
Bro, I'm gonna be
I
honest with
cannot
y'all.
stand him.
Everybody goes to Step Brothers. I've watched the movie 4 times. Really wasn't a fan. First time I got a blowjob through it. Second time I fucked
There's
through it.
no way you don't think
You
that
said you
movie is
got a
funny, bro.
blowjob.
Like, there's no way you don't think that movie's funny.
Bro, listen. If I watched the movie with a chick and it wasn't good,
You
like we're
watch
fucking.
it. I guarantee you, it's hilarious.
I won't. I cannot
It's
stand
fucking
him.
hilarious.
I hate him. I
It's
cannot.
all right, bro.
You don't even have a valid reason for hating him. You just hate him.
Bro, I never said I did. Did I ever say I had a valid reason?
That's the
no.
point.
I just said I hate him. His face brings rage to my entire body,
God.
I don't think
It
I've
just
ever seen
pisses me
Step Brothers
off.
either.
and he's not funny.
Oh, I've never seen this. I've never seen this movie either.
Like, he's so bland. Elf was the worst movie I've ever watched as a kid, and that's probably why I hate
Holy
him so
shit,
much.
they're about to come for you.
He is bland, but like that's what makes it funny, bro. Like
It's
that,
not, though.
It's an
I'm a
acquired
Steve-
Let me
like,
ask you. Let me
Steve
ask you.
Carey
Who do you
fan?
think's funnier, him or Zach Galifianakis?
bro.
Zach
it does,
Galifianakis.
we could do that all day, but nobody's
I
Will
just-
Ferrell, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody's Will Ferrell. Like
I-
Zach
He should've
Galifianakis
been
is
him.
fucking hilarious, but he's also
I just wanted to know like which dry comedy you like.
he's
better.
also
like I don't
bland as
even like.
fuck. Like
I like
Jim Carrey?
Dimitri Martin over Will Ferrell.
okay,
Jim Carrey. I like Jim Carrey. Cable guy. I
He's
love
not.
him.
Yeah, but Jim Carrey's not.
Adam Sandler's
like,
my
dry
favorite
humor.
comedian. Like I don't know what you want me to tell you.
No. I'm not saying favorite. I'm just talking about
Acting
in the.
comedian.
Oh, this
I'm-
sucks.
acting-
It really,
acting
really
comedian.
sucks.
Whoa, favorite
Oh,
acting
acting
comedian.
comedian.
Oh, I was
I
about
gotta
to
be
say, what's
specific.
your favorite comedian right now?
Well,
Stand up comedy, Dave Chappelle, like
That'll probably
Hands down.
always be Dave Chappelle.
hands down. That's not even.
Stand up, really?
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's
Stand
skit.
up.
I think it's skit comedy is probably the
I don't
best.
think
But that's
Remember,
his skit comedy
Dave Chappelle. That's the
was
one
just
that's like,
part of
wait a
his stand
minute,
up.
bitch, right?
But his stand ups alone
I think
is fucking
he's the one
fucking
who used to
hilarious.
have.
I
Do you
don't-
remember
I
I just
don't-
like the way
Chappelle
I like the
The
way
Way he delivers his shit.
Yes.
I don't know if
Okay.
you watched
It's
his
fucking
skit where he
yeah.
was like a
bro,
crackhead and he goes to the class to talk to kids about drugs.
That's Dave Chappelle.
he's Tyrone,
Yeah.
crackhead Tyrone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. That's what I like.
Look
But
I
that
get-
show is different too, though, because if you're talking about that, he shits on Key and Peele, Tosh.0, all them other shows like
well, Tosh.0 ain't skit.
ridiculousness. Like like the Chappelle Show shits on all. He made all of those skits.
Well, yeah.
You know
But
what
the
I'm
only
saying?
the only
Like-
one that you could really call skit comedy would
It's
be
Tosh
Key and Peele.
Point
Well, no, it would be Key and
That's
Peele.
why I had.
It's not
It's
skit.
internet. It's wet internet.
It's
internet,
web.
like-
That's web reaction. I
Yeah.
consider that totally different.
Okay.
But I
It's
consider
like
Key and Peele. Key and Peele was literally a skit
Skit,
show.
yeah.
That sucked. Mad TV, a skit show.
Hey,
It
Ron.
sucked.
Oh, that's Dave Chappelle.
SNL.
Oh.
I don't think Key and Peele
SNL
sucked,
is good.
but
I like.
Key and Peele sucked, bro.
they
Like
did exactly what Dave Chappelle did. That's like it was
They did-
fucking hilarious at times, but it was like sad to see
No.
like
I started
Key-
getting
Oh,
loud.
there was
oh,
not a Dave
Chappelle.
Chappelle episode of the
I
Dave
remember
Chappelle
that.
show that didn't smack all the way through.
Oh yeah, his shit was
Like Key and Peele, you get a whole episode where you wouldn't laugh one
But
time.
he also catered to I feel like Key and Peele catered to like a larger variety of people.
You're-
whereas Dave
What?
Chappelle,
Yeah,
a lot
I
of Dave
think so.
Chappelle shit was more.
There's a lot of jokes
It was
that
more
Dave Chappelle
argued
have
or not
that-
argued, but like catered towards like
The black community?
black
No, bro,
because
because
it was really only relatable to us.
No,
You
white
feel
people
me?
used to love that show.
No, they didn't.
Bro, the white.
When he used to dress up like a white dude.
Yes, bro. When he used to do all them skits, bro, they were dying, bro. That's why he was
They
so.
hated that
No,
shit,
they
bro.
loved that shit, bro.
When he put all the powder on.
Bro, the funniest,
He was
bro,
like-
and you can't tell me that white boys wasn't in school clowning the fuck out of Dave Chappelle when he was the KK member who was black,
Oh no!
Yeah.
and then he divorced his wife for being a nigga lover, bro. That That shit had white boys in the classroom dying.
I'm talking about the shit where he dressed up as a white dude, where he like powdered his face.
It was like when he was the
Nigga, just like most
guy.
niggas, just
They
like
did
most
the wife swap.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he was a white dude.
No, bro. The one that had me fucking
looks
crying.
wild like that.
The one that had me fucking crying was the one where they did the wife swap. They did the wife swap, except for the one white kid wanted to be a nigga for real. So he took his ass in the car and dropped his ass off in the hood. He said, "This where you want to be. This where you gonna be, bitch." And then skirted off.
That shit's hilarious.
He went back home. He said, "I'm about to go home and beat your mama down."
That's fucking wild.
Or bro, all that shit was hilarious. But some of it had niggas really in the uproar too. Like when he did the Fear Factor with the crackhead.
Yeah.
Oh, I did this to
Tyrone,
get
the
an
same nigga.
Bro, yeah, that nigga said I did this so I could get an L penis.
Tyrone's a celebrity of his own.
Yeah, bro. He said I did this so I could get an L penis with all the fixes.
Oh my god.
And then at the end, she's eating the L penis. He's like, "You don't want that L penis? You gotta swallow out them balls now. Those are good protein."
I'm gonna buy you the biggest rock ever.
Yeah.
I can see
Big
why a
ass
lot of people
crack
didn't
rock.
like it though.
Bro, everybody. That's the thing.
My mom and my dad hated that.
Yes, but your mom and dad are in the minority. He got the best contract Comedy Central has ever written anybody.
They thought
Because
it was
the
raunchy.
Yeah,
That was their
but
version.
most
Which it is.
people were watching that because you got to remember the white people who would have been interested in it were the white people who like niggas like Andrew Dice Clay.
But it was
Who was
also
a raunchy
it
ass
was
comedian.
also very like edgy. You feel me? We're like
That's what I said.
Out of nowhere.
Like,
No,
you know,
no,
shit
no,
just
no,
happened.
the shit that they were doing though, it's like, yo, this is borderline. They
R.
weren't
Kelly.
sure whether or not it would be a good take. Like if people would like.
Bro, yeah, when he was
laugh at it,
making fun of R. Kelly and shit like that, like the
Oh,
white
but that's
people
what
were
I'm saying.
dying, bro.
Nigga,
That shit was hilarious.
people aren't putting shit like that on TV now.
Yeah, but what I
You feel me?
said,
Like,
Well,
Andrew
they
Dice,
can't now.
Exactly. You're
Andrew
gonna
Dice
get
Clay was a white comedian who used to do raunchy shit. Like he'd tell like raunchy like
Yeah.
nursery rhymes. He'd be like, "Hickory dickory dock, this bitch was sucking my cock."
Ha.
Bro, like yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, so like that, but
Good
Dave
one.
Chappelle appealed to that audience because there really wasn't no other really raunchy white comedians left because Sam Kinison had already died, Andrew Dice Clay had retired, George Carlin was out, not so much raunchy as he was intellectual, and George Carlin is probably hands down the best intellectual comedian that ever lived. I would say Richard Pryor is probably hands down the best comedian that ever lived, all around.
I don't know who these people
It
are.
really just I don't know, bro. It depends on because like it's
I really
it's,
don't.
Intellectual based
it's
comedian.
perspective. Bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, no, but I would say George Carlin because if you listen to his shit and you have any brain cells, whether you're white or black, like what he says makes sense.
of course.
Like he's good at just being understood.
Like he would to get up there and he would tell stories and make them funny and be like he was.
Like you could have an IQ of fucking 0 or an IQ of fucking 5.
If you have an IQ where you
know.
can hold down a 9 to 5, his comedy
it's
was
funny.
his comedy was funny as long as he made you think about the joke. It wasn't a joke that was put in your face like you had to think about it.
You had to
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah, like he had a joke that he was talking about. He was like, I don't understand why everybody's mad about the traffic on the highway living in LA. He's like, when it's my turn to get up next to the accident, I want to look too. The cop's like, what? Hey, what are you doing? Why are you slowing down? Motherfucker, because I want to look. Now bring that body over here. I pay your salary. Now bring that body over here. I want to look at what happened to that motherfucker. Like,
I want to see what'll happen. If
Yeah,
I
he's
something I want to see what I'm gonna look like, bro.
yeah. Like he's like, let me see what happened to him. Let
I'm
me get
paying
my.
you for this, right?
Yeah. I'm paying you for this. Yeah, bro. So
I
like,
know, yeah.
so like the intellectual comedy, I think he held it. Now,
I
like
like- yeah,
pure
I've never
comedy,
seen
like George Carlin and Richard Pryor used to go back and forth, and they actually did a tour together, and it sold out. It was probably the highest rated comedy tour for that time ever because you had black people going to see Richard Pryor and white people going to see George Carlin. But the best part about it was that their fan bases mixed so well.
I was gonna say I probably like them more because I like intellectual type of.
Richard Pryor's wasn't so much intellectual. He was just talking about the problems in the black community. Like,
But like that's the shit that I like. Like I like that shit that
George-
you think about.
That's why I don't know, bro. Richard Pryor, I definitely take Bernie Mac, bro. I take
over.
Bernie Mac.
Oh well, I think Bernie Mac for delivery, but I think Richard Pryor's just like
Yeah, all time.
all time, just at the top. Because if you watch an old Richard Pryor skit, like him and George Carlin after they did their tour, Richard Pryor actually set himself on fire.
That's how he died? Did he die that way?
No. He set himself on fire because he was smoking crack.
Okay.
It was an accident.
Okay, I thought you meant like self like on fire.
Like he was on fire. He had to go to the hospital.
No, I thought you meant like on purpose.
No. He was freebasing and he caught himself on fire.
I
But
was like, holy
George
shit.
Carlin made a joke. He was like, Well, me and Richard Pryor are the top comedians right now. You know, him for the black community, me for the white. but then he's like, you know, he had a heart attack, I had a heart attack, he had a world tour, I had a world tour. He set himself on fire while smoking crack, and I said, fuck it, I'll have another heart attack.
George Carlin. Oh, I've never seen this guy before.
Bro,
Is this the right person?
he was fucking funny as shit. Like, you want to watch something that's funny?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
long
He was,
drawn.
born
know
in,
him, bro?
he was born in 1937.
He's like
No.
he's crass though. Like
He
he's like,
died in 2008, babe. I was born 8 years before that. I was not watching that shit.
Richard Pryor. Like these guys are like
No.
old as fuck though.
Yeah,
These
but
are
I'm not
early
old.
comedians.
Like
So
my
why we're
first
telling you.
comedian that
Yeah.
I ever remember hearing
Kevin Hart is not the
No, the first
no,
comedian I
Richard
ever
Pryor.
ended
I
up
want to
hearing
know this.
was fuck, what's his name? He was a white guy.
Yeah.
He's Jewish.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor is why Dave Chappelle became what he was, because he literally said he looked up to Richard Pryor growing up. Him and Red Fox. Red Fox was funny.
Everyone did though. Like Richard Pryor was one of the
Oh
first black.
shit! He played on Harlem Nights.
Yes,
Is that-
nigga.
oh shit! I didn't
He
know that.
wrote half of the story for Harlem Nights.
Bro, that movie was godlike, bro. What the fuck?
Trying to think. Was that the only movie he was in?
No, he was in a couple.
I can't think of any other movies. That's what I'm saying. I can't think of any other movies he was in. I know Harlem Nights for sure. That was one of my favorite movies with him and
A trunk full of money.
with Eddie Murphy. But like Eddie Murphy too. Like Eddie Murphy is just
Yeah.
a lot of people didn't like his stand up. A lot of people didn't really get it either. But that's what I was saying. Like back then, like they were definitely catering towards a demographic, and they were trying to make it more relatable. But you know, it just it is what it is. It's not relatable to everybody.
Fuck, what's his name?
Got a tank full of gas.
He was
A trunk full of money.
in Harlem Nights. See No Evil, Wear
Are you
No
going to
Evil.
Orlando Anime Convention in April?
In April?
All right, is it in April or is it
Yeah.
in June? It's in June. It's in June.
Oh, they have another convention in Orlando in June.
niggas is going to the anime convention?
Yeah, bro. I told you I was going.
Oh shit! Because I thought he was talking about MedCon. I've been to MedCon, and then I know MetroCon's supposed to be happening in July. They're trying to pull juice for the Orlando one. Are you gonna be there for like multiple days or just the one day?
I think it's 3 days.
3 days?
Yeah, like you can get like a 3-day one. It's supposed to be like 8 days for the whole thing, I think.
Fancy.
But you can get like certain tickets for certain days or whatever.
Exactly.
Or you can go on certain days whenever you want. So I don't know. My friend was telling me about it. I'm trying to find it now.
Shit, 'cause I'm down to go to a convention. Shit.
It's just a little
And that's a week long convention? Free.
Just a baby.
You gonna dress up?
Yeah, I was gonna cosplay. I don't know. I had 2 ideas. I was either gonna do.
Hey, somebody said something. I'm sorry. Hi, guys. Oh, two toffee face. How are y'all doing? I'm doing all right. How are y'all doing?
I'm good. I feel great.
I was gonna do like Toto
I feel amazing.
Toto Aoki or
I guess everybody else is doing well too.
what's
I
his
put a
name?
thumbs up. I'm doing math homework.
Deku.
Kisame from
I didn't mean
Bleach.
that to you.
How are you doing
Tosin.
today, Toffee face?
Who's he?
Tosin, Kisame Tosin
From Bleach?
From Bleach, yeah,
Actually, no. You actually could get away with toasted because you have the
This
hairstyle
guy's
for it.
yeah.
You can get away with
So I
toasted.
was either gonna do either one of those 2.
Nah, you should do toasting, bro.
go. Let's
Walk
go.
around, bro.
Go.
He's a
You know
comedian.
Toto though, right? You know Toto Aoki from
Marcus, maybe you can
My
help
Hero?
me
Jiu-Jitsu.
remember.
Oh,
I
no.
forgot
Oh,
his
The nigga
man.
who does the clap shit.
He's a-
Oh, that nigga.
Yeah.
He's
Bro, you'll be like.
He's Jewish. He's a Jewish stand-up comedian. He has a very like significant.
Nah, you
nose.
should do bro. What's his name for
But
from
like
JJK?
he's like
the
he's like
undead nigga?
awkward.
Maho.
Dimitri Martin.
Him. That was the very
The one with
first
the scar
comedian
on
I
his
ever
face, the one with
saw
the patch on
on
his
like
face?
stand-up comedy.
It was Dimitri Martin.
Because my brother really liked
From
him.
Fujitsu.
Dimitri Martin. I think he's
Patch
pretty
on his
funny.
face?
And then
Yeah,
who else?
the one that can like
Who's
touch
the
a
other
human and
guy?
make them like freaking transfigure and shit.
Oh, and then I mean, I grew up watching like them old
Oh,
comedians, like
oh,
Frasier and Seinfeld,
Yeah, I know
and
you're talking
like
about.
Raymond Family, like
that nigga was
The,
wild in
the puppet looking nigga.
yeah, in season 2.
Yeah.
Bro, that dude was crazy, dog.
I don't know. I feel
Y'all
like
niggas is nerding the fuck out right
that's
now.
a hard. I feel like
they're
it's a
talking
hard
about
play though.
cosplaying. They're
I
gonna
know.
go to a convention.
You hear this shit, bro?
Hey,
Fucking
Clark
nerd.
Cultured ass.
Fucking nerd.
Uncultured
Facts,
ass.
bro. Like y'all are gonna dress up to go to this convention? Like you're
Why
better
not,
than
bro?
that.
wasn't
I'm
even
I'm
invited.
going to be a part of this. Why would I not dress up?
Bro,
Like, you know
dressing
what
up
I'm
is
saying?
fun. When
Like,
everybody walking up want to take
Yeah,
a picture.
bro. Like, yo, what's up, bro? What's
Bro.
up? You
I
niggas
dressed
you
up-
don't even know. That's like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, you
I dressed up for MegaCon, bro. I had every 5 minutes a nigga wanted to take a picture.
So I'm
bro.
saying, bro. Like, you got the lame motherfuckers that really just go there and don't wear nothing, bro. Like,
I guess I was lame, but I used to go there all the time and not wear nothing. And
I've been there. I've been to conventions before. That's what I'm saying. It's so much more fun and enjoyable when you like
We like
actually
dress
dress
Man,
up.
let's take a pause. Y'all dressing up to go to Comic-Con or not? I'm not going.
You don't have to. I'm just saying it's more.
You can put it on the thing.
I
You
feel like
don't
it's
have
much
to-
more fun and more.
It's
like-
more engaging, especially when you see like other
Facts.
people cosplaying from that same show or anime series, and you're just like meeting up, talking and shit. Bro, that shit different, bro.
Y'all niggas is extra.
Huh?
Y'all niggas is extra.
Bro, I'll show you. I
You
cosplay
see,
from another
uh-huh.
con, bro. I don't know if I nah.
You
I
see
think I
the little
should.
Japanese girls there? They be with the
Bro,
little-
those Genshin Impact cos.
this boy already knew.
Bro, nah, real talk, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got banned off of Tinder when I went there.
No way.
I ain't gonna
Tinder?
lie. I got banned off
That
Why
boy
you
was
get banned on
swiping.
Tinder?
Oh shit, man! I guess some chick I was trying to like, cause I was like there for only 2 days. I'm like, I'm trying to fuck, and I said I'm trying to fuck. I told her, I said no filter. Hey, listen, this is what I'm about. And then next thing you know, I get a notification you have been banned on Tinder. I'm like, this bitch banned me.
Damn.
That nigga said, I want to blow your back out, bitch. Where you at? In the bathroom.
What hotel you staying in? Fuck.
Whole ass, cause all of them are gonna be in the hotel. Like, tell me I'm wrong, bro.
Everybody finna take a whole get up.
That nigga got banned on Twitter.
Tinder.
Tinder, not Twitter. Tinder, nigga. A dating app.
What you doing? Huh?
Calm down.
You know you's a bitch. Stop it.
Calm down.
Stop it.
Why you playing him like he ain't that dog?
What you mean?
Like he ain't got that dog in him, bruh. Look at him.
What dog? There ain't but one dog in this house. Tell him, Crowley.
That look like to bite your ass.
Okay.
So I'm like, yo.
He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that shit if his life depended on it. It's better to eat the L than to eat what comes behind diabetes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, it's they. But yeah, Marcus.
Oh, y'all are too
Bro,
much, bro.
bro,
Not
come
me. I can't.
Hey.
Yeah.
What?
I had everybody, bro.
want-
Everybody
Alright.
walking
As soon as
around.
they, hey,
See, I don't know.
calm the fuck down.
I'm pretty, so I want my face to be seen. Like, I don't
Nigga,
want
shut
something
the
on my
fuck
face,
up,
you know
pretty
what I'm
nigga.
saying?
That's crazy. You
I don't-
just, you're a
I don't
grown ass
ever-
man. Just called yourself pretty. Stop it,
Real
bro.
pretty niggas over here.
Bro, that's crazy. I would never. A bitch used to tell me my eyes were pretty because I have light brown eyes. And I used to be ready to fade bitches. What are you talking about?
That's how you feel about it. Like, I've accepted it. It's who I am. I can't hide it or deny it. Like,
Nigga, you're not pretty though. Like, tell them that you're handsome. Like, nigga, no. I'm stepping on necks and the bitch call me pretty.
I'm all that.
Where the fuck you been at?
I'm saying.
Home. I've been trying to call y'all. Not today. For the past like 2 days, I've been trying to call you.
Why?
Cause I was I know the last time I seen you, I was like, yeah, I can
Go.
come back today. Obviously, I did not come back that day. I've been lost in oblivion. But I was like, I'm gonna clean this entire shower before I leave. Today was my hair wash day. It was my deep clean the house day.
Okay, but you've
I've
been
been
trying to
very
call us.
distracted the past few days.
Why?
So this morning was not. It's not for the podcast. But
Personal.
yeah. No. Long story short, everything like collapsed into one long mesh of I'm gonna be very late for the podcast. So I didn't even message y'all like, hey, I'll be here in 10. I was
you didn't
not
know.
gonna be here in 10.
Can I be honest with you? We haven't been ducking you. We just were going through something.
No, and that's
Mira
not.
lost the baby.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that.
The podcast knows.
The day you left.
Are you fucking serious?
Mm-hmm. The day you left and didn't come back. We went to the ER that night.
Yeah.
Oh damn, I'm so sorry to hear that.
did they treat you right in the hospital?
They were so nice.
Good.
Nigga, we have insurance, bro. We weren't in the. Listen, we didn't even get to sit
Well,
down.
listen, we had insurance.
What hospital did you go to?
This one right here.
What's this?
Home?
Stewart?
Melbourne.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stewart. Oh, that's where my job's gonna be at.
Listen.
I see y'all.
Listen,
Bro,
we
you got
went-
a test. I got you.
We went there. We didn't even get to sit down. The lady was gonna sit us down in the
Stewart
waiting room.
isn't trauma, so
Yeah,
they just.
we literally
bring you
were
there.
sitting. She was like, "Oh, go sit down." I was like, "Oh, by the way, we also have insurance now." She's like, "What's your insurance card number?" After she gave her the insurance card number, Mira didn't even get to sit down to fill out her forms. They called her ass right to the back. There were motherfuckers sitting out there. We didn't get to sit down. They were like, come on.
But it was also because of probably what she was going through.
Nigga had all to do with that insurance. Because she was going to sit Mira's ass down before they got that insurance card.
Well,
So
no,
if I just show an insurance card, you go right straight to the thing?
Yeah, because they know you're.
Well,
Your bill's getting paid. That's
Oh,
all
so
they're looking at.
they explained that like they're not even that busy.
No, they're
on
not
Wednesdays.
trauma.
Like it's one of their slowest days ever.
Mhm. When I went in there, bro, no one in the fucking waiting room at all.
What do you mean they're not trauma? They have the helicopter pad and everything.
Well, they're not trauma. They're surgery centers. So they'll bring someone over that needs a really like intense surgery if there's a doctor there.
Yeah.
But they're not trauma. They'll bring you straight to straight to Holmes. If you can't go to Holmes, they'll bring you to Palm Bay.
Or
If you
they
can't go
bring
to Palm Bay,
somebody-
then you'll go to Stewart.
Yeah.
Oh.
Listen,
They have an emergency room, but
Yeah.
they just
all I know is that everyone there was super, super nice.
That guy took our
The
blood so
nurse
fucking
who
quick.
took my blood, he was phenomenal. If I could give someone like a 5-star rating and make them get a raise,
What's
like
his name? Do you
I
know?
think it was George.
Oh, I don't know him.
He's a big dude. He's gonna have.
He's a bigger white.
He's gonna have fucking a tattoo. You'll see. You'll know
I'm
me.
gonna be working with
He
him.
has
He's
a tattoo
of.
of Final Fantasy. He has Cloud Sword
There's
right
only
here.
one person I
Oh.
didn't meet that I was supposed to meet,
He was
but
big as he's big
he
as
was
fuck.
he
got
was the
gauges.
inpatient. He was the inpatient person, so that's why I didn't meet it because I was had my interview in outpatient. So
But no, like he was so good. I didn't even feel him. I didn't even feel the needle go in. Like there was no pain. He was so quick with it. Loved him. Everyone there was super.
If you move
super
from
nice.
underneath
yeah,
there, I'm
when
gonna
my
kick your
mom
head
went
into the
there,
desk.
when I visited, they have like the way they run things compared to Health First is like a lot different and a lot better. Like they do like little checks, like little check-ins in the day. They're like, so how you feeling? Health First, they're like, oh you don't feel good. All right,
Dude,
we'll come back in an hour.
Before
and
they even like
never
came
come
back with my results, like the discharge papers had already been filled out. So like when they came to give me like the results of everything,
Mhm.
they like handed me the discharge papers afterwards. So like I didn't even have to sit there and like have to deal with all of it in the hospital. As
Mhm.
soon as they gave me the information, I was free to go,
Yeah,
which was so nice. 'Cause-
they're very good with like time management. over
yeah,
there.
I
How-
loved them.
They're very fast. They're like, well, obviously after this she's gonna want to leave. At other hospitals, it's like, oh, we gotta wait. You know.
How was work
Oh
the rest of the week?
Oh, it was cool. It was cool.
You and
after
Tommy
what
hit it
you
off?
said- after what you said, I went back and I was like, kind of, not poking and prodding, but kind of like actually getting his consensus on being here. And he was like, he was just like, yeah, it's not you guys, it's the company, and it's
I told you.
extreme lack of training. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, no, you was right, because I was like, you know what?
Extreme
I
lack.
probably wouldn't have found out some of the stuff that I did if we didn't talk that day.
I told you. Did he show you? Did he show you how to? Did he show you how to work around the company?
No, I'm at Topaz.
Did he show you how to work around that fucking company?
Not for
You
real.
ain't get the ins and outs because he didn't have the time. By the time y'all
He
clicked, y'all didn't have the time. He only had one more
No,
day to be
even
there.
Thursday we had that stupid fucking training.
I
for
wouldn't know.
like 3 hours.
I had
An
the day off
orientation.
Thursday. I took the day off.
Oh well, it wasn't maintenance anyway.
Oh.
It was just office, but it was like 3 hours
Speaking
worth of
of-
just fucking sitting there.
Speaking
and
of maintenance, bro, like we gotta get you over here and get Katie somewhere. I don't care where she goes. The hell, preferably.
I mean, I've already said I'm willing to split. I don't know what I even have going on.
No,
now.
we need full time. Why?
because like I'm still like in the process of trying to like.
They're just gonna
Seeing if
they're just
they're
gonna
gonna
make you
promote.
it. They're gonna promote her because nobody's gonna take the fucking job. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen like this. They're gonna promote her because nobody else is gonna take the job.
Mm.
Jocelyn's still over at fucking Villages right now because she's training somebody who they just got to find the job. It's been 3 months.
Oh, that's why. Because she said she'd be there Tuesday and Wednesday, and I was like, oh, well, there fucking goes my day because my birthday's Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, fuck you, because I can't even fucking take Wednesday off either.
Oh, appreciate you
I'm
though
irritated,
for the
but
$500.
MBD. Oh yeah, Tommy told me about that.
Yeah.
Tommy told me about that. And I
Yeah,
was
Tommy was like, "Oh, that's your friend. Oh, by the way, you get $500 for her." I was like, "For what? No, excuse me, $500 for who?"
Oh, because you recommended.
Because I referred her, so now she made it to her 90 days. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah.
Don't you get it? Too?
No, probably
Damn.
Damn.
I think they'll give her.
One-sided
I think they
shit.
give her like 50 or 100, maybe.
The difference in the.
I didn't even know until Tommy told me, but I was like, oh. Okay.
I brought somebody on. She's just working.
Yeah, but she passed her 90 days. I feel like that's like. You brought her, so
She
you feel
got
like she should
40%.
get something.
She get 40%.
Alright.
She got her own spot. Tell them you living like La Vida Loca right now.
Love you.
I'm not gonna
I'm
lie. My
trying.
phone got me so pissed off. I'm trying to pretend I'm fine. I'm not fine. Verizon got me madder than a bitch, bro.
Wow.
Cause my
Verizon
fucking phone has not been working right for like over a fucking week, and it's oh my. Listen, I don't even want to talk about it.
Is
I'm
it
so
service?
fucking.
You don't
It's
want
a, I don't
to
even. I don't even want you to keep asking questions. Okay, the bill is paid.
Proud.
Yes, it is service. I can't do shit but call and get calls, but I can't send a text. I can't fucking load Twitter. I can't TikTok. I can't do shit on my fucking phone but call a nigga. Okay, I know I'm good for calling people, fine, but if I want to send a fucking text, there's no reason. And I just paid a $250 motherfucking phone bill for these bitches not even turn my shit. My shit's not even on.
That's wild.
Like no,
Bro, all
I'm
the
mad
cell
as fuck.
phone, cell
And
phone
then-
companies be. They be so.
And then, anyway, I paid all their little fees because I was like, you know what, NBD, I'll go ahead and get it done. So I paid the phone bill. My actual bill isn't due until the 14th, so I still got time. So it's like, what the fuck is y'all sitting here not? Why is my shit not working? My shit, I just went through this the other week when my SIM card wasn't working. Verizon on that pussy shit, bro. I will never go with Verizon again after this. The bitches raised my bill an extra $50 fucking all like randomly, never reason. You call the people, oh yeah, we can do this. It's never fucking done. Like, what was even the point of calling? After you sit on the phone for an hour, bro, fuck Verizon.
That shit was bottled up, bro.
Bruh.
Oh, God.
I'm glad you got that off your chest. Now you want me to tell you good news though?
I'm not going with Verizon ever. Then now
If you're going, if you make full time,
I ain't gonna lie.
what? How many hours are you working right now? Full time hours?
Yeah.
I pulled it.
Oh, bro, log on to your portal. Go to your benefits with our new paycheck system.
I don't.
You get 40.
benefits.
You're not. Are you making 40 hours?
I didn't enroll.
No. These are free benefits just for being full time. Let me. I got you. AT&T, we get 40% off any
I'm not
bill.
going with AT&T.
Okay.
AT&T is sliding.
Yeah. For 40% off just for working at this
You
company.
get 40% off.
Oh yeah, you are asleep.
I'm actually gonna go back with Straight Talk.
AT&T has
That was
very.
literally the easiest fucking carrier I ever had. Never had bullshit on your bill. You pay the people the little $55 fucking dollars, you're good. And I had the same service that I do with Verizon.
I
They
I
probably
paid
use
$50 for
Verizon.
I'm going right
AT&T
to fucking
shit.
Straight Talk.
You say you're paying $250 for Verizon right now?
No, my last bill was $250.
But that's because they're
Because-
adding shit.
No, they it was both bills put together, and then there was something. I think it was like late fees. But long story short, they've been raising my bill casually, thinking like nobody notices. I'll call them, they don't have a reason. But like this phone is paid off. The only thing not paid off is my watch. They never dropped the extra like $20 just for my phone being paid off. They added some fucking insurance that I just peeped the other day that I literally never fucking asked for. Like
They're just adding
I
shit.
will never fucking go with Verizon again.
Yeah,
No, because when
Are you
I
on
first
contract?
when I got my first
No,
phone
I'm not in contract.
by myself that I was paying for, I went with Verizon, and they did that same fucking thing to me where they kept like upping my bill for insurance,
Yes.
Insurance for what?
overdoing your
what?
data, even though I had an unlimited data plan.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
I was like, and I called them on multiple occasions. They're like, oh, well, I can't take away any of your fees. You have to pay them. And I was like, I'm not paying something that I should not owe. It should not be on my bill because I already pay for unlimited.
Right.
And they're like, nope, we're not doing that. And so they turned off my service because I refused to pay the charges. And after that, I was like, you know what? Fuck these hoes. Fuck these hoes and everything they stand for.
AT&T.
No, that's
We're
real.
thinking
I would
about
never
going
go
to a
with
different
Me either.
thing. We'll
Nope.
just stay with AT&T. I guess.
AT&T. Listen. I'll tell you how to
Or
beat the
T-Mobile,
system.
maybe. I don't know.
Fuck you.
No, T-Mobile
Fuck you.
service is terrible around here.
T-Mobile fucking sucks, bro.
Hey yo, fucking Chino used to work at T-Mobile. He had to buy an extra block to put in his room just to get cell phone service.
But,
In
no,
his
but they
room?
have Sprint
Yes.
now too.
No,
They
it
have
don't,
Sprint.
bro. In his room, he had to buy. His
But
company
they bought Sprint.
doesn't matter. I'm
They
telling
have
you,
the Sprint towers.
No.
Where the Sprint towers
Yeah.
they
Not here, apparently.
Bro, they're not in. AT&T has the fucking lock on Melbourne. Like, it's just
I've
them.
noticed that too. Well,
They-
Malabar Road though be fucking up. I don't know if that's for everybody.
Bro, there's a dead zone if you hit 95
So
right after
good.
you hit that little hump. Like, as you're leaving towards, like, Satellite or whatever, that little bridge, that little hump way or whatever. That dead zone, there's a dead zone. Nobody's cell phone works for, like, a minute until you get past
for
that little
on
dead zone.
Malabar though, from like a certain point, like your phone will still work. It's just like
It's slower.
it just fucks up.
Yeah.
But then once you pass a certain point, it just like goes away. So
Yeah,
I don't know
AT&T
what's
just
going
got
on
some
there.
lock over here, but
But-
I'll tell y'all right now how you beat all that bullshit and all that extra fees and charges, all that, bro. Just go to Best Buy, buy your phone outright, take the hit on the head. That's what I do. I just buy my phone outright. I want it unlocked, so if I want to switch, because y'all
Yeah,
start
mine's
pissing me off.
unlocked.
Yep, just go to Best Buy. They're gonna tell you what the price is up front. If you have a Best Buy Total Tech membership, you get 2 years of free insurance on the phone anyway. So that bitch scratch or whatever, you take it to Geek Squad, they replace it.
No?
Easy
Well,
as shit.
I still have the.
So you can get
I
a
still
plan
have
like
the
that
lock.
with AT&T too if you just buy your phone from them.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
yeah.
buy
I
my
just go
phone.
to Best Buy though, because going to an AT&T store, they
You're
want
gonna lock
they
it
they
to
want
AT&T.
they want they don't have the
But you
sometimes they don't have the guy there who replaces the screen. Every Geek Squad got the nigga that replaced the screens.
There's
Every single one of
multiple.
them. Take that bitch in there.
Any AT&T.
Huh?
You can go to any AT&T.
Yeah, but they'll tell you, like, I went to AT&T to get my phone screen fixed one time, and they were like, oh yeah, the guy who does that works at the other store.
Mhm.
Our guy's not in, or whatever the fuck have you. So I had to drive all the way to the other AT&T store. I had one problem at this Best Buy. I said, hey, here you go. They said, okay, 10 minutes. Here you go. I just kept it pushing.
They're like,
And then I own my phone through AT&T, so anything happened to that bitch, through Best Buy, I just take that bitch right back to the Best Buy. I'm like, somebody stepped on this and broke it. They're like, here's another one. Like, they take that one, they refurbish that one, and then they put that bitch back out. Yeah, like I don't know
They're
what you
like,
want.
do you want it?
Like, do you? What,
You want a new one? Here.
walk out. All I had to do was read in that contract. They said you can walk out same day with a new phone if they can't fix it that day. That's all I need.
So regardless, you're gonna either have a
I'm
fixed
getting
phone or
a new phone. Yeah.
Fixed phone or new phone.
Yep. That's all I cared
I mean,
about.
every single phone I've had, I bought it off of Amazon. Apple renewed.
I'm done.
And then I still have the service through my mom, so I just pay her. Because we still got the family plan. Until that shit gets way too expensive, then Mac and I will probably have a plan together.
Nah, bro. The family plan is the way to go. My mom inherited my grandma's family plan. They tried to offer my mom an additional 2 lines to get for her to give up the original unlimited data, because unlimited data now is unlimited high speed till a certain point.
Yeah.
The old unlimited plans
Because
were
everything's unlimited now.
the old are unlimited high speed.
Yeah.
Is what the contract said, so they have to honor it. So they'll try to buy your ass out. They offered to wipe her entire phone bill clean one time. They were like, "You owe $3,000. We'll pay it all. Just switch to a different plan."
Did she say yes or no?
Fuck no. I told her. I said, "If you do that, you're stupid." I said, "Right now, me and Mira didn't have internet at the time."
That's crazy.
Huh?
She owed $3,000.
My mom is terrible with money, and she has to have a new phone every year. And so did my sister. It was
Oh,
terrible.
I'm not like.
But she's not even using it like that, though.
I don't know
Like,
about
Oh,
that.
my mom?
yeah,
Yeah, she's on her phone constantly. My mom is on her phone while she's driving.
that's crazy.
That's great.
My mom bought the Z Flip as soon as it came out, the Samsung Z Flip,
Yeah.
and broke that bitch a week.
Bro, how? She fucking
Through it.
popping it? Oh.
My mom's a roughneck, bro. She lives like the Joneses, but fucking has,
Not the Joneses.
bro. She does, bro. She tries to keep up with the Joneses. I ain't get that trait from her though.
I don't know. I think I've had AT&T for maybe like 2 years now, 2-3 years. Before that, I think we've had every single one except for Verizon.
I've had
We had
AT&T
Metro,
for
we
10
had-
years.
We had
Metro piece of shit.
we had
Loyal
Metro,
customer.
we had Sprint
For 10
we
years?
Had,
Yes,
we've had.
I've had the same phone number for 10 years with AT&T. I've had
I thought you said a Metro.
3 phones.
Oh, we had Virgin Mobile.
I thought you said you
Remember
were
that.
Metro, like a
He
Metro
had Metro.
for 10 years.
I had no.
No, I had.
He's had
I
AT&T for 10 years.
Yeah, I thought you were saying you had Metro for 10
I've
years.
had
I was
every
like,
single
nigga,
line.
that's wild,
Yeah.
nigga. You ain't never grow up.
That's
I had Metro
crazy.
piece of shit. That's because their bill was cheap as fuck.
Metro,
Yeah,
Metro.
$35
But
for
they-
$25
Back in the
for
day-
everything.
Back in the
Man.
day, boy, I used to have that bill paid every week.
shit service though.
Huh?
Shit service.
Back in the day, it didn't matter, nigga. As
Better
long as you
pay-
can, as long as you can send that text, boy, that's all
Yeah.
that mattered.
It's
Because I
better
only
shit.
had 2 things I wanted to tell you:
She ain't no. Most
On my way.
they don't
on
know
my
about the
way, or
Here.
yeah, come here. That's
having
it.
a limited number of minutes on your shit. You can only send a certain amount of text messages. You got to be brief.
Hey yo,
Hi.
hey nah, bro.
Nah,
Back in the day, boy, when you had boosts and you chirped, oh that chirp is 1 minute, boy. You better have. We need to talk all day. You chirp me. That's it. That's all I gotta say. You hit me with the boop boop. Where you at? Oh, they just stole my minute. You better have a lot to say today,
Whole
nigga.
conversation, nigga, in that minute.
Yeah. Oh no, because they took the minute for the day. One blurt was a whole minute.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
I never had that.
bro, yeah. As soon as you
I
chirp
had
somebody,
the little keyboard thing from Virgin Mobile. What we got at Radio Shack.
nigga.
And I always played the Snake and Tetris game, but only the.
Yeah, games on your phone, nigga.
I didn't have a full game.
The
I
original
had
Blues phone
I
got
had
the big speaker on the back. Where you at?
The demos, the demo games.
Oh my god.
So just play it.
My mom's first
But that was
black.
me. Demos
The
all day
demo.
long.
My mom's
The
first
demo
BlackBerry
Snake.
came with break. I can't tell you how much. I can't tell you how many times I was in the back of the car playing Brick Breaker. She's like, "Where's my phone?" I'm like, "I don't know."
Running that bitch dead, boy.
Boy.
Hearing that bitch down.
Mine was Snake and Tetris.
Bro,
and
when they came out with the
Solitaire.
phone chargers, niggas don't understand what a. I mean, the car chargers for the phones, niggas don't understand what a revolution that was.
Yeah,
my mom
bro.
would be in the car. She'd drive all the way back home to charge that fucking phone.
That and the portable chargers.
Oh my god, bro.
I remember when portable chargers first came out, bro, I had like 10 of them hoes, and they were always all dead. And I'm
Did
like,
you? I want to know. Did you ever have to see a cassette CD player?
No.
A cassette CD
I
player?
grew up with a VCR,
No,
cassettes, all that
no,
shit.
no. Did you see the cassette CD player? You're not listening.
Yeah, my mom had one.
Okay.
She used it to work out.
No.
Like, she had it.
No. Cassette CD player. You're not listening.
Yeah,
It's both.
It's a bolt to.
Nigga, it was a cassette tape that you put into the dash of your radio in your car,
Oh, yes.
and then it plugged into it. Then there was a CD player at the end of it, so you could put the CD in to play through the cassette tape hole.
I think so. I think my mom
That
had it.
shit, my mom stole my shit. I was so heated.
I think I have I said
My stepdad bought that shit for me so I could play. He had bought the song Chicken Head.
No
Bah,
way.
chicken, bah, chicken.
That's
Bro, we were listening to that shit all the time. My mom stole my shit. Got a Mary J. Blige album, boy. I listened to Mary J. Blige so fucking much. I was so, you don't want me, then don't talk to me.
No one. In there, explosion.
singing.
Bruh. Oh, man.
I don't know. I like.
Oh, no, that was Fantasia.
Come on.
You okay over there, Daisy?
She's going through it.
She's
Over your phone still?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm probably finna leave. That shit
She
gonna
going
piss me
through
off.
it right now.
That's fine. It's okay. We get it. We understand. Shit is aggravating.
Listen,
Just go
sometimes
over there and
you
raise
just need a
hell.
break.
Yeah,
Maybe that'll
exactly.
fix
Fix
it.
something.
oh, the
Maybe,
anime festival.
depending
okay.
on how. Sometimes you
It's,
gotta
I
get
ain't
a
even
person.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even in the mood for your sarcasm right
Okay.
now. I ain't even gonna hold you. This shit got
I'm
me mad as
sorry.
fuck. It's always fucking something, bro. Oh my god, that shit got me high.
Did you
This shit
talk to
got me
someone yet? or
No,
just
bro,
through
these
the
motherfuckers
phone?
talking about my accounts. Fuck you and your fucking account. Fix my shit. Fuck did I just pay $250? Oh my fucking.
I might have to go in person.
No, fuck them pussy assholes. I'm not paying shit else for this phone.
I'm
I'm not paying shit else. I'm not paying another fucking dime. I'm so. Oh my god, like bro, just a week ago, y'all was listening to me bitch because I didn't fucking have my SIM card wasn't working. Now here we are, another week and a half fucking No, I'm fucking hot. I'm mad as fuck.
And then next week it'll be all be resolved, and then it'll be good.
No. this nigga trying to do
Probably
it.
gonna
No, he was
switch.
right. He was dead ass right. Fuck Verizon. I'm not fucking.
She's
I don't give a
switching.
fuck if I drop the money for another phone with another company. Fuck Verizon.
Oh,
I'm
God.
so fucking sick of
She
this
better
shit, bro.
switch.
Hey yo, I'm telling y'all right now, this.
We do not promote Verizon around this bitch.
Trash. Trash as fuck.
Hey yo, I was gonna say this stream brought to you by the Fuck Verizon campaign. I need to put an edit in there. It's just gonna be a star that say Fuck Verizon.
Friends
Fuck
will be like,
Verizon.
take this down and we'll
We don't have
sponsor
to-
you. Fuck you, bitch. I don't give a fuck. No.
Bro, I get that though, because anytime I get how I get why she's that frustrated. Because anytime I pay for something to work and the shit don't work as intended, like bro, we got a problem.
But it's just like a money scheme. They're just trying to get
Bro,
money.
Yeah, bro, they talking about
That's
the
all
account
Verizon is, their
suspended
scams.
over a bill that's literally not due for like 5 more days. What the fuck? I'm finna pay y'all 5 days in advance for if my shit's not working now.
Yeah.
It don't make no fucking. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm so fucking mad.
I
Oh,
get
that shit
I
got me mad as
I
fuck.
100% get it because I just had to get on Spectrum ads for trying to tell my grandma they were gonna charge her $75 to move her router in her house.
Excuse me?
Move her router.
Move her. Actually, it was $90.
So unplug something and just plug,
Plug
it
it back
plug
in
back
somewhere else.
They,
yeah.
they really
really-
try
they
to
really-
get you on a reinstall. Like,
Bro,
that shit is crazy.
they
Like,
tried
I
to
could
tell-
do that shit myself.
They
I'm
tried
saying.
to tell me. They tried to tell me, not knowing that I worked in IT before this. They were like, "Yeah, in order for us to activate that cable jack," I said, "What the fuck did you just say to me?"
Activate? Are you think I'm dumb?
Yeah.
You think I'm fucking stupid.
Bro,
huh?
I told the lady. I said,
Yeah.
you know, I said I work in IT. She goes, "If you work in IT, then you should be able to move it." I said, "That's what I'm telling you. It's not working. Send the signal." She said, "Well, I sent the signals, and it's not. If it's not activating, then that means that jack's not active. We can send a technician out there, but it's going to cost you about $100." $90 before taxes. It's going to cost you about $100 for us to move your router from the living room to the family room. I said, "No, it's not."
Just send
She
the
said-
signal.
No. She said, "Well, you obviously aren't hooking something up right." I said, "You know what? You're right. I'm not hooking something up right. And this ain't my fucking job." I said, "Since that's what you think." I said, "Give me your manager." The manager, she was like, "Well, okay, but you know, it might take a while." I said, "I don't care how long it takes, bro. It took an hour and a half for me to get this resolved. And it's only when I told the manager, I said, 'What are you saying?' I said, 'Because I work in IT, I'm telling you that the signal was active because before my grandmother died, we had the router out here. We
Yeah.
moved it closer to her room when she was dying because she wanted to be able to use her laptop in her room and the signal wasn't reaching. The only reason I didn't buy a Wi-Fi extender is because the ones that they had out at the time were shit. Mm-hmm. I was like, what are you saying? What I said, make it make sense to me. How is it that the cable jack's not working? When the cable jack actively has a signal booster plugged into it for when y'all had multiple cable boxes in here, which you don't have anymore, so you honestly don't need the signal booster because you only have the one DVR. I said, you're going to have to make it make sense to me. He was like, well, I'll send the technician out there. If he doesn't have to do anything extra, then you're not going to be charged. I said, he won't have to do anything extra. Send him out here, make him hook it up, and it's not going to cost me anything. They sent his ass out there. He hooked it up, and it didn't cost me anything because I was right. Bro, I was like, bro, y'all
All
have
he did was like press a button.
No, he literally went there, and then they activated the signal. Because here's the thing. They know where they're sending that signal to.
Yeah.
They know what coax cable they're sending it to. They know which one. Like, they have them marked in your house. Digitally.
Yeah.
So, like, she was just, like, you were trying to play me like I'm stupid. I'm not fucking stupid.
You just want someone to come out here so you
Yeah, you want to charge somebody an extra $100. Nigga, be like Bright House. Come out. Bright House used to come out to your house for nothing.
Literally.
You be like, hey, the cable's not working. They're like, we got somebody in your neighborhood. They can be there in 10 minutes. You be like, really, nigga?
With
like,
a new box, a new thing.
Bro, that nigga was busting out everything in the back. Wasn't he? Like, shit, we about to hook their ass up. Bro, Bright House was the gas.
So good.
The Bright House, you saw the Bright House man at your neighborhood, in your neighborhood, boy. You were like, oh, we going over to their house to watch TV because that's where it's at.
The Bright House people were always so nice. Like they also just
they were getting paid. You know why? They were getting paid good.
I bet they were being treated
like people. Like people.
The Spectrum came.
The Spectrum came.
And now we're
the Bright House people, boy. Bright House used to be, hey yo, Bright House used to mean that shit.
Hey, almost.
Bright
they used to have that song. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house. Hey, I was like, hey, yo, that shit was the bop.
I think they also used to like have more certification for like the things that they had to do, especially with like the technology. Like now, it's a lot easier to hook up a lot of the shit too.
Like you can do it yourself.
You don't have to be like any expert certified, technician. You could just have minimum GED capability and understand how to hook up a cable, like blue to blue, green to green, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas gotta hook up an HDMI cable. It's all one cable instead of like
You'd be surprised how
them
many
niggas,
coax cable.
Them niggas used to have that red, blue, green hookup on point.
Or the white,
boy.
yellow, red, like
Yeah.
even just like like digital visual hookup. Like it's everything's much more streamlined now.
You used to call Bright House to hook up just your DVR. That nigga set up your whole surround sound system while that nigga was in there. You be like,
balance that bitch.
Yeah. He'd be like, none of this is hooked up correct. I can take care of this all for you right now. You're like, my stepdad said you bullshit. And he said, oh, I got you. It took that man 30 minutes, and he was like, okay, so this is how you get surround sound. This is movie. This is theater. No, it was theater. This is ambient.
And this is game.
Yeah, bro, this is gaming.
Sports.
Yeah, literally, bro, he went through it all.
If you double click here, it's gonna
Hey,
turn into a big ass projector.
My stepdad sat there like this with the remote. He's like, boy, you hear this shit? You hear this shit? I was like, boy.
Nowadays, niggas spending bands to hook all that shit up. That Adobe sound speaker.
And that shit sound like ass.
It sounds the same. You get pretty much the same quality, but the immersive technology is not even that much advanced as far as like.
I'll tell you which one. The only one that's worth it right now, I would say, bro. I've been doing a lot of research into them. Is the ones where the couches that have the speakers built into them, and I
so it's like right here.
Bro, no, it's like they're getting advanced with it. So like. The two ends would have the subwoofers in it, so like when it rumbles in the movie, you're gonna feel it throughout the whole couch. It vibrates throughout the frame.
That I feel like
that'll really get your ass. Them jump scares, boy.
Oh, hey,
oh shit!
I'm somewhere totally different.
They're thinking like a pervert.
Yeah, I mean, like the bass in the cars.
Boom, boom.
Like I'm just imagining the enhancement of like during certain activities.
Oh, like the sex scenes?
Yo.
Yeah.
No, I was
No, she's talking about if you're fucking on the couch
and certain song or something. Now it's enhancing your
moments. Now you don't put on I got a fucking problem and then and you beating her back and she like, oh my god, this
you gotta move. You just sit there and vibrate, but that might be helpful.
How about an immersive experience?
Bruh. I remember the first time I found out about fucking throwing shoes in the washing machine. That was like one of the best days of my high school career.
Bro, this is why we go off on tangents. This is what I'm talking about. No one else got that, bro.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Bro, this
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Shoes in a dryer machine is fucking a lot. That's a lot.
I did
you try it?
And then I got yelled at.
You tried it?
What?
Did
Did you
you
try it?
ass noises, bro?
No,
Did you ain't try
I
it?
got more motion in the bedroom, bro. I'm
Nah,
not,
nah, bro. Did you try it?
No.
You gotta try it.
That
You
shit
gotta
is
try it once in your
loud as
life.
fuck,
No,
bro.
bro. Fuck it.
That shit is loud as
Fuck
hell.
fuck everything you talk about. Try it one time, and then it can't be the dryer because the dryer don't move fast enough. Whoever told you that was wrong.
It's
Load your washing machine uneven.
uneven. Oh,
Yeah, bro, and have that bitch spinning as fast as it fucking can and rock it back and forth. Wait
Yeah,
till
that's
you
good
find
stuff.
out.
Yeah,
Wait till you find out what the fuck that be about. I didn't know that was like that.
This
That
guy's-
shit's crazy.
This guy's into the laundromat scene, bro. That's crazy.
I mean, it wasn't a laundromat scene.
I got
Getting
it.
stuck in the
Laundry.
dryer,
Yeah, nah, nigga, I'm not.
Stuck in
All
the
that shit's
dryer.
lame. All that shit's lame. I'm like, they wasted a perfectly good scene right now. Take that pair of Nikes off your feet and throw them bitches inside that washing machine and turn that bitch on fast. And watch her ass have a totally different reaction to this scene.
That's crazy.
I found that out from somebody's older sister, bro. I didn't even know it was like that.
That's crazy.
I feel like that's next level. Like
No.
that's you have to be like
She threw her sheets in there, had that bitch uneven. That shit was fire.
that's like something
Okay.
a succubus is gonna do. Like, fucking
That nigga said she was about to take me to hell.
She about to
take your
suck
shoes off, nigga. Why? You gonna clean my shoes too? Damn. All in one night. That's wild. She gonna clean your shoes,
She wasn't gonna clean this.
And give you some?
empty them nuts like that.
The empty them nuts is crazy. That nigga didn't just say fuck. If it say empty them nuts, that nigga 10 pounds lighter
What do
right
you
now.
think? Well, she putting your shoes in the washer. Nigga.
She's trying to prove she'd be a great wife.
It does.
I'm gonna clean my like.
Bro, I'ma do our laundry and
wash your
fuck
shoes
you.
and fuck you all at the same
Hey,
time.
she's getting ready for retirement. She's trying to drag you the hell.
Hey,
Facts.
yo, bro, that's crazy. I was a little short. I was a little shorter then too, so like she had to grab the step. Like there was a little step stool, so I had to use the step stool to hit it at the right angle. Bro, that shit was.
The step stool.
Steps.
Boy, I was on my tippy toes because you ain't got that much space to work with.
Yeah, you're trying to fall down. You can feel it like slowly, like rising off the floor.
Bro, the only thought that went through my head right before, I was like, bro, if this washing machine walked forward and knocked this stool out from underneath me, it's about to be bad out this bitch.
I'm about to leave and never come back.
Oh man, that's gonna get hung on the end of the washing machine. I'm gonna fall. The bitch is about to be hanging up there.
I feel like you did a lot to go
I
to
didn't
go to that effort to unbalance the washing machine.
She was off. She was offered, and nigga, I didn't go through no effort. It was offered.
Is that like just some shit she does on the regular, or like
I didn't, nigga. I wasn't asking.
She was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna try this for the
Nigga,
one time."
I was, what grade?
Grade. This like this some shit niggas doing in grade school, nigga. Like this sounds some shit niggas.
I think it was in
do
8th.
That have their own house, like
I think it was in 8th.
you and your mama house, like
It was in
Oh,
at
your
her
mama.
mama house, but
on her
yeah,
mama,
it was at her mama's house for sure.
on their washer and shit. That's crazy.
On my friend's washing machine, boy.
Friend's washing machine.
Yep.
Using that bitch.
One of my sisters fucked in our parents' bed. Didn't wash the sheets.
That's crazy.
That's
That's gross as
disrespectful.
fuck.
That's
I'm not gonna say which
disrespectful as
sister.
I feel like that is disrespectful.
It is disrespectful, and
That's
it's
very
gross.
Is that disrespectful or is that just like
Yeah, it is. You gotta
It's
clean
both.
the
It's
sheets.
both.
not even
you gotta
your
clean the
bed.
sheets?
It's not even your bed. Like,
But
you
also,
don't
you
need
should
to
have
do it.
just never gone to bed.
Even if I'm gonna use somebody else's bed, I'm gonna ask permission. Like,
Yeah.
I would never really go to that extent to use
Nigga
somebody
said I'm
else's.
asking permission. I'm extra, but you're asking permission. Hey, yo, nigga, I gotta bust her down.
Hey, I ain't gonna
All right,
lie.
bro, use my bed. Like, what do you
I ain't
mean?
gonna lie,
Like, what
one
are you talking
time,
about?
I
Like,
was
that's
sleeping over at my
I'm never
friend's
gonna
house,
just walk
And
in.
his sister was out on a school trip, and I was sleeping in her room that night. I ain't gonna lie, I beat my meat on her bed, girl.
That's crazy, bro.
You beat your meat in your friend's sister bed.
That's crazy, bro.
I,
If she'd have got pregnant, that'd have been wild.
she's like, I've never
I
had
don't know
sex.
who this.
Shut the fuck up,
I don't know how this could have happened.
bruh.
But,
That reminds me. I seen.
I was,
Brian's
I was
like,
just like, it was 11 o'clock at night. I looked at the
Brian's
clock and
like,
I'm
oh,
like, damn,
shit.
I need to beat one
I
real
see-
quick. I got my phone out.
That's crazy,
I seen
bro.
a fucking joke like that on the internet where some guy was like,
You're a
"Yeah, I
menace."
invited my girlfriend over for the first time." Oh no, it was a chick. She said my brother was having his girlfriend over for the first time, and he's in high school. And before she came over, my mom yelled at him to take the sheets off his bed and wash them. We didn't need her. Quoting, we didn't need. Wash your sheets before she gets over here because we don't need her sitting down on your bed and ending up pregnant.
That's crazy.
That's insane though. That's like where your head went, like automatically.
Bro, if you have a teenage son, you know he's jacking off.
Yeah.
You just hope it's in his bed.
Whoa.
Or like the shower.
No, nigga, not in the shower.
Yeah.
Niggas' feet go there. Stop that, bro.
Yeah,
I was-
I ain't gonna lie.
I wasn't just in bed. I was all
Shower
over the
shoes.
place. On the floor, nigga, the stand, the TV stand, standing
Oh
up.
my gosh, I was
Sit
listening
down.
to those
Yeah.
little Reddit stories, and this one person was like, they were talking about how
Shut your
her son was moving out, or like she had bought his mom had bought him a new dresser, right? And so his dresser was in the corner in his like in his closet, and when they go to move it out, they find out that their son has been jacking off and like nutting in the corner of his room for years, and just leaving it there.
shit was stuck.
Ew.
So it was just moldy with fucking like
Fungus?
growths and stuff. And they
That's
said
a
it
super
smelled horrendous.
Super baby.
His dad could not look him in the face after that. His mom went off on him and told him he was
The
disgusting. They
respect
sent him to like
They're
a
gone.
psychologist like because they were like, "You're a little fucking freak. You're
I
a
thought
freak."
you were gonna talk about the coconut for a second.
A coconut.
We're
The
talking
Reddit
about the
coconut.
corner.
What happened?
The Reddit coconut.
What Reddit coconut?
So
they nutty in the coconut.
this kid was talking about, I don't know where him and his mom moved to, but it was somewhere else, so she always had a fresh group. I guess one day he had the idea to like jack off into a coconut, like a fresh coconut.
How?
And he
Whatever.
kept it for like
Okay.
2 days. And I think he said like the third day, like before he went to get rid of the coconut, he was gonna jack off in it one more time.
Okay.
And he stuck it in the coconut, and you know there was like maggots and stuff in the coconut, and it was like rotting the coconut, and like he was in full swing at that point. Like he ended up throwing the coconut away and washing or whatever,
Thank
but
God.
like it was like super humid wherever he was at, so that coconut was like
Radioactive.
yeah, but that was only like a piece of the story, but essentially yeah,
That's
he jacked off
fucking-
into the coconut for like 3 days.
The only story I got that's even close to that is I had a
That's
friend
crazy.
named Anthony when I was younger,
Oh, this is a
and
personal
Anthony's
story.
Anthony's girlfriend went to band camp,
Hell yeah.
and her best friend went with her. Well, the best friend ended up losing her virginity at that band camp and came and told Anthony the story the next summer.
Hell yeah.
She lost her virginity to one of the camp counselors.
Oh.
And
Is this
they didn't have
legal or
lube.
illegal?
Yeah, I mean, I think she was like 15 or 16, and he was like 17 or 18. So like, it's up in the air. You know, it's not that bad. It's not like he was in his 40s. You know,
Yeah.
but
That's
so
where my head went.
yeah. Well, I mean, if he was in his 40s, they wouldn't have done
I
what they
like-
did. So guess what they ended up doing? They couldn't find any lube, and she wasn't wet enough. So guess what they ended up using? Because they were grabbing snacks for the camp counselors. Can y'all guess what she used? No.
Lard.
Would have been better. Would have been better.
Syrup,
Would have been better.
Butter.
Would have been better.
coconut oil,
Would have been better.
That would have been great.
peanut butter.
No. Mayonnaise.
Oh!
She used
Out of
mayonnaise.
all of the things you could choose.
It's whatever they had. You know, it was trying to
You
get hot and
could've just
heavy.
foreplayed for 10 more minutes.
Yeah. Put in a
Not
lot
if you're
more
trying-
work. Like,
You don't want to be called as a counselor. She don't want to be called as the camper. You know, you trying to make this happen quickly. Anyway, long story short,
Hey, you got that mayonnaise.
hey, yo,
like what?
she's like, what can we use for lube? She just grabbed mayonnaise and wipes it right there, boy. And the nigga was like, fuck it, let's go. Nah, but anyway, so guess what happened?
Somewhere. I think it's over there. Turkey.
Miracle Whip.
I want
Yeah.
a VIP bag. They don't bring a VIP.
They're super bad.
Anyway, so about a week, so after the camp or whatever, a week goes by, she goes back home or whatever. She starts to
A
feel.
raging yeast infection?
No, she starts to feel like really like not fresh down there, and she goes to
I
go
wonder
pee.
why.
She goes to go pee, and she's like, "There's worms in the toilet." She goes to the fucking hospital. They rush her to the hospital. The doctors have to sedate her, and they begin to open up down there,
I
and
don't even want to hear the rest of this.
they pulled out 2 cups full of maggots, and this girl was proud to tell this story.
That's crazy.
What were they eating? Her
The mayonnaise that was left in there.
Mayonnaise.
But maggots eat flesh.
No, maggots. The maggots will eat almost anything,
Anything.
not
So
just
they might
flesh.
eat- I feel like they would have been eating her flesh too.
Yo, they
Probably.
Like, no.
That's
They
insane.
just like she's
Probably, if she had her period, then they were definitely eating.
Imagine she's on a first date and she tells that story. Just because she's like proud of
She
it.
told that
Honestly,
story.
I'm with Daisy right now.
Bro,
That's
what?
crazy. It's just crazy.
It's
I'm sorry,
over.
the coconut
It's
is
done,
one thing.
yeah.
The coconut is one thing.
But now we're talking about
But
inside
that
your body. Like,
it's crazy. That's fucking disgusting, bro.
Bro.
Coconut's
Oh, bro, have y'all?
but at least it's not inside of his
Did
body.
we? So,
It
like,
is.
did I ever tell y'all about the story that got that about the girl who didn't get her yeast infection
Oh my god,
Her
stop it. I
chlamydia-
know exactly what I read it on freaking
Wait,
iPhone.
wait, are you talking
on
about
her
when she-
chlamydia? She didn't get her chlamydia treated because her boyfriend liked the taste.
Oh, she put it in the cookies?
No, nigga, no,
I know what you're talking about too! Oh my god.
no. This bitch.
What are y'all doing?
This bitch made
Seriously.
this bitch wrote a
Like,
story
what
and
is
said
happening?
it said should she believe her boyfriend because she went to the doctor. The doctor says, "Oh, you have a severe chlamydia infection."
You
Like,
can get
severe?
chlamydia in the mouth.
huh?
You can get chlamydia in
Severe.
the
She
mouth.
was bleeding and it was pustule.
Ew.
So,
like you her whole fucking
I'm
system.
gonna-
bro, listen.
Like she's never.
So she goes to the doctor. The doctor prescribes her antibiotics because antibiotics will clear that up
Mm-hmm.
instantly. So he describes her antibiotics. He says, "Come back in a week." Well, she comes back in 2 weeks, and he's like, "Hey,
How you doing?
no." He's like, "Why isn't this cleaned up?" Like, you could smell it. It had a smell to it. And she was
needs,
like,
intense
he said, "Did you take the antibiotics I gave you?" She said, "No." He said, "Why?" He goes, "Because my boyfriend eats me out, and he said he loved the taste. He said he hasn't enjoyed eating me out until this happened, and he eats me out every day."
This is
Now.
just failure of the education system. That's what this.
Nigga, no, that's that nigga being fucking disgusting. Are
Hey,
you?
the bitch? I'm not even. The niggas
But
disgusting.
she's gross,
what kind of
too.
bitch? You're walking around with a stank pussy just because your boyfriend goes down on you, bitch. Go to fucking Spencer's if you're that desperate.
I think he was threatening to
What
leave
the
her.
fuck are we talking about?
So
But like, do you not feel like, you know? Like,
there's this woman on TikTok right now.
That shit's gross. That shit made my stomach turn.
that shit nasty.
Nah, what Mary's gonna say is gonna be even worse.
Tastes like
Well,
copper
not worse,
pennies and
but just
pus.
disgusting.
It's just gross. So there's this woman on TikTok who
Niggas are wild.
she's married and she had like a really bad yeast infection.
Mm-hmm.
And so she
Yeah,
like
it
took
does.
the yeast that was like coming out of her
Don't tell
body
me
and
she made
collected it.
bread. She made bread.
No, she made cinnamon rolls with it. She made the cinnamon rolls with her yeast infection and her breast milk. And like she fed it to her husband and he was like, "Wow, like this is so good." Like blah blah blah. And she's like, "Yeah, like so I'm probably going to keep doing it." And I'm like, "Ugh. Who are these people? Can we please not?"
And they got
Did you see
threshed.
the after
They got
video?
they got threshed.
No, I didn't.
They got threshed.
Yeah, they got that.
Oh,
They got
thrush.
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 Thrush. Yeah, they got thrush.
Yeah.
They developed thrush for
The
that
yeast
shit.
infection of the mouth is essentially what it is.
That's fucking gross, bro. Like,
These stories
niggas
make
is
me like
nasty.
just want to hide under my covers and like cry a little bit.
there are people called catchers inside the BDSM community.
Catchers?
Catchers.
They catch nut.
No, they catch.
Diseases?
They try to catch as many STDs as possible. Like they're
Oh,
proud
it's
of it.
like a roster. Like
Yeah.
they're trying to like block it off.
Like
That's
they're
crazy.
trying to catch them all, nigga.
So
Like
it's
this is
like
Pokemon.
So it's like the biggest thing, like HIV. Like that's the
Nah.
top.
Do you win prizes? Like,
like some of them, yes. Some of them want ones
So
that
like
can't be
HIV
cured.
is my
Yeah.
last one. I gotta get it.
No, they'll get that first. Some of them,
Oh,
like they'll
sure.
seek it out. They'll seek it out because it's like that's what they're after. But some of them are just like into just like catching.
Man, let me tell you something.
But
If
now,
bitch
like,
ever
you're
tell me
dying.
they're into catching HIV, I'm calling the cops expeditiously, bitch.
What are you saying?
And I dare you to try to fight it, because once they test you and they go back and start asking who you was fucking on, you're done, Wody. I don't give a bitch. I'll drop a nigga dead. Ain't no motherfucking way, bro.
You know
I'll
that
kill me a nigga
you know they just made that a misdemeanor in California like last year.
I bet they fucking
What?
did.
Intentionally-
It's
inten-
disgusting.
So
intentionally
knowingly give
intentionally giving somebody AIDS or
I thought it was a
HIV.
misdemeanor anyway.
No, it was a felony before. It was
Oh,
because you were
oh.
killing
that's
somebody.
a death sentence.
Oh, HIV. I remember there was like the thing with chlamydia too. If you like. if
No.
you give it to a-
It's now a misdemeanor.
Without
The maximum sentence is 4 months in prison.
Yeah, Mr. Me, your ass over here with that bullshit.
Right.
I want you, your
Hey,
and that nigga down.
Oh, what, Waddy? Don't worry about it. She don't need no jail time. As a matter of fact, I'm
Why
not
did
even
they
mad
not-
because as soon as we leave this courtroom, y'all are giving me life
Why'd they put it down to a misdemeanor?
because they're nasty. Because that place is a hellhole.
Where was this?
California, all of
It's gonna
California.
move to California so bad. There's no fucking way.
I'm not going over
It
there.
was right after they changed the laws over
You
there.
going?
You don't have to test blood before it's
He wants to be a
given.
cop.
Oh yeah, you don't have to test blood at the Big Red Bus no more.
Or like even
That's
like
horrible.
blood
I thought they always tested it after.
Yeah, they do.
Now, before, because it was such a problem in California, they were testing it before. You had to wait to donate your blood because they were like,
They
"Oh,
didn't
we've
wanna
gotten
go back.
bad batches." And
But they
hospitals,
test it before they use it anyway.
yes, but they were doing it before you even got on the bus because it's a waste of resources
Right.
to fill it up. So
Right.
they were testing it, so they had rapid tests or whatever.
Right.
They don't even do that no more. Now they're just wasting the resources again.
There's no. What's your fucking discussion? Bro?
That entire state is going to hell. That state, Seattle's going to hell.
Texas.
Chicago, Texas ain't going to hell.
Yeah, they're trying to secede, bro.
As they should.
Texas seem like they finna stand on their own.
Shit, I'm moving
As
to
they
Texas.
should, bro. As they should. Our taxes would be better if we were doing the same thing they were doing. If we were telling people that they could not fucking migrate here illegally, our taxes would be better. That's why they're trying to secede.
We don't have the same problem Texas has.
Yeah, we have one that's worse because if you get here from Puerto Rico, Costa Rica, or any of those other countries,
Puerto Rico's not a country. Puerto Rico?
That's part of U.S. territory.
yeah, it's a U.S. but it's a country in and of its own.
No,
It's a
that's
U.S.
what you're
territory,
getting
though.
at.
Yeah, but if they come here illegally and they put their feet on U.S. soil, they're technically a U.S. citizen, but they could still slide by and not have to pay taxes. We can't send them back no matter what.
Because they're U.S.
I ain't gonna
Territory.
lie. If
I'm
Texas
pretty
didn't
sure
have
that
their
even though they're
abortion laws, I
in
would
Puerto
have
Rico,
been
they can still claim to be.
No,
like
you
a
can't.
citizen.
No, you have to get no, bro. It's
So
the
you
same
have
thing.
to touch the. You have
You
to
have to
touch
touch
U.S.
soil.
soil.
If you're
Their
born in Puerto Rico,
territory-
you have to go through the immigration process, which means you have to do all the paperwork. If you just catch a boat over here and touch over here, then you get to stay here. Same thing. It's the same problem we have with Cuba, which is why Miami's full of Cubans because once they touch ground over here, we
Yeah,
did.
but the thing is, like, the difference is, like, Cuba's not a. United
Yeah,
States
but
protected
the same thing
territory.
with-
Like, what do you
the same
mean?
thing,
That's
but-
an actual country.
But Puerto Rico is an actual country. They don't contribute to our national. They don't contribute to our natural GDP. They have their own GDP because they're considered their own country. They're just a territory of us, which means technically they get all the protection of being a U.S. State, technically speaking, but they just don't abide by our laws. Like Puerto Rico has certain laws that we don't have here, and the reason
They govern themselves, yes, but they're
Yeah.
still under.
They're American territory.
they're a territory.
But
Japan's an
they're
American
a different
territory.
Country. Like, that's
Yeah.
but they're a country. They all are a separate country.
So is Puerto Rico. It's
No,
on the list
not.
of countries. What are you talking about?
All right, whatever.
What,
Well, I haven't seen this in like a month.
bro?
Like,
Bro,
there's-
you and Matt going
what,
back
what,
fight
what,
to the
what are you even arguing about?
Please.
You know it's not a country. Like, what are you
I haven't
saying?
seen
Like,
this in so long.
no, Puerto Rico is not a freestanding country. Like, what are we talking about right now?
Okay,
It's literally a United
is.
States territory.
it's a country. It's literally considered a country. Like, what are you talking about?
No, it is not.
Why can't
Okay.
we be friends? Why can't we?
Because he tried to say how Cuba and Puerto Rico are the same. Like, no,
I
Cuba
said-
is literally a country.
All I said was the immigration.
independent of the United States.
The immigration law was the
Is
same.
Puerto
That's all I
Rico a
said.
country?
Yeah.
The immigration law.
Yes,
You didn't say anything about the.
that's what I said. I said the
immigration.
same problem that we were having with Puerto Ricans coming here illegally is the same problems we have with Cubans.
No, but you try to compare that to. You're trying to compare that to the problem that Texas is having, like the border crisis Texas is having, as opposed to like
So it's
Florida.
not. It's not officially considered a country. It's a political. The political status of Puerto Rico is an unincorporated territory of the United States, also known as a Commonwealth,
I mean, they
or
govern themselves.
officially known as the Commonwealth.
They govern themselves, but
My bad.
They're the
but as of
Commonwealth?
when though? When was
Walking
that?
Dead? Hello.
That was like in the 70s, like in the 70s that they had declared that as an actual official territory of the United States. It's not a freestanding country, but they do govern themselves. But either way, we don't have a problem with Puerto Rico in Florida like Texas has with Mexico. Is all I was saying. That was my point.
What I'm saying is, we don't have it with just Mexico. But Mexicans still flock here too because they just take the Gulf.
No, we
They
don't
just
have
take
that problem with any other place like Texas has with Mexico.
We have
That their border crisis that they have over there. I understand.
Are you saying scale wise? Because scale wise, yes, but we still have an immigration problem over here because
Yeah, but
we
that's
have
not
we
even
have the
close to what they're seeing over there. Like they can't even really control it over there.
yeah. That's because they just have a long. That's because it's just larger.
But the resources we have over here, we can control it a lot more. We have Coast Guard patrol. We have a lot more other
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
small time
cops and whatnot that we can delegate towards that.
Like so do they have all that? They have all that too, but they're being told to stand down. Just
they're
like we're
underfunded, they're undermanned. They have way more territory to cover. Way more people are coming in. Like it's way.
That's because they're being told to stand down. That was the problem. The problem is they're being told to stand down because the border was doing just fine at controlling it, but the border police were told to stand down.
Yeah, but then they let
due
them,
to this
and then
due to the administration that we have right now. The reason why Texas is pissed off is because Texas as a state decided that they're not going to stand down anymore, so they put the National Guard there. The National Guard is currently at the border, and they've been told to fire on anybody they see coming across that motherfucker.
Because they were also told that they could.
It's because they don't want to end up like us. They don't want to have to pay higher taxes. You don't want to have to. You don't
But
want
they're
people.
having way more problems than just taxes too, though. Like,
It's going to be but that's the biggest one.
We don't even have to pay state taxes. They have to pay state taxes.
That's what I'm saying. The taxes over there.
All of that.
They pay state taxes.
Yes.
Texas, yeah, hell
What's
yeah.
the percentage?
It's low. That's the problem.
It's really
That's the biggest problem for the state right now. The reason why they want the border to be fucking manned so heavily is because they're saying that they're first off they're the fifth largest economy in the world. The only one in the world. Texas is the fifth largest economy in the world. The only state that beats Texas is California right now as of this year. Because I don't see that lasting too much longer.
Per capita, though, like because it's still a state, but you got to think there's countries out there the size of Texas, like
Right.
But it's
Texas is that big?
yeah, but it's also because Texas has so much industry alone in just Texas. Like you have the farming, you have the oil, you have the gold.
The
like,
Texans.
Yeah, it's just shit.
Laborers,
there.
like
yeah,
just
the only reason why California produces more right now is because Silicon Valley is why they produce more. That's literally it. But Silicon Valley is becoming a ghost town because nobody wants to be there anymore.
I've heard most
Because-
people say that their Silicon Valley is going to Texas.
Yeah, Silicon Valley is moving to Texas.
well,
Tesla.
a lot of the major companies that were working in that area have moved to Texas just
Because the laws are better, the taxes aren't as bad and stuff like that. But in order to keep your taxes low and to keep businesses like that, mom and pop shops open and shit like that, like during the pandemic, Texas had the lowest rate of mom and pop shops closing because they were able to help their citizens more because of the way their tax structure is structured. It's there to benefit not only business owners but small business owners.
Right.
Like actually, I think it was said that Texas has, for its size, it has the lowest amount of like major shopping centers, like the larger ones that we know, like Costco's, Walmart, Sam's Club, stuff like that.
Own.
Yeah, they have their own. They're mom and pop shops. They were started as like mom and pop local ones, but yeah, they do have their own. Like you go there and you'll be like,
there are different franchises.
Yeah.
like HEB and
stuff like that.
I wonder if Piggly Wiggly's in Texas.
No, Piggly Wiggly didn't make it to Texas, and it wouldn't survive in Texas because all the meat there's too fresh. Like Piggly Wiggly's great, but Piggly Wiggly ain't fucking with it.
I mean, it's only in certain like Piggly Wiggly's. It's a franchise still, but it's more like
it's being bought out. A lot of it's being bought out.
But it's in small states,
Like
small
Alabama,
countries like
Georgia.
Yeah, I remembered it from Alabama.
It was in Alabama, it was in Georgia.
Mississippi, Alabama. Yeah, that's
I don't think it's ever going to make it to Texas. Just like I don't think Winn-Dixie's ever going to make it to Texas.
Piggly Wigglies.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think Winn-Dixie's going to make it to Texas ever.
It's all just practically.
It's not there yet.
Winn-Dixie didn't make it to Texas. Winn-Dixie was founded in Florida or Carolina, one of the two.
Okay.
I can't remember.
I don't like Winn-Dixie.
You don't like Winn-Dixie?
I don't care for it.
That's
Where was
crazy.
Winn-Dixie founded?
Winn-Dixie.
Jacksonville, Florida,
I thought it was- I thought it was Florida.
1925.
I mean, I don't know any other state that
Rookies
uses
market.
Winn-Dixie because Louisiana doesn't.
Louisiana, that's what I said. They got it in Carolina. It's in the Carolinas. It's in Georgia for sure. I know they're there.
Winn-Dixie?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've never.
Yeah,
seen
well, they're owned by
Winn-Dixie.
SE Grocers, so they might have a different naming, but it's still Winn-Dixie.
Maybe the same place they have like Rouse's and
So-
shit like that.
Apparently, Winn and Lovett is the original
Winn-Dixie owned.
Winn-Dixie in Florida,
Yeah.
but they merged in 1955 with a Greenville, South Carolina
There you go.
store called Dixie Home Stores. And that's where it becomes Winn-Dixie in 1955.
Yep.
So those are the first two states that technically had a Winn-Dixie.
Yeah, I told you. I know they were in Carolina because I went to one in Carolina. And one of my drill sergeants was like, "Oh, we got Winn-Dixie right off close." I said, "Where?" Nigga, that was back when meat was cheap too. Oh, I grilled out that day. That week, nigga. Oh, fresh out of basic, get to spend some money. Oh, it's over.
Crazy.
But no. So
But Texas, their border crisis, like Mac's not wrong, their border crisis is worse only because they ain't been told to stand down. But even the Coast Guard has been told to stand down for like boats coming from like Haiti and the Caribbean and stuff like that. Like they're told not to stop them from getting here.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like we're getting
stragglers compared.
assistance. We're also getting government assistance as far as security, like from the Coast Guard.
But
they're not getting assistance like that.
But they're told to stand down. No, they were getting assistance, but their assistance was told to stand down. Just like the Coast Guard is being told not. Like they just had 4 ships from Haiti arrive on Florida, at one of Florida's coast, and when they touch land, they all they disappear because they go to find work because they don't want to be. But once they touch,
wrangle them niggas up.
No, but here's the thing. They don't do that. So what happens is they become a strain on your local economy. Because the problem is now you have people who are willing to work for cheaper. So the people who want work can't get work. Like daily work, daily pay. They're having a major problem in like cities like Chicago and shit like that where Texas started shipping all these immigrants off to. Because now the daily work, daily pay don't have to pay us no more. Motherfuckers like us that get out of prison that, that's all they can fucking do. Because you got 4 Mexicans that are illegal that are willing to work for 12 cents an hour.
I argue that's like a lack of like evolution, like.
So
problem.
I wanted to know. So the reason why taxes go up is it because, like you said, when immigrants hit on.
When you have illegal immigrants draining your, because here's the thing: if you have illegal immigrants, so here's how that works: if you have illegal immigrants in your country, in the country as a whole, so let's just do the country as a whole.
Yeah.
Those people cannot be denied basic services. So if let's say they work these jobs for lower than you're going to work them for, they're going to get paid. Their pay is going to be under the table, so that money's not being taxed. The money that company is earning is not being taxed.
They don't have to pay taxes
because they don't pay taxes on it because they're paying you under the table. So that's the first strain on your local economy.
So somebody has to pay for that.
Yeah, somebody has to pay for that because the government's going, where's this money going? Mm-hmm. So now your taxes got to go up because we got to make up for this lost revenue. Because in their mind, the money went to your state, but the money, we didn't get taxes on that money.
But
now let's say they have kids, or let's say one of them gets hurt on the job. Well, they don't have to have insurance, so their insurance isn't getting taxed either. But they have to be provided medical care in order to keep them alive. Mm-hmm. So now your state medical tax has to go up because now we have to provide care for these people that comes out of Medicaid. And which if you get a paycheck, everybody sees that right there. They're taking that shit right out of your paycheck. When you get that bitch, you looking like,
don't slide them out no more.
Yeah, bro, you looking at that bitch like, how the fuck am I paying $200 for something I'm not using? Exactly. So now you're paying. So now you're having to pay more because somebody who doesn't have a social security number, they don't have to pay income tax, and they get to use all the benefits of being in this country. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So somebody has to eat that bullet. Our government's already said they're not eating the bullet.
So that's why all the people who actually are getting cash for their money are actually eating the bullet, and the
that's when the pressure falls in on the lower working class people who don't make as much.
Well, no, because lower class people get breaks.
That's why. But the middle
class.
We're getting taxed more.
That's the middle. We're middle class.
Taxes more. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but the lower economy people don't feel it because they're just going to get more government assistance.
But they are. But then they're still going to be stuck down there paying.
They don't care to be
that same cycle.
Most of those people.
But what I'm saying is, whereas higher class people are able to stay astray from that because they
know the loopholes.
And exactly,
you just know all the loopholes. That's all it is.
They also have the capital.
The middle class is the one that's hurting the most.
The middle class is always
working Americans.
Yeah, the blue collar Americans have been paving the way for everybody else to live the American dream for years. And the reason being because if you're too low in tax bracket, you don't have to pay any tax because you're poor.
Exactly.
And if you're too high in the tax bracket, you know how to make it look like you didn't make any money this year, so you're not paying shit. I just showed this to Marlon the other day. Marlon has 3 jobs.
Yeah.
I just showed him his taxes this year. Marlon paid by himself $33,000 in taxes.
But he's a single male, no dependents,
and works 3 jobs.
And
$33,000 in taxes.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Right.
And because he's single, because he's not married, because he has no kids, he's not getting any of those tax breaks. If he was,
because he's not a business owner as well, he files
even if you're a business,
he files as a if he's filed as a 1099 business owner, he would definitely get a lot more.
You get a tax advantage, yeah, but
for $30,000 that he would have had to spend, he would have got at least half of that back.
No,
or wouldn't have had to pay in write-offs. Definitely, he could have definitely got.
Yeah, but that's not a small. But you don't. But your write-offs aren't going to be as legit. Like The problem with that is being
What
a
I'm
small
saying is he
business.
wouldn't have had to pay that taxes if he would have like.
If he would have known the shortcuts, like yeah, if he would have known the loopholes and how to exploit it, like if he would have, he would have made a charitable, like the best tax thing I've ever seen in real life, like watched it happen in real life, is I was working at the Holiday Inn, and they were having like a little ball or whatever, and they had a raffle, and in the raffle it was you buy these coolers, each of the coolers cost like $800 a piece, but in one of the coolers came with free oil changes for a year. It didn't say how many vehicles, it didn't say anything like that, but it was sponsored by like Firestone or Meineke or whatever, and it came with free oil changes for a year. The guy who bought, there was 12 coolers, by the way, and it was all for like a charity fund for like kids with cancer or whatever. I think the guy who bought the other 11 coolers paid $1,200 for each cooler. So he even overpaid for the coolers. So he paid $1,200 for 11 coolers each, $1,200 each for 11 coolers. He owned a transportation business that was trucking transportation. So this is the best write-off I've ever seen in my life. He got to write off all of those coolers as a tax write-off. Mm-hmm. So that 1,200 times 11. Anybody can do that quick math?
Yeah,
it's $100. It's closer. It's like $13,200.
Like 11.
Yeah, 13,200.
12 times 12 is 14.
Yeah, it's 144. Yeah. So it's 13. It's 13. It's 13.
I don't know why.
13.
It sounded like you were gonna say way more than that.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot more, but but that's $13,000 that you get to write off in taxes.
That he doesn't have to. Wait, no,
you got to carry the one.
Oh yeah.
But to carry the one.
That's $13,000 that he does not have to pay taxes on.
Yeah, it's that gives him a tax break. It's better than not having to pay taxes on it. It's basically, so when you're doing your taxes, it says, did you do any charitable donations this year? If you donate a certain amount of money, you no longer have to pay taxes
on that amount of money.
On your total gross income.
Yes.
Because it's like, oh, you went out of your way to try to do something good for everybody else in the community. You no longer have to pay taxes. Period. So he got to write that off. Not only that, but he won the oil changes and was able to then use those oil changes on his transportation trucks
for his job,
for his own company.
His own company, yeah.
So now he does not have to pay for oil changes for the year.
For all of
and he got to use that tax write-off to not pay taxes.
What the fuck?
You tried to hit Mira.
What the fuck was that?
What did I do?
I tried to catch that.
Well, I was gonna try to throw a piece of beef jerky, and then I was like, "Don't fucking do that on these new couches, bro." That's
I'm dead.
Jerky.
But anyway.
What did I do?
Anyway, so the reason why
unaware.
In the last after the administration said that the Border Patrol couldn't fuck with the immigrants, taxes in Texas started to go up by percentages. They increased to 4% before the governor of Texas was like, no. He was like, we're not doing this anymore. It went up 0.4%, and their governor, being a stand-up guy that he is, was like, we're not going to be able to afford this. It's up at 0.4. They had the lowest increase during the pandemic, the lowest increase annually for any state. And actually, their taxes had started to go down, and to go up 0.4% is a lot. Just in housing these people, that's the sad part about it. Like, these immigrants are getting housing, they're getting checks. Like, I don't know if y'all have been watching,
where?
But like, huh?
Immigrants where?
All the illegal immigrants that are getting here, they're getting housed.
They're getting Texas?
No, from Mexico.
Yeah.
All these immigrants, not only from Mexico, but the ones that we're taking from Palestine, from Palestine and somewhere else, the Ukraine and stuff like that. Like all the ones that we're taking in, they're getting set up with $3,000. Some of them are making upwards of $3,000 a month without having a job.
What do you mean?
Some of them, like depending on.
How do you know? Like, where are you getting these numbers from? Like,
just
because aren't they like busing them into like different?
No, that's what Texas started doing. But the government was saying that you had to provide them with housing and you had to provide them with enough money to.
Who does?
Huh?
Who's got to
us, because they're refugees.
Bust their ass back.
That's what Texas was saying. They're like, no, we don't want them here anymore. And the administration said, no, you have to let them in.
No,
that's when Texas said, okay, we'll bust their ass to where y'all are from. Y'all are saying y'all want them. That's when they started busting them.
Y'all sheltered.
Yeah. Then y'all do this because y'all are saying we have to provide. Because that was the problem. That's why their percentage went up 0.4%. Of
course, right.
So Texas was like, no, we're not doing it. And like even in New York right now, you have some people that are like, if you just look it up, like next time I'll have them here so we can look at the numbers because the actual numbers are ridiculous. Some of these refugees that they're calling them or displaced citizens are making upwards of $3,000 a month. They don't have to work a job. They're getting housing. So Section 8 housing that some people were getting, instead of giving it to people who are from this country who need the housing, they're giving it to the immigrants.
And they already have like a 2-year wait list.
Bro, they're giving it to
the wait list goes.
They're giving it to they're giving it to the immigrants. They're getting $3,000 a month plus food stamps
That's more than most people.
And food stamps.
and food stamps.
Dang!
Bro, these aren't
That's
numbers.
amazing.
These aren't numbers I'm making up. Like I thought it was
Cuz
bullshit.
finna go file for immigration, boy.
I'm like,
I'm a refugee, goddamn.
shit.
I'm a refugee from this tough ass life.
My name is Juan.
Look, $3 a month, housing and food stamps.
My name is Juan.
You gonna give me a car too?
So the biggest the
$3,000.
biggest one that I've seen, the biggest
No, I'm doing this.
The biggest one that I've seen is if you came across the border and you've been separated from your child.
Mm-hmm.
If you were separated from your child for over 6 months, they're going to pay you $2,000 per month that you were separated. Yeah, they were paying you $2,000 per month that you were separated from your child for emotional damages.
Crazy.
The way I would pray to be separated. Sorry, that's not real.
I'd be kicking my kid at the border. Get your ass over there.
That ain't my kid.
I don't know him.
My kid.
I don't know him.
He'd be like, Papa, shut up.
I
don't know him. He looked just like, shut up.
Are you saying we all look alike?
Are you saying we all look alike? That's
saying
racist.
we all look alike?
Nah, punch him in the face 3 times.
No, look, I know him. I'll just beat his ass.
You see his nose jacked up? That ain't my nose.
That's crazy, but yeah, bro. So, California, New York, inside one of their airports. Let me see if I can find it. In one of New York's airports, they have like the immigration tent, dude. It's so fucking sad.
Where?
Watch this. I'm about to show
Is
you.
it New Jersey International Airport?
Oh, at the airport. Yeah, I remember seeing.
Have y'all been seeing on TikTok? Did I just cut you off? If I
No, I was just thinking. I was thinking about this. What he was talking about, but it was just like a tent for a forest of tent people and that are sitting outside the airport.
Mm.
But I can't
They
remember.
live there, or they're waiting for something.
They're just there because
Okay.
it's a nice place. Nobody's forcing them to leave, and it's a nice area for them to
Skid Row.
stay.
Oh.
Like
Skid Row's not fun.
doesn't get much rain, but
Yeah.
it's like Skid Row, but outside of an airport. Like,
I was if y'all have seen it on TikTok, because they've been like a bunch of people been posting it, but like how now in like a bunch of like popular cities, like you can say like Chicago, even in New York, how like immigrants are kind of starting to take over in the same spots that black people are, and they're kind of using it within like the great replacement theory. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not normally one to go for that kind of stuff, but I was looking and I was like,
what do you mean the great replacement
what do you mean
theory
by
of
like in the sense of they're gonna replace black people with like Mexicans or someone that's lighter than us, so then over time they can fade us out into like white people.
Listen.
Oh, I see what you mean.
But
Okay.
what the only reason it made sense to me was when people was in the comments and they was like, yeah, think of it. You don't have to, like, they don't work for what we do. If they're coming in taking our, like, regular hard jobs, I don't want to say taking our jobs, but they're doing hard work for a lot less than we do.
Bro, listen.
Yeah.
How
They're
many of
gonna
them?
phase out.
Listen, here's the thing.
Yeah, that's
None
what
of
they're
them.
saying.
Listen. If you don't believe that it's not a divide about race anymore, bro. It's a divide about being poor and about not being poor.
Yeah.
Because the rich want to stay rich and the poor
Don't
they don't want the poor to try to get up there.
Right.
Most poor people are realizing now, fuck all the bullshit. The rich people are the problem.
Yeah.
Like certain rich motherfuckers are the problem. Certain senators are the problem, stuff like that. And if you want to know how deep that shit runs, the BLM movements, all them riots and stuff, they stopped right at the gate of all them citizens of that gated community where all those senators and shit live. They tore up all of Chicago. When they got outside the suburbs of Chicago, right where all the senators and politicians live, the cops shut all that shit down. That shit was done overnight.
Oh, but they could go through all.
But you could tear up all of downtown Chicago. You got to our doorstep because that's what happened. One of the rioters was like, "Bro, why are we tearing up our shit? Let's go to where the senators live." They started it was 2,000 people walking towards this gated community. Everybody was either arrested or pepper sprayed.
We talked about this before.
Yeah, bro, they're not playing that shit, bro. Y'all fuck up all y'all shit so y'all can stay poor. Don't y'all bring y'all ass in this gated community talking that dumb shit because we'll shoot you.
Right.
We gonna shoot y'all.
They have the power to do it.
Huh?
Blow they shit
No,
up.
listen, but watch this shit.
They shit all on gas.
He had to have dyed his hair. His hair is way too dark.
I can't stand Issa.
Bruce Buffer.
No, you're real though.
Like look at it.
That's definitely an unnatural. That's jet lag.
And
This is in Chicago.
Doing a story
I'm
with
touching gray, nigga.
homeless Americans living at O'Hare. Well, the city of Chicago has kicked the homeless Americans out of O'Hare to make room for the migrants. Mayor Johnson campaigned as the people's mayor. Sadly, the people are telling me that he's the migrants' mayor.
And it certainly looks like that. So,
so they're just
William, are the migrants on the other side of the TSA checkpoint? Do they have to go through security to get to this location they're at?
I don't think security applies to them. I don't think any of the requirements that Americans are expected to background checks or in all seriousness, the city of Chicago is not recovered from the lockdowns and the looting of Lightfoot. Now we are in the throes
They're
of
not
the
even, like,
violent
tents.
crime and the migrant crisis of Mayor Johnson. This is, there are millions upon millions of dollars being spent on this migrant crisis. Nobody knows where the money is going, what it's being spent on. There was a time where millions upon millions of dollars.
That nigga, yeah, bitch, I'm in America, nigga.
Voted upon and somehow accounted for, but
Landed the
sadly,
free
Mayor
home with the
Johnson wants to
bread.
take in Mayor
They got
Lightfoot's
beds.
course at Harvard on media relations because he
That's
wants
what
to
they
answer
doing.
my
Them niggas
questions.
juking outside, but they got clothes on their back.
So the big question
They ain't getting shot at.
migrants
I'm
there,
saying they got toys and shit.
And
Hell
given
yeah.
the fact that today here in New York, school is starting, and you got to wonder those 433 migrants out at the airport. I'm sure there's some children there.
Yeah.
Not like they're gonna, go over to Hudson News to learn school.
It is horrifying on every level. One of the migrant shelters in Chicago is directly across the street from my building on Michigan Avenue. So I look out the window, and it's like a scene from Mad Max every single day.
Mad Max.
So it is
You
a
chose
fail
Mad
on
Max.
every
They
level.
violent.
Y'all,
And
what?
sadly,
They love
the
violence.
concerns of the
Oh,
people
you're out of your mind. There was just that girl that was killed in Georgia. Y'all didn't see that nursing student?
Yes.
Oh, man.
What? That who?
The nursing student.
Nursing?
Oh, I've seen her.
Y'all weren't talking about the one killed by a boyfriend, right?
No, this one was killed by an immigrant. He beat her so bad they couldn't identify the body. Y'all didn't see that
What was
shit?
the reason, though?
Huh?
Just to do it, or was there?
They haven't.
Because she was American.
Either they know the reason
Watch out,
and
you're running over our dog.
Yeah, I think his paw.
no, he's fine.
He like moved real fast.
Back up. He hasn't given. They either haven't released the reason that he told them, or they don't know. But he basically attacked this girl when she went to call the police.
He stopped her.
and
Yes.
beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but I just read that shit. It was like I think she tried to.
Her
call
name's
times.
Her name's Riley Clark or
Wait, what?
Riley Lakeland Riley.
Yes.
Lakeland Riley. Lakeland Riley case. I can pull it up right now.
It was
But he had attacked her. They don't say what type of attack. Some people are saying mugging. Some people say SA.
I was gonna say.
I think it was SA.
But they haven't. They haven't confirmed or denied that. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And he was one of these migrants that was shipped to to somewhere else because Texas said, "Bro, we're not taking them anymore."
So he was harassing her and then attacked her or something?
She went to call the cops to report him, and he already had a criminal record in Mexico. By the way, already was a convicted felon.
Mexico.
In Mexico, and so he got to come over here. And after he attacked her, she went to call the cops. He then found her, beat her so bad that they couldn't do a facial recognition. When the cops showed up, they were like, "That doesn't look like a person."
This was in Georgia?
Yeah. That doesn't look like a person. That's what the one cop said. The cop was stated saying, that doesn't even look like a person. The family couldn't identify her when they went to view the body.
Yeah, I remember seeing the tweets.
So how'd they ID her? Dental?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
That's wild.
No, I think they did. I think the parents were like that. That's what she was wearing today.
Tattoos
and stuff like that. Yeah, but until the swelling went down, they couldn't identify her.
Laken Hope
Laken Riley. Yep.
Yeah.
22-year-old, first enrolled in UGA. Okay. Let's see. Was reported missing by a friend in University of Georgia.
University of Georgia.
I don't know what the A stands for. To the UGA's police department just after noon. on February 22nd after she failed to return from her run.
Oh, see, I know.
The body was found a short time later near a forested area around Lake Herrick near the intramural fields.
So he attacked her because
He just did. Like, she went
Because
out on a
men
run.
don't need a
Essen-
reason. That's why.
yeah.
Yeah, essentially, she went out for a run. The dude attacked her. But the part I specifically remember seeing.
She tried to call the cops. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You're good.
I apologize. You can go. I'm sorry.
No, I don't even want to say it no more. Sure,
But
you
this
got
is
it.
Fox.
5 times. She tried to call the cops 5 times, and he beat the living shit out of her for it.
So she tried to call the cops while he was attacking
After
her?
he attacked her.
Yeah.
Well, she went on a run, so I'm assuming she was running and like
Yeah, they.
calling and running.
I
was
thought
like,
she was
oh.
attacked and then she like got
She
away, and then after she got away, she went and called the cops.
I don't know. I know they said the ones I was seeing, like they were pointing out that
Tracked
she
her ass
tried to
down?
call 5
Yeah.
times.
Damn.
But he was running like with her because they
Just chasing her?
Dang, I can't remember where it was, but they said like essentially she takes like I don't know if it was
The
like
same
different
route.
trails every day,
Yeah.
but like this guy was not a regular runner type shit, so they knew like this was some new guy who like happened to follow her type shit.
Yep.
That's literally shit like that is
Like,
why
he
I don't
couldn't keep
run.
up
That's why I
Because
need to
actually
take a
love running.
taser or mace or...
Or he just
Or we could
overpowered
just not
her,
be
powered
getting
her.
killed while running.
Or we could just stop bringing people, or we could stop letting people in here without vetting them properly.
But also, there's a lot of American men
But that's
that
the
were
thing,
born
they're
and
not-
raised
Yeah,
here.
you know what?
Okay, but we can have that. We're already in America,
But-
bitch.
yeah,
they
but-
are. We produce them motherfuckers.
Yeah, those ones are a product of us. Like this guy already had a criminal record, and if the laws that were put in place to keep certain people out of here because they might be a higher liability.
We don't want more criminals.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't care. Like if children need to come over here because it's that or join the cartel, bring the kids. I have a heart for kids. Bring the kids.
Yeah, I don't know.
But also, they're kids. Like,
Yeah, they're kids. Like they can use the help. I get it. Whatever. But what we're not gonna do is just say, you know what, fuck it, let anybody and everybody come over here.
My thing is like
Like we already have our hood ratchet bitches. We don't need
And-
more hood ratchet bitches that don't speak English.
And we could say like, yeah, America does have like our own criminals and our own like issues with people like that. However, like in her case specifically, she'd probably still be alive and living a whole
Yeah.
healthy ass life if that motherfucker didn't come over here.
Yeah. No,
And then the fact that Joe Biden fucked up
Like-
her name during the State of the Union address.
Oh, the way I would flip if I was her parents.
Bro, her parents did flip.
Oh, I would have.
He made her mom cry on national television.
I would have went ape shit.
Oh yeah.
Because what do you mean?
And
You're
then he tried
already
to
the reason.
and then he tried to downplay the fact that it happened. Like, oh, like that could have easily like.
Listen, I agree. Like other people in other countries are going through hard
Could
shit.
have still happened.
Bitch, we're going through it already. What the fuck? We don't have shit to offer y'all. We don't have shit for the people here.
Bro, I don't understand
Right.
why we sent so much money over to the Ukraine, but if you're in the Ukraine and you're a woman and you decide that you want to come over here, that you can just get a free ticket over here
And not only-
and then get to live off us for free.
But not even just that. I remember when that shit was really going on and like all the black people in Ukraine were being denied a way out. Anyone that wasn't Ukrainian but they were colored, they were being denied access to leave Ukraine when that shit was going on.
Yeah.
And even I want to say Palestine as well, but I think
Right.
Ukraine was just more popular.
What were they doing with them?
Huh?
They were leaving them there. They were leaving.
Well,
them
it
in
was
whatever
mostly
zone
the
they were
it was
in.
mostly the males. No male could leave. So like if you were like say you and Nisa were about to get married or whatever, like the biggest story was there was this guy who was about to get married, his fiance or whatever, and
Jose Antonio Ibarra.
he tried to
Damn.
leave.
I used to live in a city called Ibarra.
That's crazy. He tried to leave with his wife. Like they were like, "Oh, we want to flee together." He got stopped at the border. They conscripted his ass, like force recruited his ass. That's what that means. They grabbed his ass. They were like, "Oh no, you're going to the front lines." She got to come here, and a week later, she's posting pictures on Instagram, staying in a nice hotel, hanging out with other dudes,
Sucking dick.
and probably because he straight up posted. He posted the shit she was sending him. To the internet and was like, it's crazy that we were just engaged to be married a week before this all started, and now she's in America, and I'm out here probably gonna die tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not new to this.
The guy's 26, is facing malice, murder, and other charges.
Malice murder, that's crazy.
But also, other charges is kind of concerning as well.
Exactly.
'Cause
What he
what
should
the
be
fuck do you
facing,
mean?
what he should be facing is a firing
Probably
squad.
SA
Right, a death
or
sentence.
like.
They haven't said it.
That's too quick.
Yeah,
I
but
want that
when you
nigga
say other
hanged.
charges,
I want that nigga.
Hey, well, let's not bring that back because they
you
got
keep
hangman?
moving and, like running
Shit.
you over.
He'll be fine.
That's considered to be.
Bro, I would love to bring the
Unusual.
hangman back, but
I think we should just bring back public style executions. Period.
I don't.
Just outside.
Do you know how many people
just
don't
with a
see that?
just with the guillotine. You want to know how many people do need to see it?
The guillotine?
Yes, bro.
I said a rope. You
Nope.
said a guillotine.
Yo, I think we should.
That's crazy.
Tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
Tie the limbs.
We're chopping this nigga's head off. You listen. All I'm saying is, look, I don't agree with a lot that goes on. I don't agree with a lot that goes on in the Middle East, but can I tell you where there's the least amount of theft?
Y'all are maniacal.
In a place where they chop off hands for thieving.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
No, I get that.
Listen, if you know the consequence behind your cousin Jamar over here grabbing something is, nigga, now he has a nub.
You losing a pinky.
No.
You accessory. You know that. You know that.
If I gotta lose a pinky behind accessory, I'm
actually
dropping.
just thinking how fast I would snitch. I'm not getting shit done, bro.
Hey.
And they be like, listen, that's like if you show your ankle, they taking cakes. Hey, her ankle out, babe. Come get her. Bitch, I'm not. No,
listen,
bro. I don't care what the consequence.
Hey, yo,
if it's like that, I'm snitching, bitch. Don't do it around me.
Let's see how much of a real nigga you are when your cousin go, hey, yo, we about to steal this candy bar. No, nigga, you're about to get your
He
shit.
about to steal this candy bar. He about to steal this candy bar.
Hey, yo, listen.
All
I'm saying is, I understand certain shit is inhumane. All I'm saying is, our society has degraded to the point now where corner stores can't even be open no more unless they got a gun on the shelf because niggas don't know how to keep their. Like, nigga, back in the day, you used to only steal if you couldn't afford something. Like, nigga, that was it.
No, now they just do it.
Now these kids is walking in there taking whole shelves of shit and walking out. All I'm saying is, let six niggas come up with their hands missing. They be like, damn, what happened to you? Yeah, they caught me stealing at the convenience store yesterday. Niggas gonna be going in there with exact change.
Niggas going into Walmart, bro. Niggas going into Walmart and just taking clothes and walking out that bitch. And they literally aren't supposed to.
Listen, all I'm saying is take. All you gotta do is take. Listen, all it's gonna take is six people. You get 6 people with missing hands. That's all it takes.
They're saying the second student was found dead too.
A second student?
Yeah, probably.
4 hours after. Her cause of death is still unknown.
Child, know the fucking name.
So they don't know. Well, they probably don't know what killed her.
Child, yes, the
But
fuck
listen,
they
Issa.
just not releasing it. Probably.
Well, I'm talking about Morticia.
It's
You know what they should do?
It's an election year, and they're not letting a lot of this shit come out.
Oh,
yeah, listen. Because I was just thinking in my head, do you know how bad, like, really, if they blasted Laken Riley's story the way that, say, they did, like, Gabby Petito?
Yeah.
Do you know how many people would fucking riot over these immigrants? And the worst part is, as much as people would say, like, oh, well, you know, it's Democrats that want them, bitch, I think everyone would be on that because we're genuinely the ones. Regular people, regardless of what side you're on, are the ones suffering because they're doing it.
Listen, let's just get away from the 2-party system. It was never supposed to be a 2-party system in
Right.
the first place. Fuck that. Vote for whoever's the most competent. I'm so tired of dumbass versus dumbass every fucking year.
No, I'm just saying, normally, you know, they'll be like, oh, Democrats want the Republicans.
Huh?
It's a numbers game.
Bro, yeah, you want to know what? The moment that we switched over from
And those
unanimous,
2 parties continuously have the most funded.
That's where the problem lies. The moment we switched
Right.
over to an electoral college versus fucking unanimous vote was fucking stupid. The moment that we let that happen was stupid. I understand why we let it happen and the time that we let it happen in during the wars, but now we're no longer at war. Right. It's time to drop it. It doesn't make sense anymore.
It's not practical to.
And not only that, but the schools aren't ran by the most highly educated people inside our country anymore. The schools are ran by fucking idiots.
Right.
Every idiot runs a
Teachers
school.
don't even want to teach anymore.
Bro, it's the unit, but that's the problem. The electoral college isn't just normal everyday teachers or normal schools. It's only by universities, but it's only by universities that are recognized by the state. So, places like California have 54 fucking votes,
right?
Because of their population and the fact that they have so many fucking state federally recognized colleges, while places like Florida only have 12.
Right.
What the fuck are you talking about?
And they also elect those people that they put up for delegation.
You put your friend up. Yeah, fuck that. No, the electoral college is fucking stupid. It needs to be done away with. And on top of that, the Senate needs to be taken down to limit terms. Nobody should serve on the Senate for life. That's not
for real.
It's not a lifelong.
Any office or any chair, any senator, any House of Representative, any member, Congress member, there should be a term for everybody, bro. You shouldn't be up there
Also, I think before
trying
you
to
get,
enforce policies from 40 years ago that you had in mind. Like it's 40 years ago, a lot of shit has changed.
I don't know. I don't care when you got your policies. My biggest thing is more the fact that when you make politicians, when you become a politician, I don't think it should be your job. I think it should be something you do extra. I think you should have already gotten yourself in life in a regular job, got yourself to a point in life where volunteering as a politician is not only something that you can do, but something that you want to do. I think if we're paying you to do it, that's when the problem comes in, because now you're desperate for money, which means if a pharmaceutical company comes to Mac and says, hey, Mac, you can make an extra $200 million this year, help our drug get passed in Congress.
But you got I see what you're saying, but
that's how it used to be ran.
But also, like, with that, they're also more in control, I would say, as to who's allowed to obtain that position. It's not regular, just like some smart, educated guy who comes from the bottom who can achieve that. Now it's somebody who's like comes from this higher class living, who like everybody's like grooming this kid. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said.
Like, but
it should be volunteer. That's what I said. If it's volunteer, you get rid of that.
No, but if it is volunteer, like those are the type of people that are more likely going to be put in those positions.
Because kids who are spoiled like that don't volunteer a lot.
Well, I'm saying people who are actually working, who need to work and make money for themselves and their family, those are the people that are really going to care about that shit at the end of the day. Like they're putting in their time and their effort to feed their family.
Would you agree that the best would you agree that the best everyday workers should be the ones that are up there? So like what I'm saying is a guy who built his company from the ground up, to me, is somebody who I want running a country. You want to know why? Because he knew how to make money. Not only did he know how to make money, not only was he an expert in his field and know what the fuck he was talking about, but he was good enough to now have extra time to volunteer to look over his state's financials.
Because that's two problems with that though. Because like if you're saying like this guy who built his own business, maybe that business that he built up and was very successful and does not translate to politics correctly, or it doesn't translate to politics in the way that might be effective that we need it to be. But you know what I'm saying? But also, not a lot of people are capable of like doing that to make themselves financially independent to where they have the extra time to now take on.
But that's what I said.
Politics.
But that's what I'm saying. You're a politician. But that's what we did. That's how politics was run up until World War II. That's how it was run. It wasn't considered. That's
what I'm saying. Though a lot of those people came from successful backgrounds already.
Most of them
came from places of wealth already.
Most of them came from volunteers.
They were bred to be that person.
No, most of them were. Because here's the thing: when you're that rich and you have that much money, if you come from a rich family and you come from a spoiled life, most of your kids don't want to have to do politics.
They do, because the only people that could get that were the people that were educated, who had the money to pay for that good education.
No, most of the politicians before World War II didn't even have higher university degrees because it wasn't a paid job. They're not earning anything from it. So their families would be like, no, we'd rather have young Jimmy run the business.
People in Parliament had to have extensive education in writing, in communication, in English, and speech.
Yeah, so they were...
A regular person, is what I'm saying, can't have that. That's what I'm saying. The people that come from money are the only people that could be put in those positions.
You don't want somebody...
So their policies could be swayed to fit their agenda, not the working class people, not everyday working people.
One second.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll come back. But everyday, you don't want some everyday... I want the best of the best of the best in that position. I don't want some guy who thinks that what he knows in his local... Like, somebody who's able to grow a business from small scale to a bigger scale is somebody who not only knows finances, but knows how to run something. This country should, first off, if you get people like that in office, all this frivolous money that we're spending,
but it just doesn't. I get what you're saying. It doesn't sound practical. Do you not understand how what you're saying doesn't really sound possible, especially in today's age. People who are scaling up from nothing, coming from the bottom, that have that life experience of being poor. You know what I'm saying? Like
they're going to be in their
working for their.
I get
money.
what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Scaling up a business. They're becoming financially successful.
They're going to be old.
Well,
jumping into politics.
Because I think Issa had something to say, and y'all keep going at it.
It wasn't even about that, so that's why I put my hand back down. I was just literally. I just said it was just. I was just gonna read off the rest of that list. The other chick in Georgia. It says no details were released about the circumstances surrounding her death. There was a second student that was also found dead on campus in the last 24 hours to her death. In Brumby Hall,
in the same area,
sudden death, same
on the
college,
same campus.
Same campus. Different
From the
area.
same thing?
No, sudden death. That's what they're calling it. But it's the first death on this.
Sudden
campus
death,
within
like
20
at the end of
years.
Mortal Kombat when you beat the fuck out of somebody and they didn't land a hit, and y'all were both close to death, and then you get the
Sudden
fatality.
death just sounds like they don't have an actual explanation for
Yeah,
what.
They don't want to give the
What
explanation.
actually took her.
They probably went.
You know
to
how-
the
you know
morgue.
how-
Sudden
They're-
blunt force trauma. Like, knock her ass with a pipe. Like,
My dog went. My dog's KD is at a 2-for-1 right now, and he
you
got a
American?
2-0.
Fuck you, nigga.
But yeah, it was the first deaths on the campus.
Did
in
you
the
see
last
the picture of
20 years.
her?
Yeah, she's just a white girl.
No. Did you see the picture of her? Like,
Oh no, it's not showing it on.
Yeah.
here.
They took that shit off the internet.
They're not. Yeah.
I would.
They
They
took
might
that
put
bitch
on
off.
that without the family's consent. They
No,
just fucked
no,
up.
bro. They took the family said that they allowed the picture to be shown. They took that shit down because if you've seen it, there's no fucking way you're voting for any policy that allows immigrants in this country.
But that's also probably why they haven't found the cause of death yet, because they might like it said she was unrecognizable in one of these. So
Did all of y'all watch Blade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You remember when Blade hits that motherfucker with
put
that
her
needle
on.
and his face starts to bubble the fuck up?
Yeah. Freeze.
That's
Froze.
what.
Well,
That's
she
what.
probably started swelling
his
up.
thing was-
That's
his thing
no,
was
that
lost.
bro. She had been left there for 24 hours, and the swelling still hadn't gone down.
Well, yeah, rigor mortis started going through, so
Yeah,
that shit
but
was
even,
hardened.
I was gonna say even with rigor set in, that's crazy.
She looked like the Elephant Man.
That's upsetting. Poor girl.
He beat the fuck
that
out of
means
her.
that she was kind of alive long enough for like all that swelling to.
Yeah, bro.
stay-
They're
go
saying
up.
they're saying it was not a quick death. They're saying he beat her to
I'm
death.
sure she suffered.
She probably it was just like she died later on. It's just she didn't have the strength. to
Especially
go.
She was probably laying there.
He probably beat her
Or he
unconscious,
knocked
and then
her
she
out.
died.
That's
And then
what
she
I'm
died
saying,
from
to
brain
beat him
hemorrhage.
to death
She
itself.
probably died from
No,
a
she
brain
probably
hemorrhage.
was in and out of consciousness, like she probably passed
Laying
out from the
there.
pain.
Her
and then woke back up.
Her
and
blood,
was-
her brain probably had a bleed in it. That's probably what killed her.
So my question is, I thought she
jeez.
attempted to call 911 multiple times.
Yeah.
Did they not answer?
No, they did, but they
He
didn't
probably
say
cracked her
anything.
upside the head, and she hung up
All
accidentally
right,
a couple
no, because
times.
if someone calls 911
It said they arrived 20
from a
minutes
cell
after.
from a cell
Yeah,
phone,
they're
they
supposed to
ping
immediately like
they
do-
ping your cell towers and get to the closest diagonal, like the closest location that they can to your phone.
Nigga, it's the same thing.
Like I'm just saying, there's no way.
No, they don't even have to do all that.
Nigga.
They know exactly where you're at for that shit, and I
Nigga.
only know because it's happened to me.
Nigga, all I'm saying is, regardless of the reason why they didn't get there that quickly, all I'm saying is he had enough time to beat the fuck out of that
They
girl.
said they
All you need
immediately,
is, like,
they
2
immediately
minutes.
began searching for her 20 minutes after they received the call.
Searching for her, yeah.
She went on a run about noon, and they responded to the call at 12:38. So as soon as they got there at 12:38,
That's pretty fast,
38
bro. But
minutes. 38 minutes after they got
Bro,
the
he
call.
He immediately went in.
He
That was my thought.
he immediately went to whooping
Yeah.
her ass.
That's-
Immediately,
I
there
mean-
was no pass go. There was no collect this $200.
Hey,
My dog went
if
straight to jail.
Any women are on here, this is why you need fucking concealed carry. I don't give a fuck what license you have for it. Go get you some with some power behind it, because that ain't it.
No, or
Yeah.
even if you don't have a gun, bro, a taser or pepper spray.
Bro, fuck
bro,
the
that's
taser
not
and pepper
good
spray. That shit ain't
Because
good
they
enough
have to
now.
walk
It doesn't
down
matter.
on
It's better than them
jail.
having nothing,
Nothing,
bro.
yeah.
Of course, if you could have a gun, get a gun, bang that nigga, get
Listen,
a 22.
Listen,
All
I'm
you need
gonna
is
be honest.
22 to do it,
Anywhere
nigga.
you can get a gun anywhere. You just gotta ask for it.
You only gotta know the right nigga.
No,
Just
just ask for
understand
it. Somebody
your
gonna get that bitch
surroundings.
to you.
Don't
For-
do
as a
stupid
female, yeah.
shit.
Somebody gonna get that
Especially
bitch
if
to
you're
you.
You can't
female.
even say just don't. You can't even say
Well,
don't.
like
do stupid
honestly,
shit.
now you
That's
can't even
literally-
go out on a run.
But that's what I'm saying. You
That
can't
was not
say
even
don't do
stupid.
stupid shit because there
But,
are
you
women.
know,
It's
don't
like,
go out
oh,
at night
watch
by
what you
Going
wear.
outside without a pistol to me is stupid. Go outside with a pistol. Take one everywhere you go. Get one.
Either way, like I said, you can't even just say that.
Yeah.
That's literally the equivalent to, oh, well, watch what you're wearing, bitch. If they want to do it, they're
They're
gonna
gonna
find
do it.
Well-
Even in these tight ass leggings that I have to squeeze my big ass into, if a nigga wanted them off bad enough, they're gonna find a way.
But
Bro,
also,
listen.
though, it's about like you presenting yourself as
No,
more
the fuck
of-
it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it is literally not.
It's called
There are
targeting for
there
a
are women-
reason.
There
It
are
is
women who have been
targeting for
attacked
a
wearing
reason.
much more than what I even.
I'm not
I even
arguing
am just
that. I'm
now.
not arguing
Like,
that.
I'm not.
But I am saying, like, there's scientific
Now, I can
studies
see,
behind
like, if it's
predatorial
easier for it to come
tracing.
off.
That's
I
what-
would say
that-
if it's easier to come off, like if that's what you're saying.
No,
Don't put a
I'm
skirt on.
saying if you dress like if
Okay,
I'm a predator
no, I'm not.
and you dress like my prey, I'm gonna prey on you.
No, but women can wear anything. Women walk out wearing what niggas is looking to prey on. Like women being women are exactly what men are looking for to prey on.
But you can make
So
yourself
therefore-
more of a prey
Carly's your
than
emotional
not.
support dog over there.
I really,
He's like, calm down.
I'm really.
It's
Look,
okay.
all I'm saying is don't go outside without a pistol. That's stupid for anybody because we've seen all these
Or
shootings
some
like
sort of protection.
a pistol. Fuck what they talk about. They say no,
But there's
a
also-
pistol.
No, there's also young girls
A
that
pistol.
can't have a gun yet.
A
They-
pistol.
They need something.
Pistol.
Pepper
BB
spray,
gun.
taser.
Pepper spray, taser.
Aerosol.
Actually, hold up.
BB gun.
Y'all
bear
keep saying
fucking
pepper
shit-
spray,
bear
pepper
spray.
gel.
Listen.
Yeah, pepper gel.
Oh, yeah.
Listen,
Because
y'all
it
are
doesn't get all in the
Any-
air.
anything.
y'all are
Anything.
y'all are
Anything.
tripping. Listen,
Something is better than
That's for,
nothing.
no, but I'm talking about a
Yeah.
12-year-old girl. You don't want her walking around with a gun, or maybe she doesn't want a gun.
my
She
12-year
needs something
listen,
else.
my 12-year-old daughter will have a pistol.
That's your 12-year-old daughter. I'm talking about all the other 12-year-olds.
They also need to have-
You need to have a pistol
They need to know
because
how
let me tell you
Before
something.
we
Wait,
get
wait.
to the pistol,
No.
there's other things.
There's
we
no.
can do.
What I'm saying is there's nothing else because here's what
Steve,
we've proven
relax.
scientifically.
Calm down.
The gels, the
Sit.
pepper spray shit is starting to become less effective, not just on men but on women as well, because people are starting to build up tolerances to it naturally.
That's
I don't know
crazy.
I don't know who you're talking to. Nigga,
They're not using CS gas, nigga. That's
You're
different.
not pepper spray.
Some
You've been pepper. I've been
Class.
pepper sprayed. If
Bro,
you
there was
fucking
some-
pepper spray me or tase me. I'm not.
there
I'm
are
done.
bro. Listen,
I'm done with
Scientific-
He said I'm done.
Every a thing that I wanted to do to you, I don't
Bro,
give a fuck.
listen.
I'm not doing none of that.
Shut the fuck up. That's only because that's your
Right.
real life. That's your trauma talking. Shut up,
Crocklevix.
nigga. There were niggas that I seen
Sorry,
get
I didn't
tased before I had to carry my taser. There was two niggas. One name was Hernandez. He got tased. Nigga did not flinch. They actually pulled the
Crocklevix.
prongs out because they thought they didn't latch. Pulled them out. They saw blood. They were like, oh, well, let's try again just to be sure. His nervous system doesn't respond to a taser.
I said crocklevits.
That's a rare incident.
That's what I'm
That is
saying.
a very,
But that's a-
not everybody.
I'm not saying everybody, but you can run up on one of them niggas. Listen, my daughter's not
get
having.
juiced,
You know
nigga.
what? You know what? No nigga is immune to lead. No nigga. I have not met the nigga yet that has been immune to bullets. They showed the nigga on TV. They called him Clark Clint. I haven't run into him yet.
Nobody's immune to pepper spray.
Shit.
Nobody.
I'm
Shit.
just saying.
No
all
one.
I'm saying
Shit.
is if you
there
can't,
are some
you
niggas
don't
that
have
you
access
know.
to
You know a
weaponry
couple of them. Wait,
like
you know a
that.
couple of them Kim sergeants.
You get some
You know a
else,
couple
yeah.
of them Kim sergeants that would go in that CS gas chamber and take deep breaths in front of you. Be like, "What's wrong?" Private.
Yeah, they've been susceptible to it for a long
Nigga,
time.
that's all- that's-
Their
that's-
body's been trained to it, but still, it's
Nigga,
it's gonna affect you.
Yeah, but
doesn't
nigga,
matter.
but
I'm gonna
we
hit
still
you.
won't
Yeah,
get it.
that stray ass ex-military cop.
Yeah, that's what
right
I'm
on
saying.
that
Bro, listen,
shit.
I'm preparing for any eventuality. This nigga can have a PTSD episode and decide that your daughter is now the target. Fuck that. You know what his ass ain't immune to? All that CS gas that he been practicing in? This bullet.
These fucking hands, nigga. That's what I'm saying. But you ain't got that.
You're
You ain't
a
got.
12-year-old girl.
You're not a 12-year-old. Look,
You ain't
listen,
got a gun.
maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me.
At least
All I'm
have
saying
pepper spray
is,
and a taser.
all I'm saying is, train your kids on firearm safety.
That too,
Take your
that-
kids to the range. Get a ass a pistol.
But
What
also-
the?
Bare,
saying-
bare minimum.
If you can't get a gun,
Bare minimum.
then
I say
at
a
least
baton.
have those. Or a baton, something.
I say a baton.
You
One of
gotta
them-
have some work behind
Hey,
that baton,
baton,
nigga.
taser?
That taser.
No, that one-
all you gotta do is touch.
No, I'm talking about that one. That's the one I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
them
The baton tasers.
The
prop?
but that's what
No,
I'm getting
no,
at.
no, no. The
No,
one,
they're
the one
big
that's a
ass
stick.
ones.
But if any part of that bitch touch you, yeah, bro. I want at least that's the
Everything's
minimum.
illegal.
That's the minimum. And I want my
Give a fuck
amp.
if it's legal or not.
That long
Bitch,
stick,
you come
nigga.
down.
Yeah, nigga, you thought you was getting it?
But you gotta run around with a big ass baton.
No,
on
bro.
you, like,
The ones they got now, bro, is that extend one like AJ has
but
inside
it's
her.
still heavy as shit.
But-
And you gotta
Look like-
run
You
with
want
that.
some heavy as shit? You gotta have
run-
some oomph
You
behind
gotta
that.
run with that. They're running with it.
Hey,
Hold
I
up,
said,
not
one
even
store
just
one
that.
time.
Hey,
I
that
got that
big one
baton.
that I
I
carry.
got that shit out. I'm like, ooh.
what mini one?
It wasn't like a full mini, but like my taser was like this big. It was kind of heavy. But long
This
story
big,
short,
nigga. That's a big ass.
no,
taser.
my long
It was only
How
this
big?
big, but
It wasn't. I'm saying, you know, the full batons is like this big.
How-
Mine was like this. You hit a nigga with that, yeah.
Bro, no,
Yeah,
'cause
get
like,
back up if you bad.
it's like those girls who are like,
But
yeah, I
that's what
got
I'm
a
saying.
dildo.
Some of
It's
these
like,
guys, like,
it's only
they're
this
showing
big.
niggas
Like,
like
it's only
guns out
12
there.
inches,
Over
but
tasers,
I'm
like
like,
a
I'm
lot.
not saying like to hit you, like to tase you. I'm saying if I clock you hard enough, bitch, it's gonna take you a minute. So if I give me a good little 2 swings and
That's
dip,
why I said
I got a chance.
them retractable batons,
With a
bro,
pepper
with
spray,
them
you
with
ain't
the heavy
even gotta
lead.
hit a nigga.
Oh, bro, I freaking
All
love
you gotta
that
do
shit.
is waft that bitch one time.
Bro, some of these niggas is attacking through that shit.
I'm here for the blunt force trauma. I am not.
You pepper spray a nigga, he start breathing and huffing that in. hit his ass again.
Bruh,
It's
listen,
a wrap.
all
bro.
I'm saying is I've seen some of these niggas. Like I've been watching a lot of these cop videos. Some of these female cops have been hitting niggas with pepper spray and still getting their ass beat the fuck up.
Bro,
The one
run away
that
because
ran
you
in-
don't understand. You
No,
spray,
seriously.
run away. Spray,
You're
run
supposed to
away.
distract
Nigga,
them.
If you're tasing,
Nigga, this is a cop. She was
And
in
not
the
care.
house. She's a cop. She's in the house. This nigga came around the corner. 6'4", every bit of what looked to be 300 pounds.
I'm a spray.
She hit that nigga with the pepper spray. He threw the pepper spray. Still reached her, grabbed her by her vest, and tossed her ass into the fucking wall.
She didn't know what she was doing.
Huh?
I said, why she just stand
Because
there?
who thinks? But that's what I'm saying. Who thinks that somebody's gonna attack you through pepper spray? These niggas want you bad
Either
enough.
way, why are you sitting there? No,
She
bro,
fucked-
She didn't have nowhere. Where was she gonna go? She was in the house.
Running
That's what I'm
outside,
asking.
nigga.
Why didn't she? There was nowhere else she could. That's what I'm asking.
Run outside to the corner.
What? Spray that
Oh,
nigga.
That's a big nigga.
No, I'm literally asking.
can't chase me
like,
if I'm
there was
running
no
away.
Door, there
No,
was
there's a door on the
nowhere.
other side of this nigga,
Oh, but
and he's
he-
already swinging.
I didn't know if she was black.
Yeah, he's blind. I'm running between his legs, hitting that nigga in the nuts. I'm out of there.
Yeah,
nigga.
see, this nigga's doing all fancy shit. What I'm saying is, if she didn't play with that nigga and would have,
That's I'm not giving you a chance.
bro, listen. I bet you pepper spray wouldn't have stopped that black student we seen fuck that teacher up over that switch. You remember that shit?
No, you ain't shit.
It
For
would.
that. I'm
Pepper
sorry.
spray would have stopped.
No, he blindsided. He would have been eyes closed and still fucked her up.
Yeah,
Pepper spray would have dropped that nigga. He'd have
Calm
started
down,
crying.
sit down.
No,
Bitch ass nigga, yeah.
no.
Now that blunt
Chill
weapon
out.
would
Chill
have.
out.
That baton would have cracked his ass across the head, knocked his
Lay down.
screws back in.
But you
Lay
get a
down.
baton, you hit a nigga in the knee.
Lay down.
You spray that nigga in
Lay
the
down.
face, hit him in the knee, it's a wrap.
Chill out. Lay down.
You take a knee out, he can't run away. What is he gonna do?
Get his ass beat. Crowley, let's go.
So you say that.
Over there.
I'm thinking about a woman's perspective. You gotta understand, bro.
22.
I'm thinking about a woman's perspective.
I think. Listen, all I'm saying
Women's
is they
not
make,
about to beat his
they
ass.
make a compact shotgun now. I'm just putting it out there. It's a one-shot shotgun. It got a shell in it this big, and it will fuck your arm up. But let me tell you what it will do on the opposite end of that. Clear up any problems that you had in front of you, to the side of you, or behind you.
That's all it is. You just need to get something where you can get away, and then you better start.
Oh, no,
fucking
you're not gonna have to
running,
go.
boy.
Once you
He's
pull the
going away.
Yeah. Once you pull that trigger for that one shot, it's a one shot. But once you pull that trigger for
Are
that
you
one
talking
shot.
about the little ones that look like cars?
No. That's a credit card. That's a 22. This is a little. It takes a 12-gauge shotgun.
And that bitch hit though.
And that bitch is this big round. And you can carry that bitch in your fanny pack. Mary can carry it in her fanny pack at
you're talking about
and
that.
a motherfucker pull up on. It looked like a little flare gun. And a motherfucker pull up on you. And what happens is you tell him no, and he decides that he's gonna try to take the yams anyway. Well, let's just say he's talking to Jesus the next second.
Yeah, I still need. I need.
Because listen, you don't have to be accurate with that motherfucker.
I'd be
You don't have to be
deadly-ass
close with that
female. I ain't even
motherfucker.
gonna hold.
The BBs coming out that bitch are this big.
Couldn't be me.
Are you talking about the belt?
If I was a female, I'd be
Is
the
it the
deadliest
shotgun,
bitch
Lucy?
walking
It's like
around,
that
boy. Cause a motherfucker come up with me like I'm a little prey. I'm about to.
It's
I'm not
not.
about to pull that bitch out. I'm gonna drop a nigga, boy.
It's literally like that, and it's literally they literally made it for female defense. You wanna know why?
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Because it's for people who
Hey,
don't
that's-
like. Huh? He's fine.
Yeah, he's chilling. He's
Oh,
chilling.
It's for
sorry,
people.
switching. Really.
It's for people who don't like guns. The guy who designed it for his wife and his daughter. He
People with
patented
small
it.
hands,
It's for
probably.
it has shock absorbers in it. It's a one fire use. That's it. That's all it's good for.
Okay.
Because after that, you got to take it and get it either redone.
No, it's not enough.
Huh?
So that's not enough for me.
What do you mean?
They're just trying
That's
to
not
empty
enough.
the entire
It's a
clip.
12-gauge buckshot.
Me not care.
You don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that bitch.
Listen, your revolver that you have ain't gonna do as much
No,
damage.
I'm saying, but what if you fuck around and miss?
You can't.
You can't.
You don't understand how shotguns work. That's what I'm saying. You're not understanding.
You can't miss with the shot.
No.
No, it's a huge spread.
No, listen.
the
A shotgun
bullet
isn't.
opens
A
up
shotgun's
the
not a bullet. It's
shrapnel.
It's a bunch of little BBs that are about this size for buckshot,
Yeah.
and they spread.
I mean, I used to shoot them, but I never knew that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're not missing. You
But
wanna know
you're-
why? Because you
Yeah,
aim it this
something.
way, everything that's you could have 4 niggas trying to take the yams in
No,
front of you,
but you-
and all 4 of them niggas is walking away.
I mean, there's different shots though. Like buckshot's more accurate.
It's given-
precise, but like
No,
bird
buckshot's
shot-
less accurate.
Bird shot is like more.
It's more spread, but it's less lethal.
widespread, like pellets.
Yeah, but it's less spread, but it's lethal.
Buckshot is just
Way
like,
more lethal.
But it has more. It has more metal, like volume. Like the bird shots. It's
Yeah, you
smaller
can fit more
pellets.
of them in it. Yeah, but he made this not to pepper somebody. They said, what was your intention of designing this? He said, if somebody attacks my daughter, I want her to be able to send his ass to the next
Drop
part.
a man, a
Yeah.
full grown man.
Right,
How
and-
much is it?
Huh?
How much is it?
I think they were going for like 500.
Oh.
500?
500.
That's
Why is it so
crazy.
expensive?
That's nice.
That is not nice. That's,
What?
That's
Because
expensive
why
as
protect
fuck.
yourself?
Because no. First off, you got to think about what you're getting. You're getting
one-time
something.
shot.
You're getting something that to get it refurbished is like $200 to get it rebuilt.
That's crazy.
Bro, it's shooting a buckshot and it's not breaking your hand.
I could get you a 22. I could get you a 22
Breaking
with
your
a.
hand, question
It's
mark?
not breaking your hand. Like
No,
you have to
like
understand.
normally
You have to
would.
understand how much gunpowder is in a
Yeah,
buckshot
like
normally. Like a
gunpowder.
shotgun are built the way they are to
Oh,
absorb
that's
the
why
shock.
they have that kickback?
Yeah, they to absorb the shock. You're taking a
Oh.
buckshot, you're putting it in pistol form, and you're not fucking up your arm. Like all of that technology, like yeah, the price kind of makes it. That's really
I
good.
don't know. I don't think so. I'd rather give my girl a 22 for the same price.
You're getting
Yeah.
a girl at 22, and if she happens to miss or something like that,
Happens. She has capacity. She
Yeah.
has like 16 more rounds.
my daughter's not missing. My daughter's not missing because if
You
she
just said if she happens to miss, so if she misses that one.
it's a shotgun shell. If she,
Okay.
as long as she can point in front of her and pull that bitch, it's gone. Whatever the problem that was here is gone. That's the point about a shotgun. That's why you use it in breach maneuvers. You want to know why? Because if there's a problem down this hallway, you know this just as well as I do. Yeah, I might be accurate with this rifle, but if I blow that trigger one time, boom! Anything that was down that hallway is now no longer a problem.
I mean, not with a buckshot. Like you gotta still have to be precise with that bitch to a degree. Like you still gotta be nice with that hole.
Listen, as long as you aim, if the niggas, but it's for protection, so the niggas coming at you.
I understand, but that's what I'm saying. You only have one shot. What if it's more than one guy too? Like
If
lining them
it's
niggas
a
up?
buckshot, you know just as well as I do, that bitch is going to spread. It's going to. There could be 4 niggas in front of. He even showed the demonstration because the barrel's so short, it starts spreading way quicker.
I get that.
He had people. He had the dummies lined up about 50 meters away.
50 meters away.
He had them 50 because he had them in range. He had them 50 meters. Then he had them at 25. Then he had them at 10, and then 15, 10, and then 5. At the 15, he had 3. All 3 of the assailants were, if not dead, wounded. Out of the 4 times he
At
shot
15
them.
meters
At 15 meters.
with one shot.
With one shot.
I don't know. It just doesn't sound practical. With a buckshot, I mean, with a
Buckshot.
bird shot,
With
with
buck-
like a smaller pellet is what I'm saying. That's like, but that's
But it's
not
less
as
lethal. Yeah,
Right.
that's what I'm saying. The
But,
buckshots that the
buckshots are more condensed of a shot. That's
yeah,
what
but
I'm-
the
that's what I'm
BB,
saying.
but it's not about how condensed it is. It's about how many BBs are in them. There's still quite a lot of BBs. It's like 15. It's like 15 to 20 BBs depending on what type
it
of
does matter
buckshot.
because that matters how many people you can hit with one shot.
One of the buckshot can go through a person and into another person.
But I'm talking about like how if they're standing side by side and you got to shoot one of them niggas.
Most
other
people
nigga
aren't
hit.
attacking you
Like,
literally side by
Why-
side.
Yes, they are.
And
Front
not only
to back,
that, but
side to
once
side.
most attackers, if they see one person get down by a shotgun blast, they're not
gonna
thinking
grab your ass.
No, they're
The
not.
fuck?
They're not thinking, oh, that was a one-time shot.
Yeah.
They're gonna look to see if it is.
I was honestly just gonna ask if anyone was going to the store after this, so I don't have to risk getting kidnapped in the parking lot.
They finna beat your ass.
What?
Oh God, though, like I feel that 100%.
You say what? Get kidnapped?
In the
Bro,
parking lot? Hell yeah.
What store?
You're a strong, independent woman.
No, I'm not, Matt. No, I'm not.
Not when the 6'5" dude.
Listen,
in the
I don't
running.
give a fuck if he's 5'1". I don't want to
True.
do it.
No.
You're equal to him.
Me no care.
But
No,
she
I'm-
doesn't want to deal with the trauma of that.
No, I was
happened.
at. Is anyone?
What store?
Like a Walmart.
You
even
need
a
to go to the
Publix.
store?
I need sour cream and Parmesan cheese.
That's so specific.
Is that worth your life tonight?
Walmart?
Shut up, Mike.
Walmart,
I'll
bro?
just go to Publix.
What's wrong with?
Right. What's wrong with? No one's gonna kidnap you. There's hella people there. There's lights.
The fuck?
They have
Somebody could
security.
absolutely kidnap
Nobody's
you
about to
in
risk
Walmart.
trying to kidnap you, cuz. All the people there.
You know what? If I ever go missing, don't let him be like. Don't send him out for the search party, bro. Let him get a sense of urgency. Then
Why are you going missing? What
I
are you
said
doing?
if.
What are you doing
She
that?
just
that
tried
I was walking out of the store.
a Walmart?
Somebody wants her jams, man.
Walmart?
Somebody.
Bro, the
No, you
Walmart
never
parking
see-
lot is actually dark
Bro,
as fuck at night.
And not only that,
It's
it's
scary.
actually
The
a
most
lot
crazy-
of women do end up like getting kidnapped. Most of the times though, it's not like, oh, they just got snatched. It's like you'll fuck around and unlock your door and someone will be standing on the other side of their shit and just step in. How they don't see it, I don't know. Because if a bitch sitting like this, I'm sitting like this, you can take the car, Wody, but I'm not getting in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You gonna have to drag me.
Or
I don't give a fuck, bitch. Shoot me now.
Yeah, they're gonna shoot.
Okay, shoot me now.
Never
You wanna know?
let
You wanna
them
know what
take
that's
you
not?
to a
You wanna know
second
what?
location.
You wanna know what? You wanna know what? To avoid all that. You put that buckshot right to that door.
Have a man.
Yeah, well, guess what? I'm not spending an extra $500 that I don't have at this moment.
for that.
How? Or you could just have a man. You know what I'm saying? That could,
Okay, well, my man happens to not be at the podcast with me, so therefore,
I can
he
follow
would
you.
not be going with me to Walmart if he wasn't already in the car.
Then
But
why don't
also
you
now women are
go with
harder
him?
too. A woman will come up to you and talk.
Oh,
about
Yeah,
it.
and that's crazy too.
Snatch your
Bitches
ass.
just be. I feel like women are so much worse now. They're just like, yeah, you know what?
Don't trust anyone
You're gonna
unless
get
you
gone,
already know them.
and I'm gonna help you get gone.
Bruh,
So why don't we converse about this while my man just?
Y'all be watching movies, boy.
Bruh,
No,
that's a real
no, these
thing.
are real.
Women are actually
Bro, do you know
helping
how
with the
many
setups
times I
now.
had mental anxiety? Like
The Mona Lisa from Lil Wayne has
Do you
become
guys-
real life.
Do you guys remember the Achilles heels thing?
Yeah.
Bro, when that was happening,
What when people were?
they were
Hiding under your car and
when you
slicing
stepped up
your
there,
heel.
sliced your
So
heel,
your
you said,
foot
"Oh,
stops
okay,
working
yeah."
and you can't run.
But they were doing that at Walmart's and Winn Dixie's and the most
They were really
random
doing that shit.
places.
But wasn't
Bro,
that like
what?
when we
To
were
the
like
point
a
where-
lot younger?
No,
No,
that was
that
during COVID.
That was
Oh, they were doing it again.
Yeah, they was doing it with
That's
that. They
like
was doing that with the
legend,
clown.
like
They were doing
before-
that with the
no,
clown
they're
shit.
doing-
Like, where are you getting
No, you
away
ever
with
seen
that
the
at
Urban
though?
Legends?
Like nobody sees this shit,
There's a
bro.
movie
Like
Urban
this is,
Legends based
Where they're
upon
doing
like
that?
every urban legend, but
They were, like,
in that
cutting
movie they made sure they included someone getting their ankle sliced, and I want to say it was
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Wax.
Oh, yeah,
No,
House
no,
of Wax.
I'm talking about
House of Wax.
movie
They cut
Urban
those
Legends.
scissors.
Yeah. But I'm saying they got that. The original time that was done was inside the movie House of
In
Wax,
the
and then
movie.
that's when it started
Oh,
becoming
House
like
of Wax. I remember House of
House of Wax. Remember, the guy was underneath the floor, and
No,
the
in the,
guy
bath,
was
he's in the bathroom and he had
no. What I'm saying is the killer was underneath
Yeah,
the
he
floor.
was
He came up out of that floor panel and used those shears and went, and that guy, oh, and then niggas was like, oh god,
No,
Oh my
he
God,
had-
your knees.
yeah.
But,
strong like Megan. I'm done.
There's
yeah,
like
that
right now
shit.
it's women are actually helping out in like the kidnapping of children. They're going up to moms and being like, have you seen my son or my daughter? They were like this tall, blue shirt, and the mom turns around to go like look to see if she
And
can
they'll steal
spot the
their
kid,
kid.
and someone behind the mom will grab the child out of the cart and run.
Oh, what about that nigga
so
that?
often.
What about that nigga that just kidnapped that girl in the Walmart parking lot?
Or
And
they'll
then
pretend
when the
that
cops
you're
got to
trying kidnap your
the
own
hotel
kid.
room, there was blood everywhere. That you
Oh my god.
Huh?
Oh my no!
You know,
it was
maybe
in
I don't
my
like
parking
Parmesan or
lot.
sour
This
cream.
mom and her
That's
daughter,
crazy.
who was like 5 or 6, were walking down the street together. The dude jumps out of his fucking truck, grabs the little girl. Mom is trying to fight. He beats the mom and grabs the girl, gets in the car, dips off. The cops find them like 6 hours later in a hotel room. And like the girl has like there's blood on the bed. The girl's naked. Like it was really fucked up. I was fucked up watching that
Yeah,
shit.
that kind of
The
shit.
dad heard over the radio. He had the little like cop radio on. He heard over it and met them at the hotel, and they would not let him near his daughter. And
They're
his
like,
friends
"You
like
don't
that's
wanna
his
see
like
this
that's
shit."
the dad, and they're like he cannot come over here.
He does not want to see
I'm
it.
getting
Like
ready
he's
to
like we're waiting
transition
for an
at this
ambulance. He
point.
cannot come over.
What?
Here.
So
Oh,
get
speaking
ready
of
to transition at this point.
Speaking of transition, there was
Okay.
this guy sent us in. The guy sent us in this story. He was like, somebody was like, "Hey, can y'all bring light to this and how fucked up it is?" So the story goes, there's a guy inside the comments. It's a Reddit post. The guy is in the comments of a Reddit post, and he said, "Yeah, when I met my boyfriend, 5 or 6 years ago, he doesn't know that I'm trans. He's very transphobic."
How he don't know?
Because he told the way the guy has skirted around having sex at all. The way he skirted around having sex at all is he said that he wanted to wait till marriage.
Of course.
And the other guy that he's talking to is very religious, very religious.
He went.
So he went for it. So he was like, "Okay, that's great." So they've been together 6 years.
Wait, it's
He
a trans
proposed.
woman.
It's
a woman.
it's a
that's
dude.
man.
No, it's a dude acting like a chick.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
Okay, so check me out. So he's doing that, and he wrote into Reddit and was like, "Hey, am I wrong for doing this? Wait. And how do y'all think I can avoid the situation? Because I haven't been able to get my op yet.
He's a little penis.
Still has a penis. It's a trap. It's a trap.
Oh my god, 6 years and you don't notice a bulge?
Or something.
Like he got
Like y'all have never slept naked in the same bed. Nothing.
Well, I mean,
They're very religious.
No. I'm saying I understand. You can wait until marriage, but like you cannot have sex and sleep in the same bed.
No.
You never notice.
Fuck no.
I feel
What do
like
you-
there's signs.
What do you mean? Well, maybe you
Fuck
can.
no.
There's multiple other people who can sleep in the same bed with the opposite sex and not actually have sex.
In that situation, neither one would have to be attracted to the other, or one of them is not attracted to the other and doesn't know that the other one is attracted to them. There's no way that you're in an active relationship with somebody
in love.
Even the Amish don't do that. They have what they call soaking, where they let their significant. Yeah, exactly. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you can do it, but not for 6 years. Not for 6 years.
Yeah, bro. What are you
talking about?
Not 3 months in, bro. There's no way me and you have a mutual attraction and you talk about, hey, let's sleep in the same. In 3 months, bitch, we lay down in this bed, something's getting splatted. If not you better call your mama. Somebody's getting bust down.
That's crazy. 3 months.
3 months, and we have mutual attraction, bro. And you're laying in front of me? No. No.
That boy said one night, nigga.
Being on this podcast has done me too much trauma because as soon as you said, if not you, call your mama, I was getting ready to just go off.
It was a
we've
joke.
Had too many stories. We've had too many stories about niggas fucking on a girlfriend's mama. I got ready to get pissed off at that, and I ain't.
Bro, but it was a point to be proven. Like,
no, I know what I'm saying. Like, we've had so many like crazy ass stories at this point. I heard that and instantly got.
Oh yeah, you weren't here last week, boy. Last week it was crazy about the story.
Was it last week?
This
it was
guy's
last
gonna
week.
Get killed.
Huh?
This guy's gonna get killed.
And that's gonna be the sad part because they're gonna be like, oh, it's because he's trans. You
y'all should have seen
every limit you could.
Y'all should have seen the outflow of support from women in the comment section saying he wasn't wrong. You know, love will get past any objective.
I bet. Yeah.
Okay, that's.
I bet they're
okay,
saying
cool.
that stupid ass
But if
shit.
something else happens, we also know why.
Oh, bro,
You know
listen.
what I mean?
All I'm saying is
like,
you wasted somebody's
this is the secret
six fucking years, bro.
And
I could
on
not
top
be
of
this
that,
nigga.
They're religious.
He's super religious, and he's transphobic already. Like they
So,
in the story, she said that they literally sit down and sometimes when they have the activist riots and stuff like that, like the LGBT movements and everything, he'll sit there and say like, oh, you know, those people are going to hell. Like you're fucking with somebody like that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And you playing with his mental.
You're literally already playing with someone who doesn't want to see you.
6 years of his life.
You live.
Also, why did you stay with him?
6 years of his life?
Because he loves them.
He don't. But he doesn't
He don't love him. If he likes his time like that, he playing with him like that. He don't love him.
It's just playing. This dude will send you to meet your maker. He will.
You're going to meet his maker. He's sending you to meet his God, bro. Y'all are playing with his God. Y'all are sending him to see, bro. He is going to send you to see his maker. You're playing with his thoughts.
He's going to sacrifice you in the name of his Lord.
Oh God, bro.
You are
a
devil. You are a devil.
So listen, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say this because normally I wouldn't be the person to agree with something like this. I don't want to hear, oh, that's so sad. That would be like me sitting here knowing this man is a serial murderer of certain women, and I just be like, oh, well, he hasn't killed me yet.
No, I mean,
and then the day he snaps, R.I.P. Another life gone too soon. Bitch, I knew he was a murderer when I was laying next to him.
Bruh.
It was a matter of time before it was me. So if you know he's this transphobic and you choose to put your life on the line every day, I don't care to hear it when you're transpired.
Me not care.
Transpired.
When I said that's so sad, I kind of mean like the overall situation where it's like
they did it to themselves, bro.
Like y'all, like he started that relationship after a certain amount of time.
This is why we get the buns, fellas.
You're gonna learn and he stayed there. Like,
he said, "This is why you need to get the buns, fella." Hey, yo, bro, 6 years, 6 years, no buns.
He might be right though.
6 years,
as a dude, I might not give you more than like a month.
Bro, I'm gonna be
seeing what the odds are up against now.
But you got women out here talking about 90-day probations. Like, what are you saying?
I don't put niggas on 90-day probations. Me personally, and I feel like anyone who's watching this really should agree. If a nigga's gonna cut up after he fucks, he's gonna do it after the first week or the first 2 years.
If you don't let me,
if he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it.
If you don't let me fuck within that first
but
week,
like you said,
like, that's never happened to me.
Niggas be putting on
niggas are gonna do that regardless, though.
Listen,
they're gonna do it.
Listen, but what I'm saying is, like, for me personally, it's never happened. But if you don't let me fuck within the first week, I can guarantee you right now,
I'll hit the second week.
No. Yeah, if I hit it, like when I do hit, I'm less likely to stick around now because I see you want to play games. Because if I know I'm not the first, if I'm not the first nigga, look, if I'm not the first nigga to hit, and I find out from somebody I know, they'd be like, "Damn, bro, you ain't smashed in a week." She let such and such hit on the first night.
Okay, but do you know how unlikely that is? Let me ask y'all then. Is that unlikely to happen? Because I've never
No, it happens. You want to know why
it
nobody?
happens a lot.
You want to know why nobody?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You want to know? You want to know why?
Like, say you was sleeping with a girl, or like
Has
you
one of your
had to
homeboys
wait-
come to you and been like, "Hey, yo, she made me wait a week," and you were like, "Damn, I hit that bitch like
Yeah.
first day we hung out."
That's what I'm.
Well, I thought you said you and your homeboys don't hit the same holes.
Yeah,
so-
I mean, I don't. but
Oh, okay.
That's
well,
what I'm
then
saying.
How does that relate to you?
Nigga, that's why I said it doesn't relate to me. I said, but if I ever got into that situation, I pre-emphasized this entire conversation with that.
You did.
I did. I said, if a girl ever made me wait a week, what are you talking about?
You didn't say that though.
But like, what's the moral of this? Like
Because
it's
we
crazy.
were
I said I've
talking
never
about-
had to. I said, but if she makes me wait a week, you
I
said
was
I'm gonna hit the
like,
second
you
week.
might No, the just being with a girl, dealing with a girl, and then someone just being like, "Oh, you had to wait." I hit it immediately.
Yeah, niggas,
I don't feel like
nigga I
it's
used to hang out with all the time. Niggas I used to hang out with all the time.
Like, was that a deal breaker? Like, what
No,
you saying?
No,
I mean, I
She's
think it's
saying
more. I
it's
think it's
common.
more of the.
she's saying does it
situation,
happen? I'm saying yes, it does. I used to hang out with niggas that would be like trying to hang out at the same bitch. One guy would
probably
be.
just not as open to us because
Yeah.
I mean they're not going to be like, oh, you know, they're not going to talk about it in front of
Some
you.
guys just have more game, I guess.
But she was asking. Her question was, does it happen? I was saying yes, it happens, and sometimes it happens frequently because your boys be plotting on the same bitch. And then, you know, one of them, like you said, just got more skills than the other one. He get the hit the first time they hang out. The other nigga done started buying her weed, going over her house every day.
Simping on her ass.
Still ain't get the hit. Am I wrong
Friend
though? She was asking, does it happen? I said,
You're
yes, it
such a
does.
great
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah, I'll walk away.
Does what specifically happen?
Does that situation happen?
Yeah, I mean,
That's what she was asking.
everything happens.
Because I'm not going to wait 3 months knowing that
But
you
like-
go out and give it to someone on the first
Well,
date.
why does that
Nah.
matter? Like,
Nah, because I was saying, like,
They're
for me
just saying
personally,
whether it's
I was
common or
saying
not.
first off, anybody I hung out with on the first night, we pretty much
Took me 3 dates.
like it was
Really?
yeah. I've never gone on one date, went home, and my dick was not wet.
The third day we were at the
That's
beach.
so.
first,
That made it
I don't know
easier.
about first
Well,
First
we
night.
didn't do it at the
Definitely,
beach.
Okay.
first week of me knowing you,
Okay,
it's a
that's
wrap.
not-
It started
Like
in
no,
car,
I'm
and then
saying
we
the
went to
first
our
time we
house.
hung out
Okay.
together alone, it was a wrap. Like if I could meet you, if I met you that, sometimes it was when I met you that day. I could
Nah.
meet you that day, I'm smashing my.
I would
night.
say like if it didn't happen
Jesus
within the
Christ.
first week, obviously I was like there was something about a girl that I was just like never mind.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
even
not
if
fucking
he's
with
not
her.
smashing, he's getting head.
something.
I mean, I don't know. I'm vetting women more than that. I'm not just smashing every girl on the first night. I promise. I learned that shit quick because that shit was. Girls that are fucking on the first night are probably not the girls you want to fuck.
I was never fucking with anybody
I
who
promise
was fucking with anybody in my circle. I was fucking with bitches that niggas would never even talk to. First, like
In a bad
not
way?
like they were ugly. Like
Oh, I'm like, wait,
Just they
wait.
weren't known. They're
like
somewhere
either
else.
they weren't known or they were known for being stuck up or shit like I was plotting on shit like I go to the library and find a baddie in the library, and I'm not even supposed to be in the library. I'm supposed to be in class right now, but I'm skipping class and
Trying
she
to
about
find
to-
in the library.
yeah, I'm about to pick up the baddie in the library. She got the sweater. She got the oversized jacket on. She had 10 underneath that jacket, but she wear that jacket. After I got done hitting her, she was wearing booty shorts next week.
Turned out
Turned out.
Confident.
Yeah, that's it.
confident.
Found out she was a baddie.
She's like, oh shit.
She's like, you know what? That was nice.
Yeah, that was
Speed
it.
run.
Yeah, exactly.
Charity.
Hey,
Doing charity.
I was hitting shit sometimes, and bitches wouldn't tell me till after. Like they'd be like, "Oh, that was my first time." I'm like, "What?"
You're like, oh
Yeah,
fuck.
that's just
Do
weird.
I have a
bro,
responsibility?
'cause
I hated that
It's
shit,
like-
bro.
it's
Like,
like-
tell me immediately, because
it's
I
like-
done busted buns down. I feel bad for you.
The first time, like I didn't even hold back.
You know what? No, I'll just say this from their perspective. That honestly probably made it easier. Because, like, I've heard a lot of people be like,
I'm not gonna treat you any
no,
different.
no.
Like,
I'm saying, like, I've heard a lot of women be like,
I am.
oh, it hurt. Oh, was this? Oh, was that? Were you excited? Like, what's the
Yeah,
course
did
of
you
action
want
that was,
to be there?
No, I'm saying in terms of, like, people be like, yeah, like, it just hurt the whole time. Like, at no point did this get pleasurable for you. Like, okay, it hurts a little bit, but bitch, it's not supposed to hurt the entire interaction.
Yeah, you're not supposed
You're
to be
supposed to
like,
get
in
wet
pain.
at some point, and like, I don't know. Maybe my experience was just better than average.
the first time.
But
But also, there's a lot of
it's
times.
not-
You also had somebody who was experienced.
I mean,
But also, I'm sure there's a lot of people that are nervous the first time.
granted, that was my first time, but my first time was also like really non-consensual.
Okay. Alright.
So like,
They got dark up in this bitch.
No, it really did.
Are you on
I'm sorry,
it?
when I hear
As long as you're
the
honest.
virginity like horror stories, I just can't.
It's
Bruh.
upsetting, yeah.
No, it's not. It's
It's
not. I'm not gonna
upsetting.
say it's
It's
not
upsetting to
upsetting.
me.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna say it's
no,
not
it's-
upsetting. I I just can't relate.
She's like, it was not upsetting for me because that was not my experience.
All I'm saying is like you had a benefit in that having somebody experience, like somebody like me. I know what I'm doing. Like I know, like if you tell me it's your first time, the only thing I'm gonna take different is I'm not going in this bitch reckless off bat.
Yeah, I regret it's not being my first time.
I'm telling you right now, the worst.
Going reckless off bat? That's crazy.
By the time we get to it, she's already what? Listen, the girl that I felt the worst. The girl that I felt the worst for was a girl I was fucking on.
What did you do?
She didn't tell me. Like she had started.
Okay.
Our very first,
I'm like, what did you do?
Our very first day hanging out, I didn't get the fuck. Within 24 hours, I got the fuck. She gave me head the very first time. Like our very first time hanging out, I done spit game so good.
Bitches is just giving it up like that?
Yes.
I thought I was easy. That's crazy. And let me start with, I didn't think I was easy because, a nigga could just get it. No, it's because if I want some dick, guess what I'm going to do?
Go out and get some dick.
Exactly.
Why do you think these girls going to the club wearing these skirts?
Okay, but no, I don't even do it. I don't even do it. Hashtag can't relate.
Listen, all I'm saying is we hung out the first time. We got to my car. We was chilling or whatever. She gave me top before she went inside her house. I came back within 12 hours. And we was bumping and grinding in the car. I'm like, look, I'm not into burning clothes. Like, what you trying to do?
Burning clothes.
Burning clothes,
no,
bro. Like, that dry humping shit. Like, I'm not into burning clothes. Like, you're not about to.
That was never an option.
Yeah, like that's what. But some people did that. So some girls thought that that's what niggas wanted. I'm not dry humping shit. I'm trying to put this dick in
dry
something.
Humping niggas do that.
Yeah.
Burning clothes, nigga.
Niggas be rubbing up like that with friction.
Literally get almost to having sex, but y'all ain't fucked yet. She down there done came because you done rubbed her. She done rubbed on your knee for the past 45 fucking minutes. Nigga.
I'm not fucking playing with y'all. Oh my god.
I get your experience may vary.
That is like I've heard of it.
Bruh, girls would be grinding this nigga kneecap for 45 minutes. Nigga be like, yeah.
What?
Yeah, niggas be like, yeah, she was like, all we did was dry hump. I'm like, she just dry hump? What? Nigga, what are you talking about? She was really on his knee, like, and the girl's telling all her friends, oh yeah, I came, and then like, nigga, like,
oh my god.
Nigga, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, so she got to come and your ass didn't even get to put it in, and she left you over there with blue balls, and I had blue balls one time.
I wonder how women feel. Get a fucking grip.
Nigga, have you had blue balls once in your life? Like that shit hurts.
Listen, let me tell you something.
I only call blue balls.
I don't give a fuck when I hear about blue balls because personally, no, I don't because I've been the type of like I'm so horny like it hurts. Like until I get what I actually want, because like I'm a penetration girly, there's other shit, but I like getting my shit busted down. That's just me.
Yeah.
But it really like I've been where that shit hurts. Like it actually hurts because you want to fuck that bad.
The only time
It's like you can feel your ovaries shrinking up.
No, it's like literally, and I'm not saying this to be funny. It's like the opening per se, like it constricts too fucking. Yeah, like it's like you'll literally like you ever feel like a girl's like heartbeat when she's sitting on your lap? Yeah. It's like the heartbeat just like heart attack.
Listen.
Like,
okay, you ready to know what blue balls feels like? Listen, bro, listen. I only caught it because my mom came home and she kicked the bitch out. That's the only reason I caught it, because she was about to give up them cheeks.
Blue balls feels like somebody's grabbing your nuts, right? And they just
imagine somebody taking their hands, put them inside your ovaries, and just squeeze it at the ends of them.
That's what crabs feel like.
No, seriously, that's what this
But what I'm saying is, it's that, but it's literally to the point because your nuts start to swell. Because what it is your nuts are anticipating release, so they'll swell to sizes they're not supposed to be.
You better get the jacket.
It doesn't help.
Yeah.
It doesn't because they've already swelled up, nigga. It's so bad, bro. It hurts so fucking bad, and you can't do anything about it, like at all, because there's no amount of getting it out that's gonna help. Your ass just gotta sit there, and nigga, I wanted to throw up.
Why can't you fix
because they've already swelled up. So even if you release,
so once the swelling happens, there's no taking it back until it
comes down. It's just like any other muscle. Imagine, you know how like when you do the best workout possible, your arms like you can't move them. Yeah, nigga. Nigga.
Oh, so there's like too much blood flow.
And it's literally, so if you do it too much, you actually can swell your nuts to a size that's unhealthy, and like it's bad.
Buffalo.
It's bad, bro. But listen, so anyway, so I felt the worst for her only because she didn't tell me it was her first time. And like, so after she got done, fucking grinding on my lap for about 35, 45 minutes. I was like, look, we're not dry humping.
That sounds like some shit you do when you like 15 or 16.
Nigga, I was 15.
Yeah, that sounds about
Nigga,
right.
nigga, she was, but she was younger than me, so she was thinking that this was all we gonna do. She was like, oh no, you know, this, that, and the third. So, unbeknownst to me, I was like, so why didn't you want to fuck yesterday? Because we were about to fuck. I was like, I'm just curious. I was like, why didn't you want to fuck yesterday? She goes, I hadn't shaved. I was like, oh, I'd have busted your cheeks down. It would have been fine. But anyway, that bitch was shaved up looking nice. She didn't tell me she was a virgin, so I went stupid. I had on the typical 2000 teenage boy fit, boy. The white tee with the dickies on.
No way.
I done beat her fucking cheek. My
Black
whole white
forces.
shirt. I got so pissed off at her because my white t-shirt was pink.
Yeah, I bet it was.
I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, I called her back and said, bitch, are you on your period? She said, no. I was like, what the fuck is this? She said it was
It's a polo, brand new polo, bitch.
Bruh.
Stupid ass.
Bruh. When I tell you it was
This
actually
ain't no corner store tee, nigga.
it was actually
It's
it
a
was
polo.
it was the Ralph Lauren polo.
I bet it was.
Bruh, I was so mad, bro.
That double XL.
Over a polo shirt?
A white polo shirt, bro. If you don't
My
know,
bad. I'm so sorry.
Bruh,
I'm so
you-
sorry. Y'all alright? Y'all alright?
you don't
My bad.
understand. You
I
don't
apologize.
understand what the white polo meant back in the day. That's why you talking that,
You gotta put respect on that.
bro. The white polo with any pair of Dickies you had, bro,
All white forces.
Oh, bro, Air Force, bro.
or the all black forces.
All white forces.
All my all white forces.
But I would wear a black polo. You already know.
I remember one time it was raining. I was at high school. My Air Force Ones. I had paid.
It was
No, you were in the same class. Cause remember I put the fucking plastic bags on my shoes.
Yeah.
It
It was raining outside because it used to flood at our school, bro.
that big ass pool. That
Yeah, bro. It
You
used
wanna
to
know-
flood when it
You
rained.
want to know what song had just come out? That why I had the white polo on?
What song came out?
It was Jeezy song. I'll tell you that much.
Damn, I don't know. I probably know, but I don't. I can't
Yeah,
recall
but
that
anyway,
much.
bro. So I done busted her down. She was like, "Oh, that was my first time, bro." When I tell you, I said, "Oh my god, I'm sorry." I felt so bad for that. I felt
like, you fucked up my shirt. You could at least told me so that way I could take my shirt off.
Bro, no, I felt bad. Like, I didn't even care about my shirt no more. I told her, I said, I'll get a new shirt. She's like, I'm sorry I fucked up your shirt. I said, I'll get a new shirt. I said, are you good?
Are you alright?
Because, nigga, that was like a 45-minute session I had put in on her ass.
Yeah, ain't bad.
Her expectations gonna be mad.
If it was actually wet, I'm sure she was fine.
First time?
She was fine. She told me she was fine, but, like, nigga, like, your first time being 45 minutes, and nigga didn't give you a break. Like, at one point, I remember her fucking shaking and, like, falling off, and I pulled her ass back on.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah, bro.
Hold up.
No, hold
What
on.
position did you have? You said falling off and put. What position did you have this poor girl in?
The one you're thinking of. Killing it.
The one you're thinking of.
Doggy.
The meanest.
For her first. Ooh.
Yeah, bro. That's
She
what
did
I.
it to herself.
Bruh,
Why would
listen,
you know?
we started.
There's no way a nigga could fuck me the first time from the back.
Bruh,
What?
listen, we started normal. I thought she was a veteran, so I done. She started. Her legs started to go shaky, so I was like, oh, it's time to put in the killer mode. So I done, bah,
Killer mode.
bruh, started killing it, and she done. And it fell on that shoulder. I was like, "Oh, that's her." Now come back.
Roll up.
Yeah,
Roll
no.
up.
You gotta let them get off. You gotta let them get off of it because you know they gotta adjust. And you put their ass right. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, Matt. That when they hit that shoulder and their head go
Calm down.
Well, also, in that. Never mind. Let me not say it out loud.
boy.
There could be kids watching this.
Yeah, boy.
You
got
should not
kids
be
on
on
here, bro.
Twitch.
Oh,
No,
kids
you-
are on Twitch.
If there's kids,
Hey, yo, all of our
watching
shit is
this,
rated
then
over
holy
18. If
shit.
they're here, then
I
it's
would
Twitch's
say if
problem.
the kids are in here, I don't.
That's the
give a
parents'
fuck.
fault.
Now listen, all I'm
Why-
saying is when they drop that shoulder and they're like Twitch, but that's when you know you did it.
Have y'all heard? I feel like Daisy has heard because she's on TikTok a lot too. Have you heard about Ren and Jacqueline, the little girl?
Ren and Jack.
I don't
So-
follow shit to do with kids on TikTok.
So-
and I don't even know how we got the kids from fucking. I'm gonna be real, but go ahead.
It's
You
almost
sound
9
like you wanna
o'clock.
say it.
This shit's crazy. So right now, there's a TikTok account called Ren and Jacqueline. Jacqueline is her mother, and Ren is this little girl. She's like 3, and it's yeah, it's been all over the place. It's basically just an account, but they've been showing videos. There's a lot of instant content in there as well, but there's some videos where it could be subjective. Like, it's the little girl, like, eating a banana, or, like, she's in a bathing suit dancing a certain type of way.
The
That
mom
shouldn't
knows
be.
pedophiles are basically blowing up her fucking account
Essentially.
because they
Oh my
always
god, I
take
know exactly
millions,
what lady you're
and
talking
she
about.
refuses to take
it
the
down.
shit down.
And she's continuing to post.
Dude,
And
no, because-
she even made this fucking sorry ass excuse
And it's
video.
she's been doing this for years though,
Yeah.
because I remember
She has
just seeing the daughter itself.
17.1 million views or million followers, and on those videos that are like that all these other people are like, hey, they might not be on explicit sites because apparently the mom went to the FBI. None of her videos are at explicit sites.
That's not how that works.
Which it's like, okay, but all these people are like, you go in the comments and there's like some comments that are like men being weird, but then also the saves on like these videos that are like,
Will
like
be like
that's
in the
kind
hundreds of
of
thousands.
though her other videos where she's in it and she's doing innocent shit, just like singing like Baby Shark or some shit. It's like 2,000 saves.
No, did you see
The
her newest
difference-
video?
No.
No,
The
I
newest-
don't follow them.
I don't follow her
see
either.
it.
I was watching another TikTok who, like, on my For You page, this other girl brought it up. She's like, the fact that you did this, and then, like, after all these comments, you posted this video, and then, like, it's a video where this little girl's she's talking about gum, but her exact words are like, I swallowed it, is that okay? And she posts it,
Yeah.
and the mom knows exactly what type of context
But it's also
people are
just
taking
like
it in.
there's the views that
I
you're
can't
getting
tell. I
are
can
not
tell y'all
just
right now. That
children.
is the quickest way to get nigga out of the mood. Because I was like,
seriously,
I was like, damn, bro. We was talking about fucking.
No,
I started
seriously,
talking
that's
about kids,
literally
and
what I was thinking in my head.
bro, that's
just
an
felt like I needed to
anti-erection, boy. That's what
I
that
feel like I
is.
need to just bring it up because it's really
Why would you need
upsetting.
to bring that up when we was talking about fucking Issa?
Because
Come
more-
on, man.
I was in a good headspace.
Thank you. Listen, you know what this reminded me of? One time I was chilling with
I'll do that
one of my
again,
old
you
dudes,
know,
right?
think
So we
about
was chilling, and I
I
was watching
love it.
Law and Order SVU, not thinking twice. You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh,
I watch
shit.
it so much. So my stupid ass, it's like 2 in the morning. I already know what time it is. My stupid ass put Law and Order SVU on in the background. He's like, "You don't want to change that?"
you like,
And I'm
I love
like,
the show.
and I'm like, "What's the big deal?" And he's like.
Um,
And I was like, oh, you know, I had to clock back in for a second because I was like, what's the big deal?
I'm like a
And then
criminal
once I really
minds.
thought about it, I was like, bitch, this is Law and Order SVU.
SVU.
This isn't organized crime. Like, change the channel.
SVU. That show's great.
I'm just
It's
saying,
a great
that's
show.
definitely how he felt, and
I
that's
feel,
how I
I
thought.
feel, I feel awkward.
Listen, but just now when she did that,
It's
that's
just-
exactly
I feel
how
like more
felt.
people need to see it because it's
No,
just like,
no one needs to see it. That's the point.
Bro,
No one needs
no,
to
not the
see it.
videos, but they need to.
The mom
this
fucking
mom needs to get
subjected her
taken
kid to
down or
fucking-
something.
Her kids need to get taken away. I'm sorry.
She
like,
only has
they
one
do.
kid,
No,
yeah.
the little girl needs to be taken away. The fact you know that there
It's so
are
upsetting.
predators on your channel, literally.
But also, like, they're
praying over your
obviously
child.
on there. Like, they're in the comments. Like, you can see it.
One
And-
of the, all it's gonna take is
like-
for one of them crazy niggas to pull up at the house because they coming.
Look,
Bro,
and that's the
it's
crazy
so
part.
easy to find
because she
something.
definitely posts stuff where you can like easily identify if you're from the area. Like there's stuff I
Yeah,
would
like
never
through
post at
windows
work,
and
post
shit.
at work in uniform or in my apartment because it's like it's too easily identifiable if you're from around here.
But there's
Right.
a guy.
So she posts a bunch of stuff that is like very easily identifiable.
I was just watching something earlier today, bro. Speaking of like SVU and shit like that, like
Okay.
this guy was going through one of the cities in America that has just become like Skid Row because there's another one.
Oh my god.
in Skid Row, like, or a different state.
It's a different city. I think it's Chicago actually. I think it's the
Oh,
same.
Oh, I know what
Yeah.
you're
No,
talking
and the
about.
girl was like, he was like, yeah, do you have anything you want to add? She goes, yeah, I'm currently being sex trafficked right now. And he had to blur out her face because like she was dead fucking serious. He goes,
Couldn't help her. I guess he can't really do much.
he tried to call the girl that he knows that runs like the homes and shit like that for girls like that,
Yeah.
but like, what can you really do? She
But
goes,
also
yeah. She goes,
depending
if
on
I
if
don't have
she's
fentanyl
brainwashed.
at least once a day.
Okay, so she can't even leave if she wanted to right
Yeah,
now.
she's like, if I don't have fentanyl at least once a day, like I have night terrors, can't go to sleep, and I throw
She's
up.
gonna have to go through like a.
I don't know. Me personally, I might be the one to be like, just put me in a room.
Y'all remember? Y'all,
Put me in a cell, bitch. I gotta recover
It
and
was-
get away from all
But
it
this.
was
also
right
depending
next
on
to where
who's
they had.
controlling her.
Y'all remember Chop City
No.
during the BLM
I don't know what that is.
riots? It was the city that had no police. They were having no
Mhm.
police at all. No police, no
Wow.
fire rescue, no nothing.
So it's like Skid Row.
It was worse than Skid Row. Because
Skid Row
at
times
first it
10.
was a bunch of hippie white dudes and shit like that all out there doing
Woodstock.
drugs and doing whatever. But then as soon as people realized like you could do whatever you want out there, it got bad. And then 2 people
Yeah.
got shot and killed.
And then no one showed
And
up. So they're
no,
like,
the
"All right,
cops
let's keep
literally
going."
sat outside while this guy bled to death. The second guy, the reason why they got dismantled is
They were too scared
the,
to go.
no, the ambulance said, we're not going in there. You don't want us there. Anthony, yo, what the fuck? Love the setup. Love this setup. Hey, thank you so much, Anthony. We're actually about to be done here in just a minute.
Yeah.
We only got 2 minutes left. We're sorry that you joined so late, but go back and watch the VOD and give us a comment.
The VOD.
The VOD, bro.
The
The VOD.
a
vodcast.
Video on demand.
Oh, I said vodcast.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I think you lost one.
How's your night been, Anthony?
Crowley says hi.
You know, never mind.
Go ahead, bro.
I was actually thinking there's a girl I'm cool with in the complex, and her boyfriend's name is Anthony, and I was going to be like, oh, not someone actually finding me on the podcast.
That's crazy.
Because people always be like, I never watch it. I'm like, it's never uploaded.
Thank you for the follow. Nice looking setup. Hey yo, we appreciate the set. He said nice looking setup. My wife set up the apartment.
Thank you.
I paid. All I did was pay for the fucking couch.
Oh, I was gonna say that there's this guy on TikTok. He literally just does this to show you how easy it is to find someone.
Yes! Oh
on
my god!
videos.
Are you talking about the guy or the girl?
Yeah, it's a guy, and he'll watch a video and they'll be like, "Hey, find me." It's usually parents being like, "Hey, find me," and they'll do a scan. He can find them and show you the exact spot. And it's his way of being like, "Look how easy I just found you and your kid, and all I have to do is show up here, wait for you to come out, and now I know where you live."
No, there's a girl. All
Like,
you
it's
do, I
crazy.
swear to God, you don't make a video for her or nothing. All you do is drop a comment, and I promise you,
She can find you?
She finds you in under 12 hours, 10 times out of fucking 10.
What do you
The
mean?
GeoGuessr guy?
You can
Find
comment and be
where you
like,
live,
"That you
find where
can't
you-
find
find
me,"
where
and
you
she can
posted it.
track you down and find your shit in like hours.
Anthony said, "Is it the GeoGuessr guy?" I actually
Yes,
love that guy.
GeoGuessr. It's him.
I love that guy. That guy's fucking
He
hilarious.
literally does
I don't
it.
know
He does it all off of what things look like. So he'll like go using Google Maps. He'll use very specific things
All right.
that
All right, everybody. Tell
That
everybody
really
good night. We'll see you next time. Every Sunday.